Hot Wives is fantastic, but it is not for me.
Is getting flown out by Drake traitorous activity?
Mackwop cooked that, called him a PDF and everything. 10 grand a month is some good money.
That's some good money.
You don't think there was any part of him while he was doing this that was like, damn, is this stupid?
I do not freebase cocaine.
Yeah.
Nothing's supposed to make sense.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nate Digger, just subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah, can't wait for you to hear that. Yeah, no, my great grandma, she had 8 kids and 5 of them got murdered.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
You know what I mean? That's a whole other problem.
It
Because then
is.
you get
Nigga.
Big T up in that motherfucker.
Oh my
Nigga.
God.
Big T droppers.
Mexico,
I'm on spot at 19, nigga.
yeah, rent was like what, $2?
$375. That last roommate I had, that African nigga, bro.
He stunk.
Disgusting nigga. Oh,
They went into a choreographed dance routine that told a story, nigga.
If
are
you really want to
serious?
see,
He's on his knees screaming, "Porque!" No, you wanted to buy the backstage passes too. It's in the group
you're
chat.
backstage. Fuck out of here.
it's in the
Fuck
chat.
out. I can't believe this. I don't want to be like an asshole, but god damn, you know what I mean? Like, she's that fetish fat, or that fetish F word. I'm gonna respect her.
The F word.
The F word. We might have to call that episode. Just let people think about what we mean.
Yeah.
F Matt cleared his throat. and
Mama
shit.
say, Mama sa, Mama ma cool sa. Welcome back to another installment of Amateur Hour, where niggas don't say we're live, but you know, a podcast about podcasts, your favorite podcast. This is Homeroom University. I'm your classmate Tone Groove.
Jay Nobles.
AJ the Menace.
White man behind the boards.
Yeah.
Hey, man, right beside him.
That's me.
Yes, that's him. We are us. Make sure you like the video. Do what y'all do best. Y'all been doing great. Please keep doing that. But yeah, comment down below your hashtag office hours. Partner to end the show. We get to answer some of y'all questions and concerns.
Listen
or
to your rants.
just send them, because apparently we got like 10 to 12, 15 going on 20. You know, hey, you know, we can't be mad. That's what we asked for.
We can't be
Remember when we
mad.
first started, we was like, yo, one day we gonna be like stressed,
get-
like, man, we
just get
can't
one.
We're gonna
get
be
all these.
annoyed with all these clips and videos.
Oh my God, all these mere mortals just want to talk to us. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
But,
what you said. You definitely said that.
Nah, please keep sending them in. Follow the subreddit and the Patreon. We just dropped a fire Patreon. We thought we lost
Luckily,
it.
yeah, luckily.
my
We
God.
thought we lost it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Everything was almost lost.
Lauren-
LOI was almost gone.
Yeah,
too.
Lauren pulled it back from the Lazarus.
Yeah, Lauren did one of those slip. Got it.
Yeah.
Just in time, right before it broke.
Oh my God, bro. What a
That
blessing.
was
always
crazy because I
does.
feel like we,
What a blessing.
I don't know, it felt like we had all just kind of moved past, we accepted. There was no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nobody to blame.
Because there was
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
to.
There's no
What are we
person.
really gonna do?
Yeah.
God damn it! You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's like we all just said, "Well, damn, okay, everything we recorded today was just gone. It's just that happens."
I guess we gotta move on.
Right.
It was something about Lauren's tenacity that made me. I was like, "There's a chance." Like
Yeah.
he made
He
it.
just-
He made
he
it seem
just
like
fell
there was still a
silent.
chance.
He just felt. I can see it. I know it's on here, but
Yeah, nah.
F Mac was fucking nervous. He was like, "I don't even want to say nothing until I know there's real danger." So it's too late by then, F Mac.
yeah, it just. But we got it back. We got everything back.
We got
that
it
shit
back,
back,
and you
man.
know it's only
with a
$5.
fantastic program.
Yeah, shout out to
Exactly.
anybody
For free.
out there. You got hard drive issues, nigga. Let's look them. Let's try to get a sponsorship for these niggas.
Because in real time they saved us.
Oh my God, these
Yeah,
niggas.
yeah.
I forgot the
I
name
feel
of
like
this shit
tomorrow is gonna be
now.
bad.
Disc drill, nigga. Disc drill will get your shit back. Just know
That
that.
sound like a nigga on it, don't it?
Don't. It does.
I got a disc drill. I got a disc drill.
When you say it like that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you rap
Well,
it.
guess we're not getting the advertisement. But
There
shout
that
out to
goes.
them.
So it must be the hard drive because it ain't your
They,
computer.
they probably
I
don't want to
need
be
that
referred
disc
to as
drill.
niggas, even if they were black.
Even if they were,
You know-
Yeah.
they're trying to hide from the white people.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I mean, I figure we'll start off something a little bit light. Not per se podcasting, but y'all want to go over this this Super Bowl halftime performance? It's what everybody was talking about all week. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Kendrick Lamar, I don't know what Super Bowl. Oh, the Eagles won. Let's just, the Eagles won. It was a fantastic win. They washed them niggas. But Kendrick Lamar did his halftime performance. And it had mixed reviews.
What was your first impressions?
My first impression, I remember me and White Man saw it together. And I just remember
We wasn't there.
oh yeah, y'all did show up.
We
y'all,
showed up.
y'all came
Yeah,
in late though.
We
yeah.
came in right after Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We saw that through the window.
Because I think I think he popped in like twice.
Yeah, we saw
throughout
him
the
the second time.
performance. So you saw it from the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just remember us when we were watching, we're just like locked in. We don't know, nobody knows this first song. Right? So I feel like we were kind of quietly watching. And I didn't think it was bad. I thought everything looked cool. You know what I'm saying? That I'm seeing. I don't know what this song is, but we had a hard time hearing. I feel like the audio on his microphone, I honestly don't know what that nigga was saying. You know, I caught words, but in terms of totality of what the verse is about, no idea. No idea.
It was just black.
It was
just
poor
black stuff.
mixing.
Yeah, it was poor mixing, but it's just, with those big crowds, those big stadiums, bro, it's just
live events in general.
Bro, an audio issue. That's as bad as it could get. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's one of those things where it's not a problem until it is.
Yeah, and you can't run it back. Yeah. Like, we are on a strict time, so it's like a good first half of that performance until they started playing songs we knew. I felt like the audio was real low on his microphone.
Word?
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Were other people saying that?
We said it out loud in the house.
Yeah, we was watching. It's like I can't really hear what the nigga saying.
Yeah.
The mic's not. The ad libs were louder than him.
Was that just at home, or do you think the people at the there seeing it live had the
They
same
couldn't hear
experience?
shit.
Possibly. You never know with that live broadcast shit because I know I watched Dreamville last year, and I remember bringing up to Nance like, "Yo, did the audio fuck up for you in this time period?" He said, "No, everything was fine." So even at Dreamville always be having audio issues. It's kind of fucked up to say, but
and this is the Super Bowl we're talking about.
This is the Super Bowl.
They usually never have audio issues.
But
it's usually slip ups.
Yeah, but you remember when Drake came out for this Dreamville, he didn't have a mic for like the first 2 or 3 songs.
He was just up there yelling.
Nigga, we just see Drake bouncing on the stage. We're like, what the fuck is he? What song is this?
Maybe
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
he's enjoying it, though.
Bro, it was fucked up, bro. It was fucked up. But apparently, that was our side. The other side of the stage could hear him, but it was just real faint. You just never know what the audio
performing
shit.
for a quarter of the people there, but
yeah, that was my first time seeing Drake live. Horrible experience, nigga. I didn't hear him for like the first 3 songs. That shit and 3 songs at a concert is an eternity, nigga.
Yeah.
What's that like? 8 minutes?
You know, they're not gonna do the whole song, but it feels like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? You're like, I can't hear nothing, nigga. I'm just seeing niggas jump right now.
Everybody hype but you, nigga.
When I first watched it, I thought it was pretty cool. You know what I mean? First glance. We came in a little bit later.
Yeah. I like the Samuel L. Jackson. I like the Samuel L. Jackson
That
drops.
was classic.
I didn't get actually excited till the last 2 songs. That had me turn.
Yeah.
Like Not Like Us and
Were you
TV off.
TV off, yeah.
TV off. And then all week I thought, why the fuck did he start with TV off? Like in terms of set list order. Like that shit, I don't know what I did not fuck with that set list at all.
You didn't?
No. I thought
that is
the energy of the last 2 songs is what we should have had all 13 minutes. That's what I feel like.
That is a pretty common sentiment. Like, it didn't feel like a Super Bowl performance, like some sensational, awe-inspiring. Like, even if you're a person who has no idea who he is, you still should be able to be entertained by theatrics. And like, whoa, it's colors and he's rapping and it's on beat.
I think that's
and
what they
people are
wanted
dancing.
visually, because it wasn't like, otherwise artistically it was like geared towards something completely different.
It definitely had a message, and
Yeah.
it did kind of look a little dull. But I
Was
did
that
see
the
some-
cost? Like at the cost of the message, like all the theatrics was like
I think
toned
I mean
down?
that's
Well,
what
it was
everybody
certain
was
things.
saying.
It was certain things that happened. Like there was supposed to be a whole pyrokinetic
You did say that.
firework in the
Really?
sky
Yeah.
layer added on top, but they couldn't do it because Trump was there. And so they was like,
that's too much of a
extra security,
risk.
no loud noises around them.
That's enough time for gunshots to happen.
You know what I mean? You
could
you
feign
can't tell
noises,
what's
yeah.
happening in that split second of like
I mean,
hearing
that's-
the noise.
That is true. That's a security risk.
Yeah. So there's no telling how crazy it could have
So
looked.
it was dumbed down then.
yeah, it was dumbed down for sure.
I didn't hear that. I didn't know that.
But-
Did y'all watch any of those like
Shouldn't they have known?
message? Exactly.
Well,
That's
I
how
mean,
I
But knowing Trump,
It
he probably
wasn't
pulled
good.
up at the last moment, like, "Yes, I'm coming."
Yeah, I don't think it was like all the way. It wasn't all the way confirmed he was pulling up. I think it was kind of in the air.
I'm pretty sure last moment he was like,
think
"Elon
he's
he's a
trying to get."
celebrity. He's a celebrity. He ain't gonna miss no Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a celebrity first.
Yeah, he's a celebrity first. There's places I need to visually. They need to see me. at.
But after, I even said this on a little while, like it was amazing if you just look at it for what it is,
The stage set,
like just
the
everything,
set.
just everything. I
message-
thought it was
I didn't
beautiful,
think it was
the
grand
message,
enough.
but don't look at the other Super Bowls. You might be disappointed.
yeah, don't look
You know
at
what I'm
Janet
saying?
Jackson.
As like
That's the
as to
problem.
compare,
Don't look at Prince.
because
Don't
or
look at
even
Mike.
like Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, honestly, and it could have been better. He just didn't do what was familiar to people.
But he
You think
did
that was
what
a
it
problem?
He did what he
that was
wanted to do.
a huge part of it. People didn't like
yeah.
the set list. It was a new song.
part
on
of
there.
it.
The
And,
set list is number one.
it's not the worst thing
Yeah.
ever to debut a new song, but
Give it to us in the middle,
yeah, maybe in the middle,
and not the whole song.
did he even
and not
drop
the
it?
whole song, and maybe like a more hype song too, because that was kind of nice and melancholy.
Did he even
problem is-
drop it?
Oh, I don't know if he dropped.
I haven't
yet,
heard it.
actually.
Usually that's what
Normally,
happens, right?
yeah, but no, I don't even think he did that, which is interesting.
He probably didn't like the reception.
He probably heard Drizzy was dropping and got scurry.
Yeah, what was that song? What was the name of that song that he previewed at the top?
He probably don't even have a name.
He kicked
Why
it off
did
with
he
Fuck
start
Up.
with
Black
this?
stuff.
That wasn't the first song.
It wasn't?
Not the very first one. That was the first song we all recognized,
Right.
which was the second song. But the very, very first one where all the niggas are coming out the car.
It was the GNX teaser. Yeah, it was the one that he did from the beginning. The teaser that we had heard at it was the teaser record. Remember the what was it at? What was he put it on something first and we were like, "Oh shit, his album's about to be crazy."
Not Like Us.
Yeah,
But that was Squabble Up though.
yeah, that was definitely Squad.
That was Squabble Up.
Oh, was it?
Woke up looking for the
Oh
broccoli.
yeah,
Yep, that was Squabble Up.
yeah, you're right.
But you know, the performance was cool overall. Like, I understand the message and the symbolism
definitely
that he was
lackluster.
trying to give off, but I don't think it was deep enough. Like, even when he said that line that he was like, the revolution is now being televised, that kind of got me hyped because I'm thinking like, okay, what's about to happen? Like, that's a big setup. You gotta have something
He
to
did not
follow
follow
that.
through to that
You
setup.
gotta have something to follow.
he didn't.
The revolution's
Yeah.
being televised.
And you picked the wrong guy, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Right
then
time,
it's like,
wrong guy.
But all
Yeah,
you did
yeah,
was
yeah.
music. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even see the camera pan to Donald Trump like looking all screw face. I can't believe this nigga did this here.
He should have had a black poet.
You know what I mean? He should have made Trump. It should have been so impactful. Trump left.
Yeah.
I ain't sitting here and watching this.
You know
shit.
what's funny is when Serena popped up doing the Crip Walk, it did get me hype. I was like, God, this is crazy.
I was like,
I heard you say that.
I was like,
Yeah, and then throughout the week, I was like, why did she do that?
Bro, that's the same thing
I think it was.
I was saying.
I don't think.
Like, it was hard. But then throughout the week, I don't know why I just started
And you
thinking.
wouldn't.
I
Me
think
and
people
Tony
be-
argued, right?
Yeah.
First of all, she hasn't crypt walk on national television in 13 years.
since 2012.
Well,
since
and
2012.
Also,
Wimbledon or whatever.
and also, what was another big stage like the Super Bowl that she could have crip walked at? That she was
But
at.
and another stage that she
nowhere,
could have
literally.
got
That's
back.
what I'm saying.
And
At this level, no.
and another stage she could have got back at her ex, who was also beefing with one of the kings of LA, who she
husband.
sided with.
I don't
It's a
think
lot
that's what it
of,
was all about.
of course,
I think that's
but
I think that's a layer.
it
to
is a major-
But I think it was more so a fuck you to white America from her. Because she was crip walking at them tennis tournaments and she was getting a little scrutiny for it. They was like, why are you
Well, yeah,
why are
that-
you acting Compton over here?
she ain't
This is the
crip walking in
thing.
a
This is the
decade.
problem.
She needs to crip walk every day. If
Both
that's the case.
things,
No.
one thing could be true or they could both be true in that situation, right? Like
I think all things are.
Like no matter what, we can always look at this as like you really decided to do this as a one last fuck you to your ex-boyfriend. That is corny. You're married.
can't look at
It's
it.
corny as a motherfucker.
But
I don't think she would have came if Kendrick would have called her on
If it
that
was
time.
just for that, yeah.
I don't think if he would have been like, hey, we got to do this last victory lap on your ex. This is what this is about. I don't
well,
think she would have came. I think
yeah, but he also, but I don't want to sell it like that because I need you to come. So I'll say,
Kendrick-
hey, when you
Kendrick
did
didn't-
that Crip walk, I really need you to do that for this performance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Knowing-
can sell it.
It's definitely
gonna
possible.
look. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
definitely-
Kendrick sold it like
is he the Messiah then, or is he Machiavellian?
Kendrick sold it like Black Jesus. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like
Exactly.
this is gonna be for us. It's gonna be for the people.
I feel like that's what she said too. Something along those lines.
So
Yeah.
is he protecting black women?
Protecting.
Is this protecting black women?
Black?
Using spiked footwork?
No. Kendrick. I don't think Kendrick cares that much.
About protecting black women, or it's just Drake is such a big foe. Morals are out the window.
I think
now.
it's just
Drake
a good
has
opportunity
caused
to
all
let,
of
let all
this.
things happen.
Why didn't he start with TV off? That shit got me so hyped, nigga.
But you said the right thing already, though,
Nigga,
AJ. You said
That shit got me so hyped, bro.
when we were watching it, you said it was and I agreed at that point. You said it was a good thing, TV off at the end. It's like you did all this shit and then just told that nigga turn your TV off.
with the whole game over theme.
He did, yeah.
with
He
that whole
switched
shit,
it,
like that whole thing,
and then he
turn that shit
switched
off.
it, the lyrics,
Yeah,
to turn his TV off. But I think he should have started with that. Mustard, nigga. That shit got me hyped, nigga.
Yeah, Mustard came out. He
That shit-
came out. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
That
He
shit
could started
could've-
and
I
ended
feel
it
like
with
me and my
That'd
homies
been
made
smooth.
it.
I don't think SZA was going that crazy either.
She wasn't.
She was not going crazy.
I mean, she was singing her ass off, but
She was lip syncing her ass off.
at that part, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been hearing both sides of that. I've been hearing that her mic was on, and some people saying it wasn't.
No way. They
don't believe
always
it?
give it away with with how they move. Niggas get too loosey goosey with the mic when they're lip syncing. Like the mic always is always away from your mouth when you're supposed to be speaking right now. And we all heard the word. Yeah, it's like niggas always fuck up. They always fuck up it's so hard not to.
Is this consistent?
Especially when you're dancing.
Is this consistent of SZA? I know we've argued about her on the Patreon, $5, but you
Have
know, of just her being like good
Everything.
and even
Oh
Are
yeah,
her
that's
freckles
right.
real?
worth
yeah, I
her the
forgot
records
about
and
that.
whatnot.
I think it's common for singers in general. Because
Milli Vanilli.
I don't
It's
know.
common
It just
for
seems like
artists
when
in general, for real, not even just singers.
I just remember I don't know.
But singers usually use it because they're dancing. So there's a case for
Dancing
that.
or it's outside. It's just like hard to hit those same ranges.
Yeah,
But
you
it's a
got to
lot-
be elite to do
Yeah,
both.
yeah.
Like a Chris Brown, Michael Jackson.
Essentially, yeah.
But it's a lot of artists with like rappers with backtracks playing and shit.
Yeah, but they don't get, they
the
don't get much
ad-libs, it's the
backlash
hook.
for that.
Yeah, it's the ad lib is the hook. I'm definitely judging you if you're fucking rapping over your lyrics. That's trash.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna judge that.
Yeah.
Like,
You got to
that
pick
is-
one. Either lip sync or rap that shit for real.
Lip singing or rapping is fucking insanity. Actually, I actually pick picking rapping over your lyrics than lip singing as a rapper. That's stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
That's dumb.
we've been doing these open mics. I've got jaded with seeing a lot of first timers and seeing a lot of,
Yeah.
bad habits. So I'm just used to like, okay, he's not even rapping, but fuck it.
How is that open mic shit? How is it?
It's a full range of talent.
Full
Like
range.
it's people that come in and it's just like, okay, you probably shouldn't do this again. And then there's some niggas that come in and it's just like, whoa. It's like, where the fuck you been hiding this whole
It's
time?
like, oh shit, you want to yodel? That's cool. You can come in.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
Oh,
you know?
shit.
Yeah, like we told a story in LOY one time. It was this duo, these 16-year-olds. One was black, one was white. They
dancing
came
niggas.
up, they rapped, they did their best 2025 Run DMC redemption.
Really?
And then like we got this thing, it's a crowd meter. If they love you, you do an encore, you do another song.
Okay.
They went
Because
crazy.
you're only given time for one, right?
Yeah, they went crazy for the shell toe raps.
Yeah.
And so they hit the encore. We gave him the mic. I was like, yo, you gonna kill that shit? He was like, watch this. We ain't even gonna rap.
They don't even need a mic.
The nigga hopped off the stage. They parted the crowd into a circle. They went into a choreographed dance routine that told a story, nigga.
If
Are
you
you
really want to
serious?
see it, we'll play it,
It
later.
told a story. It was just two homies.
Yeah.
They kind of started off as adversaries or like hating each other. You know,
Well, it was a dance. They was telling a story. Like they started fighting. It was like, boom. Oh, you want to hit me? Boom. I hit you. Boom. Uppercut. And then they fell back. Boom. Flip back up.
Are you serious?
Like, it was a bunch of-
he was like, whoa, that was a cool move, bro. Let me, And then they
Yeah.
just started, they was in unison, nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas are losing their mind.
And
in
then
that.
it ended on a split.
Yeah.
The people watching were going crazy. Weren't
Oh
they?
no, it went crazy.
It was the
Standing
craziest thing that ever happened.
Oh my god.
Nobody's topped that yet, nigga. We've been waiting.
ovation. That's what fucking the Super Bowl should have had over Kendrick. You probably would have liked that a little bit more. Yo, man, it was a lot of theatrics.
Fuck the audio. They don't need it, nigga.
Yeah, that the Super Bowl performance was like a 5 out of 10, honestly. And you know what's crazy is the group that I was watching it with when I was over at Nance's, after we rewatched the Super Bowl Kendrick performance again, but then went into like a compilation of watching like the last 7 to 10. And we're like, man, these are so much better.
That's the worst sign for
Like,
a performance.
we watched so many after
It left
that.
so much for you to wonder that you went and looked at the past ones.
Oh yeah.
Like you don't do that after
It's
Michael
like
Jackson.
seeing
We
a
went
new
on-
Transformer.
Yeah, we
movie.
watched the
And then watching the cartoon.
the
Yeah,
to get your
Beyonce
fix.
and Bruno Mars, even though it wasn't them, it was really Coldplay. We watched that one. We watched Michael Jackson. We watched Prince. We watched the Weeknd one.
Was 50 Cent and Eminem last
We
year?
watched that one. The one that was Dr. Dre, but yeah,
Yeah, he came out with
it was
Dre.
Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Eminem. And just as a rap one, that alone, even Kendrick's performance during that shit was 10 out of 10. Compared to like, I was like, I don't know.
Which is another thing. He's had way better performances.
I-
Like the one where he was in the prison garb. And it was
That was for the
don't know.
Grammys. I think
that was the
That was at the
Grammys. Yeah,
Grammys.
yeah,
that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
went
that
through
was
like a
way
story.
better.
That
Yeah.
was, and it's like that actually had like the revolutions being televised kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
This shit was
It was
weak.
about the prison
That shit was
industrial
weak, low-key.
complex.
I mean, it was
Even
weak,
his
bro.
pop out concert I felt like that
Pop Out
performance.
concert was definitely more lit. It was a lot more pyrotechnics though. I will give them that.
Yeah,
they
There was no
had that.
presidents. No.
It also had a lot
But
more.
it was a
energy
very
to
simple stage too. It was literally just like a fucking runway.
Him in all red,
and then the jumbo screen up top. Like
Yeah.
that was really
Big-ass
about it. There was
platform.
It could have been a fashion
Yeah.
show.
even the camera work got crispier towards the end.
yeah,
Like the beginning, it was like I don't know. And I'm gonna be real. Maybe this is
it's almost like they did this.
this
last
is maybe
minute.
being it did feel last minute, and maybe this is a little nitpicky or like haterish. But seeing a bunch of niggas all in the same colors, I feel like that allure is over. Like when I was watching Tobey do it for years on Instagram, like shooting his own music videos, having like color palettes and shit like that, where it's 5 niggas in one color. The room is this color. Does what I'm
Yeah.
saying make sense?
Yeah.
It burnt out. So like that doesn't impress me anymore. That seems like, okay, we've seen this 7 million times, literally. So that is like not. This is not some.
How else was he gonna get the flag to fight itself? That's how you show the Civil War, nigga. This is art.
I don't know.
It's divide and conquer.
I don't know.
It's the great American game.
I don't know. It was kind of just like.
Within the context of what he was trying to do, I get it, but I understand. I've always said the backlash is valid. All the backlash is valid. That's how I feel about it. I enjoyed it, but all the backlash is valid.
Like I've rewatched it a few more times this week. I'm really just like starting at the middle,
Yeah,
and I'm starting at the niggas on the corners with Samuel L. Jackson. That's where I'm starting, and I'm just kind of skipping the other shit. There's so many other. The set list was fucking weird. It was crazy.
and are we being too hard on Kendrick? Like, well, the set list, that's personal preference. But as far as like him, fighting for black people, like, are we being too hard? This is the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, how hard can you go?
It's
How much
They
can
make
be
it-
televised
he said
at the Super
The
Bowl?
videos
You gotta
that I
understand
saw,
the
they made
bar-
it seem like he was going crazy.
But
with the
yeah,
message.
but
you gotta understand the
even
bar
for
that
the
he-
Grammys one, like you mentioned,
Yeah.
that was for the Grammys.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more artistically free.
But it has some bite to it. Like
Of course.
the bar that he set for himself, and even the circumstances, dog. Like this is the Super Bowl. Donald Trump is here, nigga.
I feel like he should have taken a pop out, like
What do you?
a pop out concert like type of angle to it, where it's just like a big ass party,
Yeah, celebrating
Turn the
LA.
TV off.
just a big ass like fuck, let's just turn up.
I want DJ Mustard to do the Super Bowl.
by himself. I feel like
Yeah.
that would be cool for the first 5 minutes.
Nope.
Tomorrow, all his artists and shit. for the
Yeah,
records,
just like the
yeah.
pop out show. Essentially, be a set like
Oh,
that.
if it's just like DJ Mustard and Friends.
Same with Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it would be the same thing. Nigga, them shits be going. I like the DJ set list. Those go crazy because they bring 17 friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, or maybe not 17, but they bring the heaviest hitters that we know them for.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got a
Off the
variety.
rip. Yeah, off the rip. Cause I remember with that at that pop out show, like there was huge artists up there. Like Tyler the Creator, his shit was going crazy as Tyler. But when YG came out, musically, not even nearly as big as Tyler, the crowd was just as loud, if not a teeny bit louder, when YG was out there because we're watching YG and Mustard. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that duo is more undefeated than
It's a cult classic.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can't beat that.
There's
You
too
know what I'm
much lore
saying? So
behind that
yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, Super Bowl was cool. What do you? I feel like Tupac was probably just looking at that shit like, nigga, I would have burned an American flag there. I would have went for it.
That'd have been some imagery right there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some actual,
when it's at a message, nigga.
some
do that.
actual bite to
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? Like if you gonna
Yeah.
bark, you can't just be making noise.
Tupac would have did that.
Probably
He probably would have thought about it. He probably would have thought
somebody
about
would have asked him not to, and that would have been a story in itself. Like, yo, Pac wanted to burn a flag.
That's so funny. I don't know anything about Pac. I know stuff, but I don't know like
it. Yo, that's what we need to start doing with all situations like this. Like, what would Pac do?
right. But
Like
it's,
with real black
like,
shit
people
that
do
needs to
that
be
all the
televised.
time, and I'm like,
Anytime
nah, I
with
miss so
Kendrick.
much about Pac.
Not
It's
even with
even
just
funny.
Kendrick, but yes, Kendrick, J. Cole,
Kendrick worship Pac.
niggas of that echelon.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Pac
these
definitely
niggas.
wouldn't wear no sweatpants. He ain't that
Yeah,
down
nah.
to earth.
You don't think so?
He'll still fuck around, put on some designer.
but yeah, that's about it though. I just wanted to kind of go over that because I didn't get to talk to anybody about that shit really.
F Mac, how did the
It's-
Puerto Ricans feel about it?
Probably amazing. I didn't get to check it out for real. So
AKA, they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah.
They was busy fucking
They didn't give a
making
fuck.
Tony Hinchcliffe voodoo dolls.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
But all right, let's get over to this. Valentine's Day just passed. Podwives dropped a Valentine's Day episode. And it was Ian, Joe Budden, his lady, Ian, his wife. Parks was there, and Keno was there with his wife.
Yes.
And the episode went crazy. Plenty of viral moments. Great timing.
Congratulations to Ian.
Congratulations to Ian for sure. Baby on the way.
Bro.
Yeah, that's fantastic. But honestly, yo, after watching this episode, I said I know way too much about these people now.
Yeah.
That's what I felt after the first one. I was
And
like,
I'm not old enough for this.
This can only go one way.
I'm not old enough for this.
This is
I don't have a
real grown folk conversation.
I need a family to enjoy this for real. Like I need a family and 3 years in a marriage, maybe at least.
Literally.
Or at least a relationship, because all these people got time together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a bunch of people who just started in they're not in their first year.
Yeah, they're all married except Joe and Parks, right?
Nah, Parks is married.
Parks is married. Yeah,
Okay.
Joe's not though.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of them are married and been with their person, their significant other.
Keno's
for
married.
a
minutes.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's married. Yeah.
I always felt like with this show that this was this could either go two ways. It was either going to be great or terrible for them personally.
Yeah.
Because
this?
making your wife your co-host is going to test your chemistry.
Exactly.
And you doing it live on air. Like even in that first episode, there was a couple times where I was like, should she be saying that? I wonder what they're going to talk about after this.
Exactly.
Like, what's the post-show sound
Oh my
like?
God. You can't even make her mad for real anymore because like you don't know what that's going to lead to.
Yeah, nah.
But like you said, it was a lot of stuff getting
too much.
exposed.
Go to the
like
go to the other one, the Twitter one.
This episode when Joe was talking about like we buy our corn, like that's what we do.
Yeah,
That
don't
one
even
was
go on
light work
websites.
compared to what she said about his travel lube. I said, nigga,
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
want to know
crazy.
that. I didn't want to know that. What? That's crazy.
But for a dude like Joe Budden, like he's trained for this because he was on Love and Hip Hop doing those reunion shows where everybody's
Joe Budden-
sitting on the couch with their spouse and talking about the drama of the season. Like this is nothing.
Yeah, this is
It's a
nothing.
layup.
And he's being truthful with
I don't
this.
give a fuck. What did he say? Remember
With
this?
Safari,
Yeah.
I could just see the nigga's hands.
yeah.
Clearly, your ideology is off.
yeah.
Safari was like, "What did I do?"
Oh man, that's the greatest moment in fucking reality TV. Honestly, Turtle nigga is up there because I seen about a 5-minute compilation of him squabbling shit.
Yeah.
like the Turtle nigga, Aaron the plumber.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He is
saw that
fighting.
shit.
He's moving up the ranks.
He's
quick
still
to-
fighting that girl.
He talks with his fans.
I saw him fight 3 different people in this 5-minute clip. It wasn't just the trans.
There's a
It was
few other
like
fights.
it was a nigga.
A real
Twins. This twin
Yeah,
niggas.
he don't give a fuck, bro. Just squabbling shit. Dog.
That's
he's
his
moving
version
up.
of throwing a drink.
He's moving up the ranks. Yeah, he's throwing punches.
Yeah,
and they
he just
can't.
throw the-
He's too wild for. This is completely outside. He's too wild for. This has to stay behind the paywall on some Zeus type shit.
Yeah.
because it's not. And you notice they'll break him up and let him sanction it off a little bit more. Like
Just get your
it's
breath.
also it's all
Like
yeah.
just don't break the furniture.
Yeah, like if it starts off a little too wild, we have to break up initially, and then it's like, ding ding ding.
All right.
Yeah.
That's how they move. it on
Round
that-
2.
That's how they move it on that shit.
So go to your corner real
Bro,
quick.
that
nigga.
shit was
You gotta
crazy, dog.
Reset these mics.
But yeah, this is Sade talking about Joe. Joe's built different. Just I don't even know. He put this out, which is the craziest part. Which we just hit play.
We only use this. He uses it to jerk off. Me and 2 bitches play and do whatever we doing while he watches us and does his thing. That's what he uses it for. Or this is where the trauma comes in. In the past,
Okay.
Joe has taken his travel lube with him to get dances and jerk off with other women on his own behind my back.
See, this
So
one.
now I find the lube in the trunk, in the money bag, which normally these bitches are strippers or bartenders, so that's the thing. Why the fuck is the lube in the trunk when I put it away and I have not been here for a month and a half? You wasn't getting no dances with me.
If 2 + 2 is 4.
So again. You know again. I'm talking. I'm going.
That's cool. He didn't even answer for anything. He just dapped her.
This is rich nigga problems.
Yeah.
This is deep, bro.
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, she went into detail.
Yeah.
He's jerking off with strippers.
I said, yo, I never wanted to know this information.
Yeah, Ian was shocked.
Everybody was shut. I look.
He just started
you know,
feeling his
you know that
baby
was
kicks.
Erickson.
I think they were just shocked that she said it. They all knew.
And she also
They
said it
might
like
not
she
have.
wasn't that
I don't
upset.
think so.
I don't think they knew that
Yes,
specifically.
they all knew.
No,
bro.
nobody.
Nobody knows their
I don't
knows
even
that.
think the
That's-
strippers knew.
But did you see their
None of your
face?
none of your friends know what you do sexually to get like that's
Bro, they all had blank stares on.
that was blank. That was the first time a lot of them heard that.
Plus, Joe
I
Budden's a
can't
go
believe
to
that.
the strip club by himself kind of guy too. So it's like nobody really knows what he does.
Nobody's
in there,
ever heard
except them hoes.
tales.
There's definitely tall tales. in the
There's like,
street.
come on,
But
dog.
that's the thing with folklore is it could be true, it could be false.
You're right.
And Joe looked like a hush money type of guy. Like, here, just keep that for yourself.
Yeah, a rumor's more powerful than a secret.
It's too much for me. This show is not from it. I mean, I knew it wasn't. I knew I was aged out.
Yeah.
And like
Well,
like relationship aged out, just like where I'm at in life.
well, it doesn't
But
even
this took
stop
it to
here.
another level.
What's the other dude name? The bald dude, Keno?
Keno.
Did you
This
see
one-
the clip where he was like,
Let's just play it.
Yeah.
This one is crazy.
real honesty?
Oh, shit. It's doing that dumb shit again.
He look like Royce the Five.
And stuff. Do you ever role play?
Have we role played before?
No.
We done did some wild shit. Though.
What's the kinkiest thing you've ever done or said?
Oh, sad. I mean, I don't even know.
There is no
words.
filter in saying things.
There's no
Really?
filter.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about this before. I mean, if I'm hitting it, now I'd be like, and I'm hitting it good, be like, say nigga dick.
Oh God, here we go.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
You gotta say it.
I'm sorry.
You gotta say it.
Gotta say
Oh,
it.
wait.
You gotta say nigga dick.
Gotta say
You
it.
saw her take a big
You
boat.
gotta say nigga dick.
Who has to say it?
She gotta say it.
To you?
Yeah.
She has to
insane.
say it.
Yeah.
Tony, she has
I don't
to say
think
it.
they're married either, though. I don't think
You
so.
don't think so?
I don't think so. Neither one of them had a ring on.
Oh, okay.
But isn't that the thing to
It
do
could be, though.
when you're with another woman of other race, AJ?
Nah.
Don't you ever put that? Don't you ever put no shit like that
Come
on
on,
me?
AJ. Look at your hat.
That's crazy.
You know what you do.
Look at
Don't you
the
ever-
shoes.
Don't you ever put no shit on like that on me? That's
You never done
That's
that.
ins-
No, that's wild, dog.
nigga. No.
Is that how,
Nigga dick.
how
I don't even
crazy
believe him.
is that
I don't
though?
believe him.
You don't. I think that's normal.
I'm sure that is normal for a certain amount of people.
White girl, black dude. You don't.
Yeah, I'm sure that is normal
That has to be
for a
normal.
certain amount of people, but
You just giving out
it
N-word
could be
passes
it could be ridiculous. That's crazy.
during sex.
That's crazy.
I know women that don't like to be called bitch unless they're having sex. That's the only time they
That's
like
true
to be
as
called
well.
bitch.
That's
Yeah, that's
true,
true.
but that's a little bit more
And
common.
sluts and get smacked and shit.
Yeah. No, that's 100% true.
Yeah.
It could be happening more than we realize.
It's happening everywhere. Trust me.
I'm
dog.
sure it is. I'm
It
sure
has
it
to
is.
be.
He was that nigga said, we talk about this.
But nigga,
I say nigga.
why
tell him
that
that-
specifically?
Because it sounds jigabooish.
Yeah,
You remember when Mano said that shit? Mano had a story where I think it was on lip service. That shit was going viral everywhere. They were like, he was like, yeah, man, like when I get a white girl, like I want to be the slave. And she like, I was like,
think I
this
remember
is crazy.
Yeah.
I do feel that, like
It is some niggas thing though.
it is some niggas things, and I wouldn't take that angle. I would take more of a, Nat Turner. You know, the
Django.
gun is turned on you now.
Gotcha.
You know, the face the cannon, bitch.
You're
You
taking
killed
it.
Massa and took his wife.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a little bit more respectable.
A whole lot more.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you can keep your N-word pass.
Yeah.
Runaway slave. He was real specific. Yeah, let's play it.
Yeah, nah, he would have been.
this
Play
is-
like a disobedient
Oh no, that's it.
Okay, cool.
slave with a white woman.
Girl, another day, another rapper's out here embarrassing his mom.
That's a good point, actually. That's embarrassing for your mother.
It's two of them. Like it's like me getting whooped, right?
So yeah, he goes on live later with Jim Jones, who was also on Angela Yee's lip service, who said some really weird comments about his mom being the one to teach him how to tongue kiss, and everybody was looking like, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Angela Yee
And no more of that shit.
be putting truth serum in them shots she give out.
Yeah.
Niggas go up there and talk about things that they probably haven't thought about in a minute.
It is all. I mean, you're just supposed to go up there and talk about sex, pretty much.
I was about to say.
She gets it out of niggas.
She
The
probably
drinks
gives off.
definitely help.
Yeah.
Yeah. She probably gives off a certain energy too. Like I might give you some pussy later energy.
Yeah, if you
You know what I mean? I be getting that.
That's what Gucci Man said.
Yeah, like she just
That's
be
what
giving
Gucci
that
Man-
off.
That's what Gucci Man said. So I wouldn't put it past her.
It's also Gucci Mane though. Nobody else is Gucci, man.
Nigga say, that was it. He say, so you gonna lie right now? Like you wasn't hitting me up? Like what hotel room you stayed in? Yo, she was like, I would never.
Yeah.
So you knew she was lying.
Oh, that shit was funny.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, she was lying for sure.
Yeah.
Never.
But Pod Wives is fantastic, but it is not for me.
Nah, not yet.
I can't watch another one after this. Honestly, this one kind of scarred me.
When it first got announced, I was like, what are they going to be talking about? Like, it's inevitably going to lead to,
to turmoil.
deplorable conversations.
The topics are endless. There is another topic that they were talking about. Kino was talking about how together they have 9 kids, and he doesn't like how her kids curse, like to her, just like in regular conversation, essentially. Like, nah, mom, fuck that shit. But like he was giving an example, and he was like going OD, and then she seemed to be offended with. I don't know. It was a little. They have a lot of shit to talk about. I just don't see myself ever doing a show with like my significant other like that, where we're like telling everybody what's happening in our house.
I feel like I would stop liking her.
And then we just give it to everybody else to consume.
The show would never be this revealing.
And then we have to go back home and deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
I'm
Never be
good.
something like this.
I would never invite that unnecessary.
And typically,
Ian and his wife seem to be like handling it the best though.
Yeah, they solid.
Ian had some wild shit happen one time. I remember she was trying to convince him to get strapped, I think.
Yeah, peg.
Yeah, that was not live, but like
that was on.
It was a conversation had like
improper improv.
Yeah, I told him I want to peg him on leave.
Yeah,
it's like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he might be handling that. His time came. That everybody's time comes on this show.
Yeah, nah. Everybody's gonna have.
He was the first. He was the first to kind of just have something where we were like, man, we didn't need to know that.
Oh my god!
You know
your wife looks at you and wants to peg you.
Today is Joe's turn.
That means Parks is next up.
Oh my god!
His wife gonna be like, he folded his condom.
Well, he actually been the most solid actually.
Parks almost had a moment when they were asking about the threesome, and it was like, oh, who do you know? Who would you offer as the person to join us now? She was like, no, like give me a name. He's like, oh no, I don't know anybody. You know what I'm saying? But it was like
he played that role.
It was close though. Like he almost said something, and then he was like, let me not do that to myself. I have to go home after this. You know what I'm saying? Like it was his time almost came in that moment, but
it's gonna happen though.
It happens for everybody on this show. Their time comes.
Yeah,
for sure. It's inevitable. And now I know Joe Budden's jerking off habits and that he has travel lube.
Yeah.
Who do you think? All right. Like, I don't think Joe Budden is worrying about like anything that can be said on this show that can lead back to problems at home. Like, who do you think is the most like worried about that?
None of them. That's why they're doing the show.
I don't know.
You think so?
Yeah.
I
wouldn't do the show because I don't want to deal with anything.
When I watched the first episode, it seemed like Ian and his wife kind of had more of the like, oh, we kind of disagreeing on this. And so, you know, I don't know if that's continued throughout the show because I haven't been keeping up with it. But I don't know. It's not going to be Joe, though. It's got to be between Parks and Ian. Because I feel like Joe has a counter move for anything.
Yeah.
It's still gonna spark something though, because this is the type of show that you go into and you get blindsided. You think that you go into this thinking it's gonna be perfect, it's gonna be fine, and like it's not. You go home with some shit that you didn't expect.
Yeah, it's all cool until your homies and their wives agree with your girl.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit happens, and it's,
you're the one alone on that.
All right.
It's not about your shit; it's about the other shit that's being talked about.
So what you doing wrong in your marriage, nigga?
Yeah,
and then it's just every man for himself.
Yeah.
Which is
niggas ain't had my back. I'm going home to war.
Exactly.
To war, nigga.
You was my best man. Nigga. You gonna ruin my marriage now?
And now in her argument, nobody else agrees with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You are literally alone in thinking this.
Mm-hmm. Or even the wife losing the argument, because that's got to be worse.
Yeah,
like
it's
if
definitely
the
gotta be
whole
worse.
room is jumping on your wife's logic,
Or the
there's
online.
no way you're going home comfortable. That's not a win.
Yeah, Kino didn't go home comfortable.
That's just a lose later situation.
Hell no.
He didn't go home comfortable at all.
That's why you gotta choose a woman that's built for it.
Because
And I think they all have women that are built for it. I guess. Like
Seems like it so far. They keep coming back.
they keep coming back.
Yeah.
They keep recording these episodes.
Timing is good too. It's not. It doesn't need to be every week, but it's like semi, like every once a month.
They probably won't record again until Easter.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that like people sit down and watch this with their wives and husbands?
100%. 100%.
It's not just a bunch of single dudes just
it's a bunch of those
watching anything Joe Budden.
A bunch of those
does.
too, yeah.
Probably a bunch of women too. A couple women.
Oh yeah, I do wonder what that demographic split look like.
It's probably pretty even.
It's probably close to 50, like 49, 51.
Closer than most things, probably.
I don't know.
Probably closer than the typical.
It's on the Joe Budden Network, so it's going to share that demographic either way.
Yeah.
It's going to be whatever the main show is, it'll be that plus a little bit of something, you know what I mean? But let's get over to this. Staying in the Joe Budden world, Drake, okay, after the Grammys and all that good stuff, Drake posted Joe on his burner account. And what was the name of that burner account?
Plot twist.
Plot twist. And I guess fat shaming Joe. And then Joe came in to the next podcast and hit him with the I'm not going back and forth with a corpse, and gave a nice little 1-2 off that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We don't listen to Ghost.
That was a hard ass response. And then Drake later started posting Melyssa Ford. And then dropped her on the album and was like, and then dissed Joe again. Joe didn't feed into that one though. And they listened to it for the first time.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're dead though. When people stop caring when you lash out. It's like, look at him. He doing this thing. He trying to get some buzz and attention.
It is kind of embarrassing, honestly.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing for Drake.
Because there was a point where bare minimum, if this happened, Joe would at least sub him. He would say some subtle shit. But he was like, nigga, I'm
it's
not
getting embarrassing for Drake right now.
Post,
he's completely lost it. Also, do you remember after the Super Bowl, there's a picture of him and his team watching the Super Bowl halftime performance in public. I was like, why?
But they was at a bar.
Dead ass.
Should they have not been watching it?
At home. Why are you giving niggas an opportunity to snap that picture of y'all just like, everybody's watching the TV like this?
I think they wanted to seem unbothered.
I was about to say, because what's the other perspective?
Yeah, because if you just in your lair,
posting
we
on
don't know
vacation.
what you're doing. You're probably crying. You might have really turned your TV.
They're going to
off.
say something regardless.
You could be outside. Y'all were it looked like a small, all the important people matter watching this.
Yeah.
And it was a strategized.
Everybody who loves me.
yeah. My closest. It just looked weird. I don't know why they did that in public.
Yeah, but everything he does is gonna look weird now.
Everything.
It's over.
It's you. I don't know if it's over. It's over right now. I think this new tape is gonna help.
He's gotta go away.
A lot.
He needs to do what 6ix9ine did.
He has to go away.
Is just leave and make music for your people.
So Canada only?
Canada only. At least for right now. Go where you're loved.
Go back to the 6.
Why keep going to places and searching for validation that you're not gonna get?
Yo,
go to
when
6ix9ine
went to South America, I was like, nigga, I would never come back. Life seems a lot better there right now.
He's Bad Bunny now, nigga.
Yeah, that shit was kind of crazy. I was like, damn, there's no reason for him to fight for the States on any level.
He don't gotta say nigga no more.
Yeah, it's just
he can go K-Lo-K himself to death.
Yeah, you can just be yourself, my nigga. Call it a day. But yeah, let's listen to Joe cook this nigga real quick.
It's over. Yeah. It is over. And I'm glad to, because I'm done.
I'm tired of it.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
I mean, I don't think it'll ever be done just because of the significance of the battle in fucking hip-hop history. But
This
I
was
think we can done.
This was the cumulative moment that everybody was waiting for.
I think we can be done with the hyper-analyzing of shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know that rap in regards to...
Hey, Drake, don't shoot at me now that you ice cold. I'm not doing it back and forth with a corpse.
Come on, man.
I wanted to do it when you was lit. It was fun. Don't go get shot all through the year and then pop up like Bernie at Weekend at Bernie's wanting to shoot at me now. No, nigga. Go spin. Spin the fucking block. This fucking nigga. Are you crazy? I'll save it. But I just seen that shit. Is he crazy? Nigga.
You know it's pod day.
And 99 niggas done jumped on your ass. You out smoking hookah in turquoise boots. Don't post me. Nigga, go get your fucking lick back. Fucking bitch.
Go pick on someone your own size.
Stop bullying me.
Yeah.
He kind of had that energy.
Well, but I feel like it's on Drake's behalf because, you know, if you punch back now, you punching down. Like, you really bullying Drake. He's already on his knees. You kicking a man while he already out.
Joe Budden to Drake.
Yeah, like it wouldn't even feel good.
For what?
It's that's that whole really Drake is spending a lot of time invested in taking shots and like talking about the Joe Budden Podcast Network. Now he's doing the whole Melyssa Ford, baby, you a legend. I'm ashamed that you had to be next to a dick sucker. She done posted the niggas. She done posted the 6th Legend in her status now, like co-signing the song. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but you're doing a lot, my nigga. What's up with the Drake shit? I mean, with the Kendrick shit. Like, I can't even believe you have all this energy for a podcaster right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because 5 years ago, Drake wouldn't have took this much time out for these niggas.
Yeah, so it's embarrassing.
He would have played that, I'm above this nigga, I'm rich, light-skinned, and successful. But now you're not. So if I fuck with you now, it's like, nigga, what?
He hasn't been dissing Joe Budden like every tape for years, though.
They had that back and forth in music.
It was always tasteful, though.
And it
really started unraveling when he gave Joe that paragraph a year ago. Or maybe 2 years ago. I don't know when. It was probably a year ago. Remember when he was like, nigga, you were never really that good? Like, he gave him like an emotional paragraph.
Yeah, he gave.
You remember that shit?
Yeah, it felt like a letter that like you burn after just to get your emotions out.
Bro, yeah, it felt like I need to write like a therapy training session.
Let me get this shit off, just so
and
I
then
can...
you throw it away and nobody ever sees it. But he posted that shit.
But we also underestimate their relationship. Like, we don't give credit to like how much time they spent together. Like, them niggas was actually cool.
I don't think they spent
like back in the day.
I don't
like
think they
was
spent
cool.
that much time together. I think they had 1 or 2 studio sessions together, and that was
and
it.
like some level of mutual respect.
Right. They might have run into each other once or twice. I know they did a couple IG lives, but I don't remember them ever being on a consistent we kick it for real type shit.
Them niggas ain't smoke no hookah together.
Cool.
They ain't smoke no hookah together, dog.
Strip clubs
and if they
all.
did, it was for musical purposes. It wasn't just friendship.
No. I don't even believe they've been to the studio 2 times. Why would Drake do that?
Because it's a video of them leaving the studio together.
Joe Budden was just chilling.
and then Drake is outside talking about, yo, man, this man inspired me. Like, yeah, all that shit.
He made me feel vulnerable enough to do it in my music.
Yeah, for sure.
It was. I'll let my inspiration
I feel about
listen to
M4
me.
posting them lyrics though, jumping on the cloud essentially.
Well,
do y'all think there's some divide and conquer shit? But just repeatedly posting Mel.
I think that might have been the.
She just couldn't help it.
I mean, yeah.
Take the bait.
I mean,
I think they had that conversation at Joe's though. They already had the conversation about it being divide and conquer.
They did on the podcast.
They did.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like, I think you just feed into it at this point.
Yeah, feed into it. And I don't even
build
think if Drake wanted to, I think
Get us
he
some
could.
more views, low key.
Yeah, low key. Just like,
You
let's just
think
do
if
it
Drake
type
wanted
shit.
to, he could what?
Divide and conquer.
Word.
Take her down.
I don't know. I feel like Melyssa Ford's a little bit more loyal than that to the Joe Budden team.
Is getting flown out by Drake traitorous activity?
At this point,
flown out,
you're flying too close to the line.
That's traitorous activity.
Yeah, that's too
right?
close.
Flown out is too close.
That's too
Because
close.
you can say he got into the panties. He flew you out.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You can make up anything after that.
Yeah, you
like
could-
just dinner. Really, Mel?
Right,
Come
that's
on,
what I'm
man.
saying.
He had it before.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe anything you tell me happened.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if Drake really wanted to pull that trigger, he probably could. If he really wanted to apply pressure, but
now,
I mean, yeah, if he wanted to, but even he knows it's like, Mel, I could just play with you. You old chop food for real. At least that's what Drake is probably thinking.
I think so.
He had her in the past.
Yeah.
And it's Drake.
I think he's definitely re-sparked the whole lust over Melyssa Ford thing. That's all I see is.
Let's look at these pictures. We never posted. We never looked at these.
Yeah, like it's collectively. I feel like everybody's on this.
Wow.
Yeah, let's remember how
well,
sexy
hold on.
she was.
Slow down.
I'm just bringing them up. I'm
bringing
bringing
them
them
up.
up. I'm just bringing them up. Just bringing them up. I'll go back to the first one since you want to go there first.
But this is.
It's classic, man.
Yeah. And I feel like, what year was this? Can we guess?
And you want to know what's funny? Like there was girls that looked better than Melyssa Ford, but she just had more sex appeal.
Nah, I don't
She
think
just
so.
knew how to use it better.
I think she was the first of her kind.
Nah, man.
I feel like there was a bunch of bulimic, bony women in these videos.
First of her
before
kind, nigga. The universe. It was 20.
She's the Jesus Christ of video bitches.
It was 2002, nigga.
Too hot for TV.
But nah, man. And
that's a good shot.
This is Mel Ford. Like this is Mel Ford.
Yeah. And this is no enhancements, right?
And this is who she is even now.
They wasn't doing as much back then.
You get what I'm
They still
saying?
did it,
Like,
though.
But do you think that there's a little bit of something here?
Yeah,
or?
for sure. It's always post. Always post.
Yeah,
A
possibly.
little bit of certain in terms of what, like a
Like maybe a little ass lift, maybe a little side quad injection. You don't think there was anything?
I don't think back then. Plus, look at her arms. You could tell she's in the gym regularly.
Yeah, and her titties, because you know she's gonna get stuff done. Just do it all.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like post edit shit. My fault.
That's
Nah,
nice,
man.
It's a nice Louis bag too.
She's built correct, man.
So you
And
like
Joe
this.
Budden's nervous.
So y'all falling into the lusting over Mel thing, huh?
Well, it's not falling into lust. She's like, do you think she's actually not attractive?
I don't think. No, I don't think that.
Exactly. So this is a layup. Nigga.
I don't think.
I feel like she's universal.
I don't think.
We're also looking at old pictures.
I was about
too.
to say, I don't think she's like. She's still beautiful now, but you know, it's just like it's older Mel.
You know, LeBron can't jump as high as he used to either, but you know,
He can still do.
gets
He can still
busy.
do windmills though.
Yeah, you can't expect that from him. He was 21.
Yeah. But nah, Drake is.
Her
I wonder.
OnlyFans is going crazy right now. She need to post something.
Her
She need to post something like corny, like how she did on what was that, Christmas?
How you know her OnlyFans?
Did she get lewd?
Because it
on
went
there?
viral.
Did she get lewd on there?
I don't know. I'm not on that shit, and I'm not even. I'm
You ain't
nowhere-
heard nothing on no Reddit or nothing.
Nah.
Damn.
Unless she's
I feel like
got
that
a
would've
good
dropped.
team that would get it. Yeah, exactly. So it must not be nothing. Because unless she's got a great team that would that's able to yank shit off the internet, I damn sure haven't seen no leaks. The only thing that I've seen is like the leaks of like she put something out on a Wednesday. I remember Joe was making fun of her because he was like, I thought Wednesdays were my day. She posted something because talking about sending $20 for your cock or some shit like that, and niggas was like, that shit went viral because they were like, what?
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, no, that kind of deal is that. I feel like she's elusive enough to pull a Ruby Rose, to like fuck around and put some videos that are already on her page on Instagram on there because she's wearing a bikini that's a little skimpy.
I imagine that's what it is.
I feel like that's her bag right there.
Right.
It's the
It's
rug
just
pull.
her adjusting and
you know what I mean?
almost seeing some nipple.
And like you think that like, oh shit, Melyssa Ford better show some titty, but nah, it's just a gif.
she's
of her.
just adjusting. Yeah, for sure.
She's definitely. She's too old to be using like sex appeal like this.
I think so too, but I mean, I
Like,
don't
do you think it takes
I think
away-
I think we're wrong for thinking that.
You think it takes away from her takes on
You don't
like
think
the
that's
podcast?
that's modern enough?
I don't think it's. I don't think. Yeah, I think we would get shamed for
A
that.
little prehistoric.
Yeah.
That's patriarchy right there. That's good that you peeped it though.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's why I would never dive headfirst into like red pill shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Unless I just wanted to live a life of like low level banishment. Like it's just
And
you know what I'm
Muslim
saying?
women.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just
A bunch
like
of jobs.
plenty of shit that I think that I know I shouldn't say out loud. But I still think that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just those niggas are just fully committed to that. And I want to operate through life as normal as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're
Like,
willing to get burned alive.
Yeah, and
to
I
go
just-
to heaven and get to 72.
I like a little bit more comfortable of a lifestyle. I still think some of the things that you think though. You know what I'm saying? But
you're just not gonna be honest about it.
yeah, no, for what?
Niggas a fraud.
Money.
Oh my god. At least you honest.
It's all about
You're
the
honest
Benjamins,
about not
baby.
being honest.
Yeah, bro. It's not everything is meant to be said out loud, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And all it takes is a little bit of the truth. You don't even gotta like say.
Yeah, it only takes a tip of the iceberg, set all type of shit on fire. Yeah, man.
Nah.
But
Give Me a Hug, the song that he mentioned her in.
Yeah.
Like, we never even really talked about the song. I know y'all niggas.
I
haven't
didn't listen
really
to the album
it.
at all. Though.
It's not for
I
us.
skimmed through it, but it was the coldest skimp ever.
2
Nigga.
albums in, I just did it cam to it, nigga. Scam through it. Does anybody want a water? I'm about to get one.
Hell no.
Nah, I'm good.
I got this gallon on me.
But
Yeah, let me get one, dog.
you was really feeling the album?
I was feeling it. First track, you said the first 2 tracks. I feel you, but they were cool.
They weren't cool
hard.
enough to keep me going.
Nah, man.
I was like, man, this is not for me, dog. This is obviously for the women.
And like that old Drizzy, man.
Nah.
That old Drizzy style, man.
I
He flowing,
didn't
he
even
going.
pick up on the old Drizzy style.
You didn't pick up on that?
It felt
like
like some-
Marvin's Room Drizzy?
It felt
Just
like
little
a
bit?
futuristic cologne commercial soundtrack. I was like, I was trying to catch it. I just couldn't get with it.
He was definitely using Party Next Door's engineer.
Exactly.
It wasn't 40, but it was still good. It was still good.
I mean, I might
And
give it another try, but it's just
y'all niggas need to listen to it. And Give Me a Hug was crazy.
I do feel like
I put the
how
part
long has it
where
been
he
out
said
now?
it.
For like a week?
If we wanted to play like
When
10
did it
songs.
come out?
think it's
Hasn't been a
that
week yet. It
Hasn't
came out on
been that
Friday.
Is he
that's
rapping
right.
on it
Album's
at all?
come out Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put the part where he said the song is like a 10-second part. If that's legal to play, like 10 seconds.
Nah, they're so I mean, nigga. That music shit, they be quick.
they're
Nigga.
not. Yeah.
Well, if you wanted to hear the part, like just for us, is
I heard it. I heard that part though. I
Yeah,
did hear
yeah, it
that
was
part, so
hard.
I know I know what that part sounds like. They played it on the show as well too.
But yes,
What was the exact bar? Especially for the people who haven't heard it.
Oh, well, let's just play it then.
But they can't hear it though. We gotta take it out.
I'm about to just take it out.
Yeah,
But I thought you had.
We'll repeat the lyrics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm definitely not gonna like sell it the way it should be sold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you about to pull it up?
Yeah, let Lauren.
I was gonna pull up the lyrics, honestly.
Oh, okay.
We just want to look at that, but
Yeah, and Control F.
Give me a hug.
God damn it.
What?
This site.
Where is this picture taken at? Is this a real place?
I think that's Sixth Tower.
Okay.
Will Smith,
Wait, where?
Big Sean.
For the cover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's the owl layer.
The owl layer.
Camera view 360. Or
Wouldn't that be
180.
so corny if the
However far
if
the
like
owl turn.
an owl was in the sky, like on some Batman shit?
Drake, what's funny is Drake has enough money to have his own like Trump Tower.
Right,
like it's just
right.
an owl sigil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He has enough money to have a bat signal, nigga.
Yeah.
He could put that OVO
Think
out
about
in
how
the
corny
clouds.
that would be though.
Huh?
Think about how corny that would be.
I don't know though. It's like I
Make
feel
it-
like that's the only antidote to hearing not like us playing the car at the stoplight. Like just turn on your bat signal. It's like I win.
Yeah.
I own the world, nigga. Look.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
Kendrick
has
don't
to
got
do
the
it now.
infrastructure to have a building like that, man.
Yeah, there it is.
Melyssa
But,
Ford, you're a legend from the 6. Hate to see you with a dick sucker. Shit about to be a lit summer.
Tell Tony leave the motor running.
Savage, you the only nigga checking on me.
Tell
Hey,
Mike
nigga, this
that
song
the-
was hard, man.
Tell Mike that the ceiling
Savage,
low.
you the only nigga checking on me. He's also foreign too. He don't have a choice.
Melyssa Ford, you a legend from the 6. I hate to see you with a dick sucker.
We hate to see it.
It's so unfortunate. But nah, I
Yeah,
mean,
because Drake could give her a podcast if she really wanted to.
She has one.
He can give her another one.
She has two.
and it's just funny that Joe Budden is just like, stop picking on us low level thugs. Go.
Joe Budden, I mean, Drake is doing more
Go
for
get
Joe
the
Budden
Joker,
for the
nigga.
Joe Budden podcast than he's doing for his own redemption. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think he's
kind of.
admitting defeat. I think he's giving up on trying to save.
That's why he's doing more.
What's left?
He just did a straight up repost. Like, I'm just gonna post Joe Budden on my burner.
I
You
think,
know what I'm saying? Like you're doing direct promo. It's like we're in bed together
What's
right
the point
now.
of doing it on the burner if it's known that it's your burner?
I know. Well,
That's just another layer of caddy.
isn't that like KD?
Yeah,
where
it
it's
is.
like everybody
KD
knows
got
his burner.
uncovered
yeah,
though.
Katie got
Is that what it-
exposed.
okay,
yeah,
okay.
I feel like niggas have always known about Drake shit.
Yeah, nah.
I don't think he ever got away with it.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Joe Budden getting posted. That was the first time I heard about this burner account. I don't know when it came into play. I always knew about KD shit though.
Yeah.
But
because,
I never heard it. I didn't even
KD's
know.
was so obvious.
Really, I didn't
Yeah.
even know that fucking.
He would
I didn't even
defend
know
shit with
Drake had
person.
one though until this whole thing happened.
Word.
I was like, damn. Clearly, I don't follow this nigga
You been out
close
the loop.
enough. Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. Clearly, I don't follow him enough. You know what I'm saying? It's just whatever.
It's Drake's Finster.
Right? Like I don't.
Yeah.
I still don't even understand the concept of.
That's why he
offensive.
posts his silly pictures.
This might be the start of like his redemption, though. This is his redemption run.
He might
Like
as well
first,
go
it
to-
starts with Joe Budden. He's gonna, trick the woman. So that's classic Drake. You know what I mean?
I don't think the Joe Budden thing's gonna do it. I think it's just the good music's gonna do it.
It's not gonna give him no credit for the people who
It should've
think
been
Kendrick
this
won this
album.
ball.
Yeah,
this war.
This album.
Well, this
might
is
be
just a start. He dropped the
Yeah.
album. Y'all haven't heard it, but it's a lot of lyrics I haven't heard. Like I said, just a quick skimp. But I'm pretty sure there was some lyrics in there, like secretly fuck Kendrick,
I'm already hearing a lot or seeing a lot of people posting about it too.
nigga.
It
I
just
think
hit-
it broke a record.
It just
I
hit number
saw.
one for
already.
this year, like most streamed shit, like past Kendrick or whatever.
Nigga.
I don't remember the exact thing, but it just hit that. Yeah.
And academics just keep posting how like we doing this with no bots. We
Damn, man. He in that camp. They're gonna send him his own owl.
Yep.
Drake is number one on the global Spotify top artist chart for the first time in 2025. He dethrones K-Dot.
Yeah.
So that felt
Who
good.
tweeted that?
But
No,
probably
that's a
not
real
as,
thing.
Probably not as good as
gotcha.
the Super Bowl.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Chart data.
That little minor shit got academics the fuck up out of here. Nobody's talking about him anymore.
Yeah.
What?
That was a hit.
Yeah, and it was weird because I was
when
like,
you just said academics, I said I forgot about that. For some reason, it feels like he went to jail. I forgot he existed.
nigga, you talked about him last Sunday.
Did we?
Yep.
People,
and then it was something old.
Nah, dog.
It's like every time he comes up, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't be looking for his streams. I feel like they don't be popping up.
Yeah.
His
But
Reddit
that's
accuses him of buying streams right now too. His Reddit has been accusing him of that.
That's the weird thing about academics always, though, is that we weren't thinking about him until he was necessary. His name just wasn't sullied. So it's like he would come back and be like, oh, shit, we need academics again. And we didn't think about his hiatus.
Yeah.
But now, you know, he's going through a little controversy.
Yeah, his Reddit
So when
has
we
been
see you pop
accusing
up out of nowhere, it's like, damn, man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Views looking low.
And
oh my God, him covering the Super Bowl didn't even crack 100. Keep going.
He was probably hating the whole time.
Oh, damn, AJ.
That's fucked.
What did his last year numbers do on the Super Bowl shit?
It was the context, nigga. What does he do during the Super Bowl?
It might be.
Well, I mean, he was the person.
Niggas was probably busy.
He was narrating us through the Drake and Kendrick beef by having all the drops happen on his channel.
What's that one that got 100?
And the fact that he's doing, does something have 100?
Yeah,
it
2 days
does.
ago.
The album.
Okay,
It's the
okay.
album. First thoughts.
You want, and all he
Gotcha.
has to do is keep. We said it last week. Just keep doing what he's always been doing.
I
Ride
bet that
Drake's
felt good to hit that
coattail.
100 finally.
If he hangs on to the end of Drake's braids, well, he cut him off, but the end of his jerseys, you know, he'll never fall. He just has to hold tight. Drake will take him to the top.
Stay close to his heart.
Yeah, I haven't looked close enough to see if he's buying views, but that would be interesting to see if that is true.
That's kind of why I wanted to see the comments to see if they look about like.
Yeah. But I know I've been seeing that a lot in his I've been seeing that a lot in his Reddit. But who knows?
Yeah.
But let's see this. Fresh and Fit. Myron admits that he's never had a girlfriend until his most recent one. And Myron is the leader of the Red Pill low-level banishment. He's high-level banishment, though. And just embarrassing, too.
Yeah.
Just like, he just knows how to embarrass himself. He gets embarrassed so well, I be getting secondhand embarrassment. And I already don't even respect him. You know what I'm saying? But I be like, damn, what does a person do in this situation? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's like seeing a nigga so nervous you get scared.
yeah, bruh. And then, so I guess he admitted.
Did he say that in the context of like I've never been committed to a woman, or just like I've never had a woman want to be with me
for extended period
as
of
like,
time?
you know, hey, you're my boyfriend.
All right, we're about to listen to it.
Yeah, give me a second. It's just tweaking out.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not.
I never know who these niggas are. Like they always have some random
investor,
another nigga in the manosphere or Red Pill.
Who don't hate women as much, but you know, he here.
He hates him enough to come on the show and get his clout up.
Or dude in this point because he's not a black. He's not a nigga.
The passport bro movement is a viable solution. Now, me personally, I don't necessarily participate in it, right? Because I don't like traveling and I like the United States. But I could see why other people would say, fuck that shit.
Well, in a way you do.
What?
The reverse passport bro method. Well, when was the last time you had a girlfriend prior to Angie?
Not really.
Because
No.
you've never had a girlfriend in your life until you dated a foreign girl.
Not like a, yeah. But
case fucking closed.
No.
Case fucking closed. You never had a girlfriend or a serious relationship until you met a foreigner.
But had I not met Angie, I wouldn't have left. Does that make sense?
Still, you okay? Yeah. You still
I would have. That's my point. It's like I wouldn't have left either. If I met her or not, I would have never left. Because I don't.
But you got to see the power in that though.
I don't like traveling. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that's more me just like being here in Miami. But like I would have never left.
What was the context of the argument they was having? Was he saying that traveling to foreign countries for pussy was wrong?
How he doesn't agree with that. I think it's a viable option looking for a wife doing the passport bro thing.
He said that's a viable option.
That's what that's what he said.
Yeah, it seems like that's what they were talking about. I don't.
Well, shout out to Angie for popping this nigga's cherry.
I don't agree with that either. Like, I don't agree with having to travel to foreign lands just for some like pussy.
Yeah,
or for a
that's
better woman. I don't think you're gonna find a better woman across the sea.
Yeah, no.
Then like there's so much land over here.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
You know?
Yeah, it's a lot.
There's so
in
many.
America.
You're gonna have to fly over all the vaginas you could have here.
But I don't even believe.
But those are for dudes who don't get pussy at
Right.
all, though.
And
They're
that's-
the ones going over there.
now because I feel like even Patrice O'Neal used to talk about going to Brazil and shit. With Jimmy Norton.
Yeah.
And buying hookers for the girlfriend experience.
For $13.
Yeah, I was about to say, but that was the experience. Because he was getting girls here. So now he was just indulging in a different level of experience.
And
he also wasn't like, the Passport Bros, I think their whole thing is, I don't know if it's just to go over there to get pussy or it's to go over there and find a wife and bring her back or just live over there.
I feel like it
could be
started
all
off
of them, right?
to get it. Just to get pussy, but then niggas started bringing hoes back.
It started saying that you could find a wife somewhere else.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then
they started getting.
It started with the wife.
Yeah.
They started getting played.
Pussy.
Yeah.
They started getting played by these hoes.
What do you think? Is it weird not having a girlfriend until you're like 35? How old is this thing?
Yeah, he is 35. Because we looked it up last week.
Is that weird?
Not having a girlfriend ever at 30 until 35 or 34? That is a little.
And having experience with buying hookers.
Weird.
Just a little different.
That's what he's done.
It's a little different if it's by choice. Like because when you think about it, we're kind of assuming that he wasn't getting any contact with women.
I am assuming that.
No dates, no.
Yeah, I'm assuming that.
He's not even getting close. So maybe if you were just intentionally single because you ain't want to be committed to bitches, but you were still out here slaying and playing the game.
Talk for him.
That's different. But I don't think that's Myron.
You switch your whole stance.
That was the end. That was the whole end, nigga.
Oh, okay, nigga. Say he was out here slaying you.
Yeah, no, I'm on the fact he was getting no bitches at all. He was struggling, which is why this message resonated with him, and which is why he went so extreme when he did get the money, the everything that you're supposed to have, and they normally go the most extreme. The ones who are the most extreme, I feel like, are the ones who got the worst experiences with women pre-fame and money.
He wasn't even fucking like no FBI agents. Because they say that like real professional women, it's not easier, but there is a side of them that would surprise you because they're professional women.
Well, they're just women at the end of the day.
I think that's all women.
Yeah,
but
it's just
some just have cool jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a lot of like lawyer women, they probably haven't been properly smutted.
You're just talking about the power dynamic, like
It's like, niggas. It's really
people
just
have a misconception of what like the kind of women that they are.
Well, that's just your fault. Like you see somebody that's a judge, a lawyer, a doctor. You don't think you have a chance. At the end of the day, she's just another woman.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And she might want to get slutted out, just like the hoe that's presenting. I want to get slutted out.
And that's the thing. A lot of niggas assume that so they don't ever get slutted out. So they crave it more.
Because they do get a certain level of denial.
They get because of that
it's
mystery.
lower.
Yeah.
It's
so,
lower, yeah.
Nigga, you weren't fucking your coworkers back in the day, nigga.
That monkey get hairy in the same way, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, but then they also did a video this week in 5 Reasons You Shouldn't Live With Your Girlfriend. And it was just, they've also said, I remember.
He hasn't had one long enough.
I remember a while ago, there was a video about why you should just always live with your homies and never your wife. It was so crazy. And he was like, yeah, bro, you should just like live with the bros always. Like no matter what, you be married, she stays in that house with the kids, and then you come back and you live with your homie. It's like,
that's what Andrew Tate on.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think their wives live in like the left side of the crib.
Yeah.
But they stay together.
No, he was talking about a different house, I think.
Who?
Fresh.
Oh, shit.
He was talking about living with your niggas and your wife is in the house across the street or some shit.
That's a little far.
Yeah.
Sounds some African shit.
But every time they have advice like this and it's like Fresh that's spearheading it, it's just so hilarious to me. Let's just listen to the 5 reasons why you shouldn't have live with your girlfriend.
It seems like it could be on Mad TV.
These are all of them separated, but this is number 4, distracted from goals. You want to start there or?
Nah, start at 1 or start at 5.
At 5?
Yeah.
It's an hour video, by the way.
The first one.
Oh, you mean number 1?
Yeah.
All right.
They get to the points pretty quick though.
All right.
With your girlfriend, long term at least. Now, number 1, this is pretty simple, pretty basic, but happens to everybody. You could be white, black, Asian, tall, short, doesn't matter. You lose frame control over a period of time. Now, you could be the biggest, most, tallest, most masculine alpha out there. We got even our friends at Tates that live in Romania, and they don't live with their girlfriends or wives for good reason. It's because when time passes, no matter who you are, things get softer. You tend to like say, you know what? You want to stay in, watch a movie, you get some ice cream with her, You take her out. Oh, babe, can we cuddle? And before you know it, time passes along and you're like, damn, I didn't go to the gym today. I didn't work on my business. I've been with my chick all day. I didn't get shit done. And it just takes 1 or 2 instances where you do this actual activity where you just kind of say, you know what? I'll do it tomorrow. You put it off tomorrow or next week. Just chill with your girl. Guys, if you understand what I'm saying here, it probably happened to you as well in the past when you live with a chick. You're like, you know what? I could do that next week. I could do that tomorrow. And you may say, well, Fresh, I'm strong, bro. I got willpower. I could go past that shit. Well, you can for a little bit, but not forever. And it happens to everybody. No one's really safe because at some point in time, you're going to bend the knee. No pun intended. Bend the knee to her will or her way at some point. Now.
Hippos. So for the niggas who have lived with their girls in the room.
You could tell he's really giving out game.
Do y'all know what he's talking about? No matter what, at some point,
there's
you fold to her will. That's what he's saying is going to inevitably happen.
Is that true? Yes, that's true, Lauren.
No, I think he's wrong. I think there are definitely times where you make time for your girl that you may not if you didn't have a girl or so what. That time would be put towards something else. You know what I'm saying? But you're not just, if you're just not doing shit, that's just you as a nigga, just not doing shit.
And you didn't start folding when she moved in. You was folding way long into that relationship to even have that framework established.
Yeah.
You don't just start when she move in. Because when she move in, she's usually on her best behavior for the first, 8 months.
Yeah.
Everything is clean. Everything is fucking, the food
8
is
months? That long?
The food is warm. Nigga, it's a long.
I feel like it's a lot shorter than that.
Hey, well, she was. Really
I don't know. I can't. I literally have no. I can't. I don't have that experience.
8 months, it's smooth. 8 months is smooth. But then, hey, it just depends on who you are. Like I feel like a Fresh could easily just get tired of arguing because he doesn't really have many words to summon at any time anyway. So it's just like he's eventually gonna run out of logic. She gonna win the argument, nigga.
Exactly.
But honestly,
he gonna be washing the dishes like, fuck.
Yeah, honestly, if you got like a good system or something going on, like y'all trade off shit, and if you got a girl who's doing shit too, like you're not gonna be a nigga who's not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And then if you got a good one, you gonna want to do shit to even be a better man anyway. So like that shit could work out.
Yeah,
it goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
Fresh is like teaching right now, but I feel like he's never been a student. You know what I mean?
He's never believed.
Like he's just teaching, but you got to be a student.
He's really there just collecting that check.
Yeah.
I'm just reading the lines Myron told me to read.
Yeah. It looks like he has a teleprompter.
Because listen, guys.
I feel like I feel like you can use that cadence for anything, man.
You can. I'm gonna start talking like that.
That's how you know that somebody has no idea where this is going. When they take that many beats in between each sentence, it's like he's writing this right now.
He talks like he could have been like a mathematician.
I don't even want to. This is just this
or a mechanic.
I don't even know. We should watch the rest of this.
Yeah, because
Fresh and Fit.
Say what they are at least.
Are they still blackballed?
Oh yeah, we can't. Nigga, I was just thinking. Wow, this YouTube channel got 1.56 million.
Yep.
1.56 million, and it is demonetized.
Yep.
They're still kicking. You think it will ever go away, or is that for life?
The demonetization,
yeah,
for life. It's over with. They're never gonna. They're never gonna turn this channel back on.
Why don't they just make another platform, or is it them? Like their face is just demonetized.
Yeah, their face. They are not good money.
I feel like Trump gonna sign an executive order for these
because they
things.
also like Fed reacts. The side channels they got, his vlog channel,
all demonetized.
All demonetized at the same time.
Damn.
Sniped all them niggas.
Yeah,
not just the main. They hit everything.
Damn.
Yeah, they hit all their traps.
They might as well have Kanye on. Fuck.
That's why
nothing
they
to
be
lose.
Yeah, that's why they be having like Nick Fuentes and shit like that.
Yeah.
On there because this nigga they're cooked already.
Yeah, you might as well.
That's the only place Nick Fuentes can survive.
This being his only girlfriend and telling niggas how they should conduct themselves in marriage is absolute insanity too.
Is Red Pill done, or is there going to be a new like
Red Pill's
leader?
cooked. I think what's saving the like, I look at people like MTR. He's Red Pill and he's maintaining. Pop the Balloon gave them something to react to every fucking day. Like it's like he can do a pop the balloon reaction, and the way that I think he just goes about it is just like a little bit higher like class. You know what I mean? To where He's saying a lot of the same shit is just doesn't have you like, ooh, shouldn't have said that immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so he's like,
one of the better red pill
for sure. He's conducting himself like an actual human, essentially.
Yeah.
And he can easily pivot out of just doing straight red
Easily,
pill.
just because you can see his skill.
It's called MTR.
Yeah,
he can do
yeah.
anything with that kind of branding.
Yeah. So
you can watch Nat Geographic videos.
but Pop the Balloon gave
teach
a
about
whole new
cubs.
life to just like a lot of red pill shit. It's like because now we're getting more. We're not analyzing the girls that called in Kevin Samuels anymore. We're watching people verbally say their dating standards back and forth by popping the balloon.
Well, we're seeing the girls that called Kevin
We're seeing it. Yeah. So it's like
they were real bitches.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Dress sizes was huge.
It's pretty much endless.
Literally.
I just saw one recently. I can't remember what this nigga's name was, but I do be watching a lot of them pop balloon shits because they're just hilarious, bro.
They're pretty funny.
You be following the women?
No. I just watched the show.
links.
I just watched the show. I don't be following. That's great. If I started following all the big, they be putting their Instagrams out there.
Hit the link in the bio, nigga.
Yeah.
Go to that
No,
Twitter. She might have her
that's-
titties out.
That's thirsty.
Yeah, that's thirsty.
That's thirsty.
Yeah.
Like watching a YouTube video, like pop the balloon and be like, I gotta follow these 5 bitches.
All 5? God damn.
It's a new line.
It's
Or maybe the ones you like. But like always doing that every time you watch a video, like, man, what's her Instagram?
Is that more thirsty?
That's thirsty.
Is that more
You're
thirsty?
not being entertained, you're shopping.
yeah, right. Yeah. It's like I need something new to add to the time.
Is that more thirsty than downloading like a dating app made to like send you bitches that you'll like?
At least that's real.
That's real, yeah.
I mean, at least they're within whatever the range is that you set.
You
I
have
think
a chance of
I
meeting
think it's
her.
the same shot though. It's the same. You're shooting the same.
Nah.
Hell no.
Following a woman that you saw in a YouTube video was way
Not the
different
same.
than
And aren't
matching
they-
with a
they're in
bitch.
like a random-
It's way different than matching with a woman on Hinge.
Yeah,
maybe
who
not just
swiped right on you, nigga.
Because
like,
y'all know each other.
And I think it's in like not California, it's in somewhere it's in like Arizona or some shit. Like
Scottsdale or something like that.
something like that. So it's like we not even in the same state. It'd be different if you following and then it's like I'm in the same city that they shoot this show.
But that's so far fetched.
But it's still
Like,
far fetched. I could just go on the dating site. nigga.
Far fetched.
Yeah, it's a little wild.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah, I knew it was Arizona. Yeah.
But they wait for what?
But they do be flying from all over the country to get on that shit.
Yeah,
though.
Scottsdale.
They definitely.
And I
do.
feel like that's one of them concepts that no one person
Scottsdale has
owns.
a lot of
like a
attractive
bunch
women.
of side YouTube channels can just do it.
Yeah.
Everybody has a party city.
Scottsdale, Arizona is like ranked up there as with some of the baddest bitches because they say all the women, all the baddies from LA that don't want to compete go to like Scottsdale and Phoenix, Arizona.
So basically, all the women with no plastic surgery.
And some of them do have it because I've known like 3 chicks from Arizona. They were all bad. Not a single one was like mid or at all. They were all like 8, 9. And it's just 3, but I like knew them. They were all fine.
Brown paper bag test. Are they passing or failing?
A lot of
Yeah, what were the flavors?
A lot of Mexicans though, but that's just the West Coast though.
So it was a bunch of Hispanics.
Yeah.
So they're passing.
Oh yeah, brown paper bag test. Oh, sorry,
they're
I didn't even
passing.
hear that. Yeah, because they're Mexicans or Hispanics. I don't know if they're all Mexicans, but shit, that's what's in all of LA too.
Yeah, it's
like,
right there.
Yeah, so
Shout out to Cocoa Buddy.
just the West
Queens,
Coast
man.
in general got way more Hispanics than we got over here in North Carolina.
But does Phoenix have like fine black women too? Not.
I don't know because
Not
I've
just like light
I've only
skin.
met like Mexicans or Hispanics.
Damn.
So I don't know.
Yeah, it
But
sound-
I've heard it's a lot of bad bitches. So I'm assuming yes.
It's only that's what your appetite wanted.
That's what was plentiful.
Looking for Mexicans.
It's a lot to do out there.
It's a lot to do in Arizona.
Yeah. Phoenix is lit.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Durant there.
Drink from cactuses.
Phoenix is lit, nigga.
Phoenix is a pretty big city from my
It's
understanding.
lit. It's lit. Nah, you thinking of like the desert.
Well, what do you think
Yeah.
is on those roads? Places to go and party, dog.
Yeah, pretty much.
Drugs,
Hell yeah.
women, bars.
Yeah. No DUIs. You just
nigga.
straight desert.
And,
nigga.
and it's ironic
walk
that you're
in.
saying that because it's the white women that you probably like.
Phoenix is the 5th
Yeah,
largest
the
city in the
Mexicans
United
you be
States.
hunting.
the 5th largest? God
Yeah, 5th
damn.
largest city in the United States is
Yeah,
Phoenix.
it's huge.
Yeah.
With more than 1.4 million residents.
It's lit, nigga.
And
So they
growing.
gotta have some fine women. It's
They
just
got
too
to.
many people there.
Exactly.
It's the law of averages.
Exactly. Yeah.
They don't even really get the credit for it. If we had more babies, there'd be more beautiful
So
people.
Pop Your Balloon doesn't even have to like
I
fly
don't
bitches
believe
out.
that.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think that. I think
it gives you more chances, though.
It gives you more chances, but geographically, some people just look different.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. Like,
and sometimes, like, I don't know. I feel like ugly people can have like an attractive child.
I think we've all seen that, but I think we've seen that, but I don't think that averages out as much as we think it does. I feel like we've seen a couple where we're like, that bitch is chopped. The nigga looks decent, I guess, like he's just average, and the baby turns out to be like a smooth ass nigga or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Didn't they used to say that like two good looking people will always have an ugly baby? I feel like that was like a old phrase.
Yeah, but I don't even believe that because that's stupid as fuck.
Yeah, I don't think that's
they had the
true.
best genetics to choose from.
Right. If you're
it's like saying two tall people would have a midget.
I think you're rolling the dice if one person is like clearly more attractive than the other. You don't know who's gonna favor who.
Or if like,
but as long as everybody's attractive, it shouldn't really be a problem.
That's how I feel. Yeah, both are attractive. You got a general idea.
Or
like,
it depends on if you're having a boy or a girl. Like if you're having a boy, your mom's attractiveness matters more. If you're having a girl, the father attractiveness, matters. Yeah.
I thought it was.
But I feel like most dudes look like their dads.
Nah, most dudes favor their mother.
That's you with your big ass facial hair.
Nah, nigga.
Niggas do be favoring. Yeah, I agree with that. I know what you're saying.
Niggas be favoring the mother,
the mom,
and while the girl favors the father.
The girl do.
Then we just looked up Diana
that
Ross.
Be happening.
What
you
was her
never
name?
told you look just like your
Tracy
daddy.
Ellis Ross.
We looked up Tracy Ellis Ross, and she looked just like
looked so much like him. It pissed the person off that was saying that shit. Like,
yeah,
damn,
but I feel like there was a smaller window, and then when I looked just like him, like, man, you look just like your dad. I feel like that window was smaller and less consistent than people say, like, oh no, you look like your mom. But people also say I look like literally like a perfect blend between the two.
Yeah, you see that.
They say I don't favor one heavier than the other. They say, okay, those two people made that child. Like that's how I look.
Yeah, nah.
I think it starts getting crazy when each parent has like one extreme facial feature, like one has huge ears and then another person has a huge nose. It's like you really gambling.
But my nephew,
exactly
when my nephew was younger, we stopped telling people that it wasn't my son. It was just easier to just let them believe I was his dad.
Yeah, like that picture right there. I didn't know that was you or your nephew.
Exactly.
I'm assuming it's you because it looks a little old.
Me and my nephew as children, like birth to like 6, 7, we looked exactly the same.
Same head.
How much do you look like your sister?
People thought we were twins.
Okay,
growing up.
So y'all look.
Yeah. People thought we were fraternal twins. Fraternal, right?
Damn.
Yeah. What?
It's just I don't know everything.
Fraternal twins don't look alike.
They don't. It's just and it's also
Yeah.
normally opposite gender. Yeah, they don't look alike, but whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else we got?
That's funny. You look like a girl.
Mackwop did the Adam 22 interview on the Apollo like 2 weeks ago now. And then he popped up at No Jumper and did the No Jumper news. And it was him, Flacco, Lush, Adam.
Yeah.
There was a whole thing. All right, something weird did happen. So, T-Row finally went to shame on you. He feels betrayed, blah, blah, blah. Him and AD get into a heated argument. AD says, nigga, I would have put you on a t-shirt. Apparently it was all acting. It was all weird. I don't even put that shit in there just because it looked weird. It looked like some weird reality TV show shit. I don't know what they had going on.
It was. Did it feel obviously like satire?
It was obviously scripted. Yeah, like it was like, what, nigga? And it was like puns in the background. Like that's another thing too.
He would never be that shocked.
Y'all really need to get somebody in from Zeus because y'all are moving like reality TV stars. Why don't we just like clean this up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
get Ray J to come organize.
Yeah, because like niggas are not selling it. You know what I'm saying? You got pun in the background like destruction.
Yeah.
It's just like nobody's selling it for real.
Yeah, he's saying catchphrases.
Y'all are like going into these like fake fights, fake arguments, like violating, like crossing the line, but even not sellable to where it's like
It's not even good content.
Y'all are really arguing, and like, 80, you hate him that much in this moment where you're like, nigga, I would have smoked you, nigga. I put you on a t-shirt. It's like, I know you don't hate him that much. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
there wasn't like a long pause, like, whoa, you feel this way about it?
Right. Yeah. And then T-Rella's like, why you gonna smoke me though? Why would you smoke me though? It's like, I'm pretty sure that's not how those conversations go.
Yeah,
Mind you, puns in the back like this. It's just goofy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mackwop goes to the No Jumper News. That's like official where it's like, okay, that's the only thing I don't like, even though we did it. It's cool. It's something about it is cool, but it's also like, I guess if you're on the negative side of things, like going on tour between everybody, I don't like how they all share each other, like share each other's guests.
Share each other. Ooh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, but I get what you mean.
You know
Granted,
what I mean?
that's what they've always done.
It's
I don't
always-
think they know any better.
That's how real media markets are too.
Yeah, I guess that's
Like,
really
there's
what
a-
it
There's a
is.
circuit that you can hit when you go.
I
But
guess in their case, it's just they're sharing each other's drama between each other. You know what I mean? It's not.
We've seen them play the same game, like, and they're
2
never
years. We're
they're
just
never
sick of
gonna
it.
grow. It's funny, like they're never gonna grow out of this like style of like content. Like it gets kind of redundant after a while. Like
It's crazy that it's still happening. We really need. I just really want them to like bring.
They haven't
some
found
Zeus niggas in at least.
No, they
you know
need,
what I'm saying?
They need to literally follow in No Jumper's footsteps. They need to get themselves a Flacco. They already have a Flacco. What's that? 6?
He's so fucking trash.
Yeah, he's a little
He's
stupid,
annoying.
but
He's trash.
he
Yeah,
could do
he's
a
trash.
job or something.
What about just following
Yo,
like
just
what
find
they
news and we'll
like just
post
be
it.
doing like more creative shows like they were doing before, like when they did that Swag School shit or whatever.
I thought Swag School
like
was,
shit like
I
that
thought
is
Swag School
fire.
was fantastic.
That's too much to invest in.
Yeah,
It
that
is.
takes so
That's
much
true.
fucking
Takes so much
production
fucking
and
time.
planning.
It
Like,
does.
But if that shit works, nigga, then
The
like,
reality TV shit too, it takes a lot. Honestly, bro, I see that shit blowing the fuck up though, honestly. Like, I think if they did a real reality TV and continue to do what they're doing now and had a reality TV show following them and doing their look,
that could be good.
all you need is the confessional room. That's, nigga, our
Yeah.
podcast
Who would that
could
be
be a
for?
reality TV
Yeah.
show if at the end of every show or like in between, it's like we had a rule where everybody has to check into the confessional
Yeah.
at least one time before they leave. You like,
But
now
who-
you have a reality TV show.
But who would that be for? Would that be for like white people that want to make fun of niggas, or would that be for like
It'd be niggas that
Teenagers
love
in
watching. It'd be, yeah, pretty much. It'd be for niggas that love reality TV show because they might not even know that this drama. There's plenty of people who love drama just like this
I don't think
and
that's
don't
how
even
it works,
know.
AJ. Like
Reality TV
I don't
followers.
think people that love in hip hop love all styles of reality TV.
I do.
Like love and hip hop.
I don't think that their audience is down with orchestrated drama. I feel like the
Yes, they are.
I feel like the fact that they're in LA and there's always that violence, that threat of violence, it gives it stakes. Once they find out that this
We've seen
isn't
those
real and it just becomes wrestling, it's like
They're getting that now though. There's some wrestling.
They're way
around.
past that.
Yeah.
They're way past. We're way past seeing where the stakes are at.
Yeah.
But I also don't agree with that. I do believe that everybody that likes reality TV, they give a lot of reality TV shit shots. Like
But
even
in the
though
same lane though, like I know people that watch every love and hip hop reality TV,
And every
but that's
spinoff
their
of-
shit though,
Right.
You know what I mean? That's their brand. It's still the
with,
same brand.
Same with dating shows is like you watch one dating reality show.
Love is Blind. and then
Yeah,
the other
Love
like
is Blind.
you got like 4 or 5 or 3 or 4 more that
Yeah.
you're like, that's that world that I fuck
Even
with.
with like Survivor, like it's people that
Oh,
only
yeah.
watch
Reality
one
game
type
shows.
of
Amazing
Survivor.
Race, Survivor,
the
all that shit.
road rules niggas
The
and all
Young and
that
the
shit.
Restless.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I was saying, like, I don't think
This is
that.
it. This is one.
No,
This
you're
is
giving
one.
too much credit to whatever this is, like just theatrics.
This is bad reality TV. I think we can clean the reality TV up.
I don't think they could make money off of doing it themselves, and that's why I don't think they should do it.
Well, he did say like
I
bring
said
Zeus
bring
in or
somebody
something. He
in,
did
like
say
a
that.
Zeus, a Ray J, a Mona Scott.
But
and would they want Ray J would probably be down, but Mona Scott,
Mona Scott.
Okay, she's above this.
nigga, I was about to say she's still trying to get like some of
But then
Shaq's
also-
side hoe signs.
But also, I feel like with a lot of these people too that have like big brands, you always have a dirty cash little brand too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I may own 4 shopping centers, but I got this lemonade
This little
stand
mini
and barbershop,
mart. Yeah.
cash only, nigga, and it's always booming. You know, and everybody has
Little taco truck or something.
off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
like it don't matter how high you go, niggas got something with just straight cash.
You got to
They're-
see that green exchange.
and it
nigga.
always turns over.
Yeah.
It would only make
until
it
ice comes.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, like the government has to shut that little trap down for
Yup.
you. But that's always a little something you can dip into.
Said the IRS trying to get you just because.
So this isn't above. This is above Mona Scott to put her face on it. But I got my little niggas that I'm training up for this love of hip hop shit. They gonna get their reps in.
I don't think they're.
I feel what you're saying though. I feel like their drama isn't tight enough to make it into a storyline for 22 minutes an episode, 22 episodes a season.
Nobody
They're
is
doing-
as entertaining
they're doing 2
as you
3-hour
think they
podcasts.
are. Like they're entertaining, but not love in hip hop reality TV style entertaining.
But those people aren't either.
And
They're getting
you think
assistance.
T-Rail is healthy enough to do a reality TV when he can't even handle this? Like he
Yes.
just went crazy on that Mackwop.
Mackwop cooked that nigga. He called him a PDF and everything. It was like,
Yeah.
you
Well,
sat with
damn.
it. He said, "You sat with a PDF, nigga. I think you a PDF."
Nigga,
I
what's
said,
my first
well,
name?
y'all are going for it.
It's contagious. you just
Yeah, bro.
That shit just rub
Brought
off.
up the grooming billionaires. I said, "Oh yeah, niggas is cooking right now."
Yeah.
But those, I get what you're saying, but also those people don't get there by themselves. They didn't just wake up and become masters of reality TV. It's brains behind that shit.
Yes.
Their lives aren't entertaining either. The Kardashians are the best example.
You want to know? I
Actually,
think,
not entertaining.
Yeah.
Great production.
Because
We locked in.
They made a recipe and they know how to really milk a moment out. They know how to do a cliffhanger. Like they can really
I really
pimp their
think that
lives out.
They already kind of do it. Like we're watching bad we're watching bad reality TV. Joe Budden's podcast could technically do it, and Pod Wives be like kind of the beginning of the spinoff, right? We're learning everybody's outer work podcast relationship. We get 2 years or a year of Pod Wives, boom, reality TV show. We know Joe is he rises to the occasion in this situation. Everybody else has been getting warmed up, already spilling their beans. Now we just get to hear you talk about it at the house.
How big is reality TV right now?
It's fucking.
But you keep throwing it out there like it's
Bro,
going-
reality
like
TV,
it's a cash cow.
nigga,
Is that
it's-
big still?
It's big.
It's back. It's back.
It hit
died
another- it
down.
hit another spike
It's
up.
it's at a high right now.
Because
bro.
I feel like I'm still remembering that slump of like,
No,
niggas
there was
ain't
there was a very real slump. Nigga, it's
VH1
booming.
ain't been
But now
It is booming
But
right
now
now,
it's
nigga.
40 different versions of the Jersey Shore.
And
Like,
people are doing their Blueface. It's down to where Blueface did his own
yeah.
on OnlyFans. You know what
And
I'm
are
saying?
those
It's
the ones
booming.
that are popping? Is it more like an underground
Zeus has
Tubi
a-
experience that's taking over?
But that's what I
All
was saying.
levels.
The Zeus Network and
Netflix is booming. Like all the streaming services have original reality TV programs that people are subscribed just for those shits.
you're right.
Netflix
You're
got a
absolutely
couple,
right.
Hulu got a couple, Zeus got
So
a couple.
why-
Niggas like Blueface are just doing it because they feel like it. Like niggas, it's booming right now.
So you
bro.
think
Even a nigga-
T-Rail could do it, but he couldn't even. He's not even willing to do it himself, like how Blueface.
And Blueface,
I don't think
he doesn't
it's-
even have what Blueface had, which is already a bunch of natural attention on my inner relationship anyway. Because they were already making headlines before the show was even a thing.
Yeah.
That's what made it a show.
Exactly.
Because motherfuckers, they was every week it was something new about Krishan and Blueface.
Oh, yeah.
And niggas
Yeah.
was tuned in.
I
To the
forgot
point
how
where they was
crazy
like,
that was.
this
That was a crazy
is-
time period.
This is a TV show.
It takes so much.
It takes a lot to,
to
get
be
to that
to be
us
invested in a reality TV show.
serialized.
Drewski just dropped his. We're on episode 1, 51 minutes. Lit dating show. Like
Yeah,
everybody, like that reality shit, nigga.
He's got experience
The reality
too, though.
shit is so lit right now. I know Emanny posted it the first time, but ever since Emanny posted it, I've been seeing it everywhere. It's a Spanish one. They don't ever have the translation in English.
It's probably not important.
And it's like, but it doesn't even matter. When you watch it, you know what's going on. It's this nigga named Manuel. His bitch is cheating on him. They're all in the house. He's like watching her on a date with another nigga. The nigga starts blowing her back out during the date. He runs all the way home, which is like all the way down the beach. Nigga, we're watching all this go down. He's on his knees screaming, "Por qué? Por qué?" This shit is crazy.
Yo, why?
Yeah, nigga, I swear to God. Nigga, reality TV is, and this bitch is getting clapped on national TV, which is
Yeah.
Hispanic TV. She's getting clapped, bro.
Where were they? They was just on a date in the house.
I don't know what was
they
happening.
Was out
but
at dinner, and he just started fucking that bitch in the restaurant.
No, like
over the breadsticks.
I don't know what the situation was because I don't know what they're saying either.
Yeah,
that's another big thing.
You remember Poor K though? That shit was heart wrenching, nigga.
Poor K. Then she comes out and it was crazy because we see her like initially take the position of fuck you anyway. Like I don't even know. She can't believe she got caught. Like the bitch didn't know there was a camera in there. Then he gets it. Then later he gets his get back and start fucking some other bitch. And
Same day?
Just within like a couple days.
Okay.
But this shit is crazy. I don't know any of this. I don't know what they're saying. And I'm locked in.
Same day.
Yeah. It might have been
animal.
But I don't know. It was so weird because he was with the host, like literally like down the street, like 1 mile away. Like in a room watching it, but they were like on the beach outside. Yeah. And everybody else that's part of the show is back at the house. Some people are in the pool. Some people are just hanging out, cuddling, chilling. Yeah. 2 niggas are playing pool. Like everybody's chilling, but his bitch and some other nigga are in the room with the blankets and he fucking the shit out of his bitch.
Was having the greatest date ever.
Yeah, bro.
That
and
shit went so well.
He just starts taking his mic off and sprinting back and he just starts yelling poor K and shit is crazy. It's insane. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, then the Aaron the Plumber shit. This nigga punching niggas right now. Reality TV is lit. It's better than it's ever been. And that's Eric and Menace show.
And like everything you named, like it's some wild shit happening.
Yep.
There's nothing that Shame on You can produce that would give you that excitement.
What would they do to that level?
And they would have to call on their gang friends. You want to see their gang
Niggas
friends?
start taking off on each other in a controlled environment. This is reality TV.
In a controlled environment.
Be controlled for too
there
long.
are no such things as ones, nigga.
They keep everybody
There's no such
drunk.
thing as
They
fair
keep
fight.
everybody drunk all the time. Because that's what reality. I've never heard that.
They pat niggas down right before
I've never
they
heard
walk
about
in on
that
set.
not on a reality TV set. It seems like reality TV, we turn all of them into alcoholics, period. That's step number 1. So we get them all to drink consistently all the time.
Let them all do wild shit.
Yeah. And we whisper
That's how you make people assholes.
And we whisper things in their ear. Yo, I heard that nigga said this about you. Yeah, you're about to go to dinner. Yo, handle that.
Yo, he just touched your wife's
Yeah, like
dress
they be
under
doing.
the table.
Them reality TV show niggas really be.
They be setting it up.
They be setting that bitches up, bro.
That's what Joe tells himself in the mirror. That's what he used to tell himself.
Yeah, they be setting them storylines up. They be playing with people's like head and shit, all type of crazy shit.
I feel like you're giving these niggas too much credit, but I guess
I'm
we're
getting excited.
agree to
about
disagree.
It. Yeah, I'm getting excited thinking about how good the Fig Community reality TV show.
I don't think if you had Mona Scott like level movement,
a production and shit.
I don't think you could turn them into something.
That's what, nigga?
I don't think you could do it.
I'm putting this on Love and Hip Hop level.
Don't challenge
What?
us.
Give me 2 years.
Love and Hip Hop.
2 years. We up, nigga. Everything's
Maybe.
viral. 80's gonna have a scene where he's hitting them Joe Budden fingers. I clearly your ideology. It's gonna be lit like that.
Well, you would need more women.
You know how hard you would have to work.
So many more women.
You would need more women.
Yeah,
That's
how
the
many
only
M's
thing.
they be raking in off this nigga shit?
M's?
The reality TV people get
No,
money.
I know they can
The
get
production
it, but
does, not the people on camera.
Yeah, production.
Not the
You
niggas
would.
on camera. Right, not the niggas on camera. No, they get a smooth $500 a day and unlimited alcohol.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and places to fuck.
Or episodes or whatever like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's episode.
Yeah. But
T-Rail lost his fucking mind.
Oh yeah, sorry, we didn't even get to this part. But T-Rail I think it's gonna really be great. Let's hear Mackwop cook this nigga one time for the one time.
My boy told me to go over there.
But at the end of it, I understand.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I
At the end of
understand
it-
that you a weirdo, cuz, and you doing that shit for shock value.
No,
you
listen,
a weirdo, cuz, and you doing that shit for shock value, and you didn't need to do that.
Brother, I don't
you didn't
know
need to
you
do
like
that.
Listen, you acting like me and you cool or some shit.
We
like
are
that.
cool. We not cool
was
like
doing
for
shit.
like for the streaming shit. We
gotta
ain't cool
relax.
now.
You gotta relax. You gotta relax.
Come on.
We really was doing streams, bro. Stop acting like that. We was doing streams like me and Adam, dog. Like, what are you talking
That's
about?
not me and
Like,
you.
what the hell are
You was
talking
in
about?
my motherfucking home.
He so was-
me.
so was-
Look. This is what I'm saying. You can't
So
put
was
me on the
young
same
Moolah,
level.
nigga.
How do you gonna put me on the same level as some nigga you sitting around here calling a pedophile when you in my
call
motherfucking
you
home
one too.
with my motherfucking kids, my whole family coming showing up, nigga? This is deeper than streaming, and you fucking got all my homies around you, nigga. This is deeper than rap, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga.
Why
You weird.
No.
You weird, cuz.
No, you're more weird.
No,
than
you
I am.
weird,
can't-
cuz.
keep
All right,
saying-
so where we at with
Listen,
that, though?
listen,
Where your
listen.
stance with
that now? You got
weird.
You can't keep saying that these
Let's get
niggas is
clarity.
you. I don't know these
You
niggas
weird,
because of you,
cuz.
bro. I don't know these niggas niggas because of you.
What you talking about? I know you don't know him because of me, nigga. But you weird. You still weird though. I built a relationship with you still on camera, nigga. If you felt like that whole time, if you felt like I wasn't your homie, or if I felt like if you felt like, oh, this nigga just a streaming nigga, you still weird ass nigga for coming around me. So you still have ill intentions in your heart, man. You a weirdo, cuz, and I feel bad that I sat around you doing that shit for a nigga to sit up here and call me and say I don't know you and all of that shit. I don't know you. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you built a relationship with me though, cuz.
I understand.
Stop playing with me. You did.
I don't know you like that, bro.
But
Why
you built a relationship with me though, bro.
He's mad at me because I don't know him like that. Nigga, I don't know you like that, nigga. Goddamn.
You didn't know me, but you built a relationship with me to get to know me, nigga.
Terrell, what's my first name?
Fuck you talking about? I don't know your first name, nigga.
Shut the hell up then.
Okay,
you don't know me, nigga.
So hold on.
You don't even know my fucking name. What are you talking about?
I don't.
Exactly.
You don't know me.
Hold on. So good. So let's.
I don't know Keen first name either.
Let's.
What are you talking about?
I don't know Keen first name either.
Let's interject.
Wait, who's P?
What you talking about? That last comment?
He said Keen. He said Keen.
Oh,
yeah. I think.
Well, I mean, damn. That kind of proves everything, though. Like, you don't even know my name. Like, he didn't even have to argue when he could have led with that. Like, I get that in content, you know, you get on these podcasts, these streams, y'all talk for hours.
Yeah.
It feels like friendship.
But
if you don't call a nigga for absolutely no reason at all on a Tuesday, just to talk with your homie, y'all probably aren't really close friends like that.
Yeah, nah. And even then, it's like you don't even know my first name.
You don't even know my name.
That's really
what this really. It just shows you
He's been
like
Mackwop this whole time. You never like, yo, Mackwop.
Yeah.
You ain't even shortening it like, yo, Wop, what up, Wop?
Yeah.
No nickname and nothing.
It just shows you like the game that some of these niggas is play in LA. Like you only allow a person to get too close. And some people play those industry games, which I'm pretty sure T-Rail comes from as he was managing Tyga of all people. So he understands how to move for real. So it's like certain things that matters to normal people, like a nigga knowing your first name, as in like, you know, a barometer for how close he is. It doesn't really matter to niggas like this. Like, how long has he known Keem and he doesn't know his name?
It all started probably 2-3 years, maybe, or he's probably known him for a little bit longer.
2-3 years and you don't know a nigga name.
Well, the streaming thing is when it started, so we'll say like 2.5, almost 3 years. But
even when I introduced,
that's not even that long of a time.
That's not that long.
It's not long of a time. Like,
they've known each other as long as we've all known each other.
You can get cool and kind of close, but that's still not like, that's not enough time to get battle tested.
No,
I introduced myself as my name to like niggas at open mics and like some of these shows.
Yeah.
Like, how have you not just introduced yourself
to a
nigga
that hasn't been a need. It hasn't been a need.
They both had that, yo, we know each other.
Yeah.
So and it just ran with that. But one person remembered how vague that was.
Exactly.
And the other one kind of got caught up in the game of like, yo,
playing it up.
We keep doing this. We keep doing this. We keep doing this. And, you know.
You had a whole lot of interest, but we never really just learned each other type shit.
And I'm glad Mackwop said that, because even as I was I'm really trying to gauge who's bullshitting. Because obviously one party is like, nigga, we know each other. We cool. And the other nigga's like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's clear that there was no real relationship, and if it was one-sided.
And the one side that's like angry, like why does T-Rail think the streaming world is real?
That's that online. That's that building online with niggas.
But it's different than like Xbox. You build connections with Xbox. This is like, this is child's play.
Because you go to
compared.
war on Xbox.
Yeah.
Like, y'all niggas like, that's real camaraderie.
You're literally chilling on your bed in positions that are like suspect. Talking to niggas. You know what I'm saying? Crazy shit. In your boxers. And nobody knows but you.
All for one goal. Like y'all are all trying to achieve something together.
Like that's how you get close with a nigga. This is like you just saying,
pull up, dapping a nigga up, streaming for 2 hours.
What's the news of the day?
Yeah,
oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta go out. I don't even think they've had bad moments together.
No, they definitely have. Oh, you're talking about like
just bad moments, like just
real arguments to where it's like if somebody was looking at us on the outside, they would think that we don't like each other. They don't know we're just friends and we can do this.
Angry hoop sessions.
Yeah.
They haven't had no
no
bonding
shit like
time,
that.
nigga. And Mackwop, like, he just has that, and I feel like Keem knows that, but he's trying to play like the Keem.
There is a point when they
he's
also
omnipotent, nigga. He just
there is a part when they brought up Keem was like, so literally this is nothing between anybody. It's literally been content this whole time.
Yeah,
between him and Adam too is what he's saying.
Even,
because you niggas gonna see each other and not do nothing. So let's stop pushing it's deeper than rap.
When it's just
storyline, when it's just content.
It's just rap, and sometimes our bars are good.
Honestly, y'all need to get with Adam. Continue this. It is deeper than rap on screen. But Adam did great with his reality TV when he was trying to find somebody to fuck Lena. Remember? Those numbers were
He
up.
had a hell of a premise.
That was also
He did have a hell of a
He had a
premise.
hell of an idea,
He
dog.
did.
Like that's not normal, nigga. He's the first to ever do that.
Yeah, nah,
that
like,
was genius.
There was a lot of firsts.
Yeah, that would never happen again.
Well, it was actually the second because Jason Love was the first nigga.
Yeah,
so it was actually the second nigga.
But still, close
Which means
enough.
he re-rocked it beautifully.
But didn't that lead to? Aren't they supposed to be like getting some sort of divorce, something like that?
Yeah, I don't think that's.
That's
well,
not
I
real,
don't
right?
know. Yeah, I don't know.
It didn't really feel like it had legs. Like
It doesn't feel like it had legs.
I saw
like-
that and
Yeah.
I ignored it. They probably say that every Tuesday.
Yeah, it's probably something like that.
Like,
that's how they say they love each other.
yeah,
We're getting a divorce.
This is over.
Nah, I even saw it was a clip of Adam asking Mackwop like, yeah, why was T-Rail so mad with you? And Mackwop
Right.
was like, man, I don't know, man. It's just, like
Niggas
Mackwop knows
emotional.
how to scave over a question just beautifully.
He does. He's great at not answering questions or answering them the exact
Or
way
he'll
he
do
wants
that
to.
laugh.
It's all in the shades.
Yeah.
He'll
Like you
laugh
can't
out
ever
of
look
it.
at his eyes and see like what's going on.
And I think that does help a lot, honestly.
The shades.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
does.
it
It
really
really
makes
does.
it so it's like we can't get a good read.
Yeah, it
we can't
does
even
help.
see like if somebody says something and it's true and like you kind of do like a little micro expression.
Yeah.
Like you see the twitch, we don't even peep that.
Nah, that's a fact.
Can't even find that shit. But yeah, it was when he went on No Jumper, the live, he had asked him. But nah, man, it's niggas need to get a grip.
I
Just
also
everybody.
enjoy that, in that clip, the two main niggas were holding alcohol. Let's keep this up. Let's keep that alcohol flowing. Let's get them cameras rolling.
No, man.
As soon as T-Rail leaves, yo, that nigga called you a pedophile. How'd that make you feel? I'm dropping a green screen behind that nigga's head immediately.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that about, nigga?
Yeah.
Yo, you worse than Tyler Perry.
Nigga called you a PDF,
This
bro.
nigga Tyler Perry.
Yeah, that is crazy. And in what context is because he
It's because he has a tweet. He used to be hanging out with Tyga and Kylie.
because he managed
Yeah,
okay.
and then also even recently within the last year when that whole thing came up and
Yeah.
niggas was kind of getting on him, he was like, nigga, we grooming billionaires, nigga. Like he said it like it was some fly shit.
Oh yeah, he did say
Yeah,
that.
and
What
like,
do you think he meant? Like we're teaching financial literacy young?
essentially, I know I was wrong for hanging around and encouraging this and possibly helping my nigga redshirt this bitch.
But connections, nigga.
But at least it was a billionaire. At least the one time I was caught up in some grooming shit, it was a billionaire.
She wasn't even a billionaire yet. She didn't have
Yet.
she didn't even have the surgeries that was necessary for the money.
No,
Yeah, she was
yeah.
just young.
Yeah.
She was just young.
Or did she?
By the time she got with Tyga, she might have.
Yeah, I feel like Tyga had standards of
Tyga, it's something. It feels like Tyga just like he's like, I have the doctor for you. I have everything you need to get you to the next level.
Yeah,
like he
To get you to the level I need you at.
Yeah, which is always a pretty big level.
Yeah.
Tyga has put some bitches on.
Yeah.
In a real way. Like
Have you been watching the streams?
I haven't, but clips go viral every so often.
Yeah, it's Tyga.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're real though. I'm still surprised a lot of people care this much about fucking Tyga.
He's
But he's been bringing Lil Wayne on.
people
so it's-
love him, bro.
Yeah.
He's been around for Tyga been going strong for like
Not 2 decades, but a close stand.
he's definitely close to
stand
20
there.
years for sure. He's definitely over 10 years.
Great
and every
career,
time
too.
you forget about him, he comes out with not a little hit, a massive hit. Like Taste was the last massive hit, but that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit
For
was,
him to even get that at that point in his career was like,
that's what I'm
damn,
saying.
man.
That nigga is
You
up,
still
bro.
dunking at 50?
Yeah, bro. He just dropped some shit, and he consistently drops music. But I mean, he gets a smash.
He'll
hit.
kill a feature too.
Yeah, he will. He
kill a
will.
feature.
Yeah, he still got that Young Money training.
He keeps a hit. It might take him 5-6 years to get one, but it's not gonna be no light shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, he's like
his bars are so whack, and it's just like so funny to me, like how whack his bars are.
Yo, that nigga said rat-a-tat in a rap one time.
Yeah, it's his bar. We got to mark this. Just go to Tiger's YouTube channel because he dropped a.
He's like a better Big Sean though.
Okay.
In terms of like his rap style,
No,
you don't think so?
Absolutely not.
Hold on, let's listen.
1.6 billion. That's crazy.
Wait, on that video?
On Taste, yeah. Nigga, Taste was huge. It was okay. So he's posting his stream on here now. It was that one. Pop It Off. 9 days ago, I listened to this and I said, "Cause skip forward is his verse in a gas station or something like that."
Who's he with?
No. Just keep skipping.
He looked like Brittany Griner.
He looked like Young M.A.
He is in a gas station, not there, but
Too
right there.
light-skinned.
Okay, this is the same video. You can go back to the beginning. He sucks. He's still like his bars are still trash, but I was like, damn.
Do you think that like the video vixens be thinking that when they dancing? Like, yo, this nigga kind of ass. But they
It's
still
Tiger.
shaking their
It's
ass.
Tiger.
Tiger, dog.
It doesn't, like the name weighs so much.
They're not even listening.
It doesn't even matter. Nope.
They got paid to be here. Fuck it.
All right. It's a hit, nigga.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
The beat's doing what it's supposed to do. It's just like
If you're listening to Tiger lyrics, you're doing it wrong.
Dead ass, bro.
You're not listening
dead
to the
ass,
music,
bro.
right? Like,
I
ass is
should
supposed to be being thrown.
Yeah,
right?
I'm supposed to be dancing. Yeah, bro.
I'm supposed to be trying to catch something.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's always like, man, he has really made it he's done well for himself.
Yeah, nah,
with these
man.
bars. He's done really well, bro.
Yeah, it makes me feel like niggas in the wrong industry for real.
Niggas
Niggas
get
get
off.
this far, yeah.
Had a threesome. You were not involved.
Yeah, nah, that shit was you were not
Trash.
involved.
You didn't fuck with that?
It's trash.
Had a threesome. You were not involved.
and it's like, who is he talking? I don't want to be involved. Tiger.
Yeah, you better not invite no dudes.
Make music for Asian women.
Yeah, but shout out to Tiger. but
Nigga,
yeah.
that beat sounded like the Taste
It
beat,
did.
though. That
It
is
is.
kind
There was a
of...
flip on it.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, when you find something, what was that noise? Did you?
The arm on it
mixed up the
made
stuff.
a crazy sound.
But when you find something that works, you rinse and repeat, nigga.
Yeah.
Until that shit is just completely washed
Till the
out.
world is tired of it, and then you
Yeah.
do it again.
Yep.
But that ever
they'll
since
hate it and they'll still get
that
paid.
hit though, that is his sound now. It's like, okay, that like that little
Whatever that
that
instrument
is, it's him.
You need to do it a
It
cappella
always
with
sounds like
just that.
a version of somebody humming too.
Yeah.
Like that little, like it always sounds like somebody humming on the
Whatever
beat.
bitch you with, just tell him to hum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At a threesome, you were not involved.
You like that shit.
Yeah.
You like that shit.
It's start,
That was the coldest
it's starting to
part,
get
though.
into his brain.
It's seeping into his subconscious.
The subconscious, yeah. Had a threesome, you was not involved.
Nigga said, damn.
Like that's something I feel like I don't know. I feel like nobody would say that though. And I think that's the beauty of Tiger. Like nobody would say it.
Who would
Had
think,
a threesome, you was not involved.
like mathematically speaking, he won't involve, nigga.
Like there was nothing that stopped him. Was like, damn, that was ass. Like, you know,
It
that don't lead
doesn't-
to
That's
That's
the
not gonna
point.
lead me to nowhere.
His lyrics are supposed to be ass so that it gets thrown when it's played.
The worse they are, the more M's he makes.
We got light skins
He's
we
probably
care
holding
about.
back. He's probably pulling his punches. Like he could really
Damn, that
that
shit
shit was
up.
a little too
Yeah.
creative. Let me
Yeah, he might. Yeah.
rat-a-tat-tat,
He-
dabba,
yeah.
dabba, dat instead.
I wonder if he is like secretly just like cold with the pen.
Yeah. Like what
That'd
we
be
find out
crazy.
he's been ghostwriting for Jay Electronica.
That'd be insane, nigga. What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, nigga.
Yo,
He should perform at the Super Bowl. Fuck it.
that's
You
some
earned it.
lifetime achievement award shit.
Yeah.
Riding for Jay Electronic.
Being his ghostwriter.
Yeah, or just being like all these renowned lyricists, ghostwriters, or like we just found out, kind of like how like Jadakiss is like you don't realize how many verses he wrote.
Yeah.
All like these hits, and then you're
Or
like,
Royce
damn.
the 5'9".
Yeah, or Royce the Five.
Sci-Hi
Yeah,
the Prince, like them
Yeah.
niggas, like they've got a lot of hits that we don't know about.
exactly. Yeah.
Tiger right from my commie.
Shout out to Tiger, man. Dank Demoss. I guess we're just gonna. This will be the last.
Yo,
one
respect
today.
her name.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Respect her
Dank
name,
Demoss,
man.
nigga.
And give her room.
Okay.
Give her the space she needs.
Yeah,
Accommodate, nigga.
But
Yeah.
nah, rapper Dank Demoss, you know, she made headlines, you know, with her I
With
can't
her
even
waistline.
I can't even say it was a stunt because
Yeah,
it was an
literally.
actual thing that she felt, you know, happened to her.
Yeah.
You know, a car pulled up, nigga was like, yo, you too
Uber
big.
driver.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
Uber driver.
Yeah. Or
He said, "This is not an SUV."
He was like, I'm sorry, ma'am, you can't fit in my car. and she was like, I can't, what the fuck? Hey, we fit in cars, and she's just been famous ever since. I think her lawyer is like the top lawyer of like
fat crimes.
Well, not fat crimes, but just
snack related incidents,
crimes against
that heat on?
companies and like discrimination,
disputes.
Yeah, crimes against discrimination.
Little man, he's a little man lawyer.
But she found her way up to you know what I mean, the Breakfast Club.
She rolled her way up to the Breakfast Club.
They got a
Guys,
nice escalator.
She wobbled her way up to the Breakfast Club.
And she probably floated like a bubble up there.
Oh God, man, we can't keep. She's too fat to even talk about her being fat.
Who said she was fat? You said that.
Everybody says
we just
that.
said she had trouble getting upstairs, nigga.
Even her Spotify, if you want to show everybody her like Spotify page. By the way, all of this has been happening, and she only has
Hold on real
70.
quick. I wouldn't do that because didn't the computer go out last time when we did that?
It took a minute, but that's what I was going to do.
What's it gonna
I
do?
wouldn't even. Don't worry about it. That was when everything went black.
When we showed
when
something?
the circuit breaker.
Oh yeah, you ain't learned
Oh,
nothing.
for that?
I had it in a different outlet, but
Damn.
I mean, we got that software now, nigga. Fuck it, turn everything off. nigga. We'll get it back now.
Right. Honestly, what it is with that, it says highs because the water needs to be drained out the back into that bucket. That's really what it is.
But you were saying that she only has 70 what?
Subscribe to the Patreon. We got a lot of problems over here.
Yeah, nah, a couple.
But
We got renovations
out of
coming,
all
too.
of this information, you know, out of all this stuff that's been happening, I checked her Spotify page today, and she has 7,300 listeners, like which isn't as much as you would think she would have.
I just realized she wasn't wearing a shirt here.
No, she's wearing a shirt.
Are you sure?
No, she's not.
Oh, she's
I
not.
think she has tape on her nipples, dog. She's not.
no,
she X'd him
She's
out.
not wearing a shirt. That's how.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my god.
We seen
You think
her.
she like popped out of it like that Incredible Hulk?
Oh man, this is dope. I didn't even notice that.
Oh my god.
Zoom
This
in
is-
on him, Lawrence.
This is
I
sick.
did.
To be that big, she don't really have like
yes,
huge
I was thinking
titties.
that. But that's how big she is that her titty, the fat from her titties fell to different
Went to her
places.
abdomen.
But shout out to Charlemagne and the people up at Breakfast Club for having
the accommodations.
the accommodating nature and energy, you know what I mean, that they brought to this woman. They got her a new chair, and you had said something.
There was a whole incident to where she went viral because essentially she walked up there. It's like, yo, what's up with this chair? So we can play this real quick because there is a little bit of backstory to it.
But do they say that?
Nah.
You good?
Good morning.
What's going on? Nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you? Stormy,
What's
how you
happening?
doing?
Hey, King. How you, brother? You good? Nice to meet you, Keys.
Got it.
Yep. It's the only seat y'all got?
What you want? What you need?
A bigger chair or something.
Is she already little?
We had
That's what I'm talking about. Good. This is the accommodation.
there you go.
Oh,
Yeah, so they went and ripped off a chunk of the couch that was behind them
Yeah.
to comfort her. So apparently, that somebody had the idea that they should already have half the couch by the table before she gets there. Because, you know, she went viral for not being accommodated, for not having a big enough seat.
Right.
But I think it was Charlemagne. He was like, I feel like if we put the chair here and she walks in and sees it, she's going to think we're fucking with her. So give her the small chair and let her decide. Let
Yeah.
her choose if this is enough seat. And then if it isn't, we got this big ass couch we can rip off.
Yeah, nah.
She can squat on it.
And I just don't like how she's making this whole Uber situation about discrimination, about, oh, thank you, this is accountability. And what you had said with like on LOY, like you ever just see somebody and you're like, yo, I just want to motherfucking like push you or something. Like I just want to.
Yeah, I prefaced it with dude. Like,
Yeah.
You see a dude and it's like, man, fuck this nigga.
But it's almost like you don't want to help anybody that can't help themselves.
That's not true.
I don't think I've ever met somebody.
That's not true. Like if you saw an old lady, small, struggling to get something off a shelf, you would be like, oh, hey, let me get that for you, man.
It depends on what you're doing and where you got to go.
Well, it does, but most of the time you're probably not in a rush at Walmart. So you could probably get the fucking
In Walmart,
the graham
I
crackers
need a better
down for
example.
her.
I'm always in a rush at Walmart. I'm trying to get the fuck.
And I'm
out
about
of
to
there.
say that I'm not really with just helping niggas, dog. I don't believe in karma like that.
Target, I'm dragging my
What did you
feet a little
talk
bit
about?
more.
Nah,
So
nigga.
yeah.
It's more the sightseeing.
You saw an old lady
Right,
struggling,
right.
you went and help her?
I can't remember the last time I helped the old lady.
It doesn't matter about the last time you remember. If it
Yeah,
happened
I'm helping
tomorrow,
an
would
old
you
lady.
do it?
Especially an
I
old
don't
black
know.
lady.
Yeah, I'm going out of my
Yeah,
way for that
dickhead.
shit.
Yeah.
You're going out of your way?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
If
yeah,
I see
because-
an old lady like struggling for some, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's just.
I don't know.
You're,
Damn,
gotta pay that shit
pro-black.
forward,
That's
Think your mom is proud of that?
Wait, he didn't say black. He just said old lady. Listen.
Yeah, that is true. Damn, you just let him get out of that shit. Because he was on the ropes.
He was.
Yeah.
Look at you, nigga.
Just let him on.
I always find my way.
No.
But she's abusing the system.
You would hold the door open for her.
For her?
Yeah.
If she was right behind me, yeah, but that doesn't make me a good person.
Yeah, nah, you would, even if she was like 10 feet away, you would make her run up a little bit just to.
Oh, I'm not waiting for 10 feet away.
Do a little truck. Make her run up.
I feel like as you're normally walking to the door, you're judging whether you have to hold that door for a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And depending on how far away they are and like their trajectory of where they'll be possibly behind me, I'm not even going to turn around. I'm opening for me and I'm keeping it pushing.
Yeah, if you have to question it, you probably shouldn't do it.
Right.
Because by the time you figure out what you're going to do or not, they caught up. Now you
Is
have
it
to.
Exactly.
Is it an asshole move to do like the push it open like longer so hopefully you catch it?
It depends on the kind of door.
I do that sometimes.
It depends on the kind of door and the gender of who's coming behind you.
Yeah,
You do that to
the
a
push it
woman.
open is cool for a dude.
Yeah, for a dude.
It's a little savage for a woman.
Catch that shit, dog. But
It's better to just close it than put
Then
than
savage for a woman,
yeah.
to just throw it open for her.
to throw it.
Because
It's-
she could fuck around and get hurt from your courtesy.
But she's
And
also
trying to catch this heavy
she's also
ass.
Trying to
slimmer
catch that.
to where she has a lot more room to get in. Like she can.
If y'all were that
escape
close,
through.
you might as well just held the door open.
Y'all niggas nice, man.
I mean, we just
Like
not
y'all was accommodating
just
as
not
Charlamagne,
assholes,
man.
nigga. Yeah, man. You just walk around, you know, a rude dude.
Y'all
Nigga, you hold doors open for niggas. I've seen you. You hold the door open for a dude.
Yeah,
Especially an
you're
MMA
making
nigga.
me out to be like some demon child. I'm
No,
just saying,
you're the one that's
I'm just
saying-
not going around like
You said we're nice for doing
Help it.
simple, regular shit.
And I said I can't think of the last time I helped the old lady. So I was like, shit, I guess I don't help old ladies. I can't think of the last time I was like, I need to help this old woman. Like, what the fuck? No.
You been around no struggling old
I
woman.
haven't, dog. Maybe my brain doesn't even conceptualize.
Do you
old
remember
bitches
the last
needing
time you
help.
opened a door for anybody? Period.
No,
did
because
it
that's not
today.
even something I think about. That's not helping any. Like, that's,
No, I mean, just asking.
no, it's like
You don't
open
be
the
holding
door.
the door open?
I can't think of the
That's
last
crazy.
time I've like. No, I can't think of a last time. But like,
Those are some of the most like human moments. Like you passing through at Sheets, it's niggas at work and shit. Like yo, hold the door open. You already know, dog. And then you just go on about your day.
Yeah, I do it at the gym all the time.
Yeah, nigga, you're an asshole.
hey, I'm glad. Do you remember the specific moment? Like the specific last moment?
Last time I was at the gym.
Yeah. The other day.
I love that baby. That baby
Yeah,
moment.
that was,
The other day. But
yeah,
something
Friday or
something
Thursday,
this egregious though.
Friday, yeah.
This is beyond nice. Like this isn't even great customer service. This is abiding to somebody's rules.
This is bending the knee.
What are you talking about? The chair shit?
Really the Uber shit.
The Uber shit.
The
okay.
Uber shit, the overall thing. Like
Did Charlamagne kinda
she
contain
genuinely
himself during
probably
this?
couldn't sit in that chair.
Probably not.
Did Charlamagne
Nobody knows because she doesn't even realize that like her biggest marketing tool isn't marketing her. Like everybody saw this moment, but what went viral from what she said?
Exactly.
Who remembers any of like her thoughts or like her philosophies? We just saw she was too big for the first chair, and now she has a sectional, and that was it.
And she's not doing a good job at promoting that she's an actual artist. You know what I mean? Like I haven't seen.
Definitely
What's her
promoting
manager doing? Why isn't she
But you
doing more
also gotta
songs with
understand,
like up and coming artists?
I think that once we see somebody go this viral, we assume that there's like so much infrastructure behind them. Nigga, she
Yeah.
had like what 703 streams. She was a
7,300.
She was a regular person before
That-
she
we
called
de-
that Uber
we,
ride.
we definitely know normal people
But
with more monthly listeners than that right now.
Yeah, and that's what I'm. So she was super normal, nigga. She was like a regular
She was
person.
she was really doing bad.
But you know somebody's trying to sign her. Like has to.
Well, now because she has attention, and you know, there's quick money to be made off short attention span.
Did y'all see this one? Where she recently was just trying to show herself
She
getting
was,
into a
yeah, a
into
car,
SUV?
but this didn't make sense because I'm like, I don't think an SUV picked her up.
It was
I think
it wasn't. No, it
was
wasn't.
a car.
It was
So
a
it's
car.
like
But
you
she's
proving
trying-
you can
yeah.
get into an SUV don't help your game.
But even that, did you look at the car leaning on the way back?
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah,
was
hit
leaning?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw this up.
Ride is ready.
See me last time I went to cop me a Durango thanks to Al.
As woman, I am not a doctor. I cannot save you.
We got everything.
That's impressive, though.
His shock absorbers are gonna need some work,
Nigga in the
See
snow.
that shit leaning right there?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yo, you can't drive around with her on the ice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's dangerous.
That's gotta
to
be
that.
dangerous.
She is big, man.
She's big.
She's a big
She
woman.
gonna swerve in that corner.
That shit ain't, shit ain't sitting straight up.
Swerve in the corner. Whoa, whoa.
Oh shit.
Bitch, hold on tight.
We
His
might.
performance was trash, by the way.
And I don't. Did any of y'all
Terrible.
watch like 20 minutes of this? or something?
Terrible.
Did you watch this?
Nope.
I ain't gonna lie, I
never
didn't
moved
watch
on.
it. I couldn't believe Breakfast Club platformed that bitch.
Yeah, I was about to
I
say, who
said,
platform?
it felt like
who
a-
called for that?
Yeah.
This is goofy. I
Who,
couldn't
do,
believe
who
that
does the
happened.
booking?
It was Charlamagne's job. That one was just a play on trying to make fun of this situation. Had to be.
I don't know. I feel like they took
It
it
was-
serious.
I mean, yeah, it was. It's just. It was a cheap grab.
That's
it
all
was
it
a
was.
cheap grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was slow that week.
That was crazy. I thought it was just wild that she was up there, and then it was like, damn. And then we got one of these moments. too.
700K views.
Niggas sliding the sectionals over. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's what they did it for. They did it for those moments. Crack their jokes, get all that shit off.
I mean, it was huge too, though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And I hope she knows she's making a fool out of herself.
She does. She definitely knows that
You think so?
for sure.
I don't think she. I think she takes herself very seriously.
And she has enough support to where she could choose to only listen to those opinions. And just all the, yeah, you go, girl. You fighting for us.
Yeah.
She literally proved the Lyft driver's case when she needed a bigger chair just to do this interview.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy thing too is like, I don't think she could fit in my car anyway. But nigga, my shocks were so bad. Y'all remember we were
She
riding
might
back
have
from the
fixed
airport?
them.
No.
She might have kept your car stable, nigga.
Yo, low key. Nah, we'd have been dragging
It'd
the
have
whole
been
way.
crazy,
You would have had a low
Nigga,
rider.
we
It'd have
all. Yo, were we coming back from Atlanta?
We were coming back. Yeah.
From the Black Effect joint, right?
No.
We would because we had just dropped the rental car off.
Yeah,
Oh,
we had
yeah.
to we
Were
had
we?
to go get the rental in your car, right? Or niggas parked in a parking lot or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but long story short, we all rode back in my car.
Did we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and nigga, we hit a couple bumps, nigga, and bottomed down. Our shit was,
Yeah. And they weren't bumps. It was just like the road levels
It
changed.
was just
It
the
was
road.
just like little rocks on
Yeah.
the road, and you know,
Yeah.
your car acted like it was deep.
Nah, man.
She'd have fucked my car up, bro.
She would fuck most things up.
I know some big people, but they've all had their own cars, and they operate their life in a way that,
Is respectable.
yeah,
You know what I
Yo.
mean? She doesn't respect the bigness.
And did y'all peep that she says the F word?
Yeah, fat.
She doesn't call it
She doesn't
fat.
say
It's the
She says
F word.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the F? Oh, she doesn't. She says the F word
Yes.
Instead of fat.
Oh no, that's crazy. You're fat. That's crazy. No, that's insane.
Are we just supposed to start ignoring
Hold on.
like what we see, like what's true?
Yes, absolutely. Especially if it's a woman.
Nah, man. I feel like that's the worst case scenario.
That's
I feel like that's how we
Charlemagne-
go to. That's how empires fall.
That's Charlemagne the last like 7 years. Ignore everything that you visibly see, and just say what you're supposed to say to get to the next interview.
And you'll survive another day.
Yeah, like it's yeah. That is Breakfast Club 101. Like that's how you get by around there. Just
you go,
say
right there.
what's socially acceptable.
The fact that she can't even bring herself to say she's fat shows you just how much she refuses to accept personal accountability.
She want an
Yeah,
accommodation
nah.
but won't take accountability. Okay, that's a little bar.
Like I
Niggas
wonder,
is getting poetic in
And
these
go to
comments.
835.
I wonder how she feels about like height limits on roller coasters. Do accommodations only happen for fat people or for everybody who has some kind of like extra thing to worry about?
Well, it's probably not the height. It's probably like that thing closing.
But the height,
the shoulder thing.
but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, not for her. Just like, is she
still
on
a
for
height limit.
accommodations for
Yeah.
all body types? Because when you think about it, even with some shit like if you 6'8" and you're too tall for a roller coaster,
Yep.
that's something you actually can't help.
Yep.
You were
Oh,
born
yeah.
that tall. Not to say, being fat is a choice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a choice though. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
something that happens. It's like nobody's just born chubby.
She's
You are,
named-
but then you grow.
Nah, and she's that fetish. She's that fetish fat. Or that fetish F word. I'm gonna respect her.
The F word.
The F word. We might have to call that episode. Just let people think about what we mean.
Yeah.
That
But,
that F word or just F word.
The F word.
The F word.
The F word. Okay.
But
or maybe these F words.
Let's hear her talk about the F word and everything in its nature, just a little bit.
When I was little, I wasn't skinny. My brothers are skinny. I grew up with 2 skinny brothers.
You mean like when you were younger?
Yes, I was never small. You know, I was okay.
How much did you weigh when you came out? You remember?
When I did what?
Like when you came out as a baby.
As a rapper.
No, as a baby. She was born.
Oh, baby.
Born.
I don't know, but I had a lot of baby fat on me. Like you see some pictures, I had baby fat, but I was really active.
And Lauren, let's go
I
straight
did
to
plays,
415.
I did sing.
415.
Yeah, 415.
Oh, 415.
Yeah.
Wait, this is I just want to. I don't want to.
Yeah, let it go.
Can we finish this? Yeah,
nobody.
this is crazy.
They
right
always
now.
say this, but nobody talks about how much they were eating or not eating. Like they always just like I was always big. But what the fuck? Was you doing?
My cousins on my sister's side. They were some big ass people, and I always thought, y'all, this kind of disgusting. And I always thought that. And then one day I looked into the refrigerator, dog. It was like some of the most disgusting shit ever. You know what I mean? Like a bunch of frozen foods, high cholesterol,
man,
just a bunch of shit like that.
My homie
and
told
I'm
me,
saying like kid, like 8-year-old girl, big as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she got them arms.
Yeah, oh yeah, like
And
the
like,
shoulders
yo,
too.
I'm like, man, this is my sister's side.
The round shoulders with the traps.
Yeah.
So you want me to keep this part going?
Yeah, I do. I want to hear it. All right. Because they're cooking.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
then I did cheering, and I did stuff like that. I was just a big baby,
And see, I like big babies because like the skinny babies, they be a little too corporate for me.
Yeah, but sometimes it could be cute, but it's gonna stick on them, and it's gonna, it could stick on them. But
You always look like a baby when you chubby though, no matter how old you get.
yeah,
you have a baby face.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents they did all they could. Like my brothers was skinny. I grew up with skinny kids. Before my dad died, they kept me in the hospital for like a few months, and I actually did get down. I got down to almost 300 pounds. After my dad died, I gained 150 pounds plus more.
You was grieving, depression.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. I just know I was taking care of my mama and my brothers, and I was doing me. I was in the streets, and I was just trying to make sure everything was okay. Then one day I went to the doctor. But look though, y'all want to know what's crazy? I got up to like 598, and I didn't even know it, but I was still doing stuff that I thought I could do. Like I was still trying to go to the gym, still trying to walk around and stuff like that. I realized it was a problem when I couldn't do what I used to do no more, and
Like
I'm
what?
breathing like I could put my own shoes on or whatever, but it was harder. I didn't want to get up, but I pushed myself to get up. When I started feeling like, dang, I gotta push myself to get up, I went to the doctor. I was 598. I said, oh, hell no. As I told my mom, I was like, I'm never gonna get to 600 pounds. When I get to 600 pounds, I'm gonna give up. So when I was 598, I said, oh no.
And I'm sure doctors have told you like you need to probably lose weight for health reasons.
Of course, of course. But the funny thing is, every time I go to the hospital and I get tests ran, it's there's nothing. Like as far as high cholesterol, like the typical what people think.
Cardiovascular
issues.
This is
impossible.
She literally just said it was hard to breathe.
This is
Bitch,
what
you're a liar.
This is what trying to go to the hospital looks like for her. I mean, trying to go to the gym. She said I literally did everything. I was walking.
Oh my god,
I was going
she
to the
sounds
gym.
so nice too.
And that's why it's hard for people to really be honest. That's why it's hard to tell the truth. Where it's like, how hard were you really trying? Because nobody catches 150 pounds.
She
didn't even-
dodged that one moment too when he was like, "Oh, you were grieving, depressed, kind of shit."
Which
She
is
said, "I don't
which
even
is
know
a
what
great
happened."
right, which is a great that happened.
Which
You know what I'm
is-
saying?
yeah.
Like
But
that's
she wasn't
explainable
even
as
saying,
fuck.
Truth.
She wasn't even saying like,
She
"I don't know
wasn't
what
even trying to
happened."
feed into that.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Feed into something.
She was just trying to appease,
She also said
her, how she feels about this situation.
Yeah.
How she wants to feel.
I also don't want to get too far off of where it's at right now, but she did say that her and her family fit into a Prius back in the day. When
That's what she
was-
said?
when She was 532. She was 532 pounds, and it was 5 of them in a Prius.
Oh my god!
Well, I mean, if everybody else sits in the front row.
Yo, she
Just want to say that.
she.
Filled with helium.
This is crazy.
Fudge.
But
can't
if
remember what I
you
was
want to
about
hear
to
the
say.
F word thing, You could go to 415.
Yeah, I can't even remember what I was about to say. It was just, I'm kind of.
You're in awe.
You're in a daze.
Most people think that bigger people, obese, the F word people should just be in a house. When it's like,
The
we
F
not.
word?
Yeah, the F word. I'm not
The
about
word
to
that you can't say in your house.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yo, look how genuinely confused.
Oh,
I'm not saying that word.
Yeah, we don't use that word in my house either.
I thought you talking about the gay slur. I'm like, wait, I'm confused.
No.
No.
But I just feel
The
like
girl
it
was
should be
Charlamagne.
accommodated. Bigger people should be accommodated, just like we accommodate the LGBT community. All those other communities. I just feel like we outside. If we inside, is get up. Why you in a house? You should be doing this. You should be doing that. When we outside, it's like, why you not in a house?
Well, people
Why you
would
out
say,
here?
okay, Joe.
Who actually told you that? Because, that's crazy. I don't believe that, F people should stay in the house. I mean,
that's how it is.
Pause.
We go outside.
Is that how quick? All right, she's the guest, but that is how quick it takes for like people to conform. Like all it takes is one angry motherfucker,
Now.
and then it's like, well, the F word. I bet Jess didn't even realize she said the F word. She was just like in the
she
flow
probably
state.
had to consciously
purpose.
load
Yeah,
it up.
nah,
she had to load that up.
Well, maybe
she's not going to use it after she leaves. Yeah. This is
I
for
remember.
her.
I remember real quick. I remember what I was going to say before when he was like, "How old were you when you were born?" Like you had to.
What?
How old were you?
Sorry. How much did you weigh when you were
Yeah.
born? Because it's like you trying to make it seem like you came out at like 27 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
nah.
all
Which
babies
would
are
have ripped your mother.
exactly. So
to
it's like
pieces.
all babies are born. And then I remember, I remember Kevin Samuels would ask women like, "When was the last time you fit into this dress size?" And they'd be like, "I've never been able to fit into that dress size." Then he'll pause them and be like, "Fellas, everybody pay attention. They've been fat for so long they can't remember when they were in shape." He was like, because he's like, you don't come out not in shape.
Yeah.
There was a point. It was so long ago you don't remember,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
You were that young.
Yeah.
It's a suppressed memory.
Damn.
And it's you can't.
She's skating over so
You
many.
can't win for losing because like this is the way Mel acts too.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like this same type of like, I want to be respected. I want to be like
Melyssa Ford.
Yeah, Melyssa Ford.
Mhm.
I want to be respected. I want to be
Accommodated.
It's like at least she's bad.
But she's not even making accommodations for herself.
What's she supposed to do? Bring her own chair?
No, like take care of your
I love
own
how
body.
she's like relating
yeah.
it. She said, y'all tell us when fat people are inside, like you need to get outside. So you need to accommodate me for when I'm outside.
Yeah.
I just think that's just so funny.
And typically when we like
we got a parking
Do
spot
gay
for
people
fat
get like
people?
an extra 10% off at restaurants that I don't know about? Because she making it seem like she's like, you need to accommodate us like the LGBTQ. Like, are they getting
10% off of all martinis?
Though. They got
Yes,
like
AJ.
bathrooms. And
It's
shit
really just like
that.
family bathrooms, unless you in one of them rainbow establishments.
But North Carolina was on that shit where it's
Right.
like you got the hey man, everybody can use these bathrooms.
Yeah, but she making it seem like every place it's like we have a certain set of rules
Oh,
and
you right.
accommodations for you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
Like
right.
obviously there
Yeah,
is
like
when what's that street we have in Raleigh where it's literally
Glenwood.
it's
Well, you would know
there's like the gay flags.
Ooh.
Downtown.
Carrabba's?
It's one of
Is it
them.
Carrabba's?
It's nearby. It's
I know every so often they
it's
put out
perpendicular to
flag.
Morgan Street.
Yeah, and it's like
I believe.
I know in Durham they
this
got
is they strip.
I know in Durham they got gay ribbons wrapped around the church handles.
For
Like
real?
the church doors, it's like gay ribbons wrapped around the church doors in Durham.
Who wrapped them though? Are they on the
Yeah,
exteriors?
are they getting pranked?
The gayest of dudes, preachers.
Damn. Choir directors.
Is that
what
true?
is-
Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, what is fat people's ultimate thing? Like, you know how, like, if you're in a wheelchair, most establishments need a ramp. Like, that's an acquired
that is-
accommodation
facts,
for you to have and the parking spot. What could fat people have that's universal?
Bigger chair.
Yes.
chairs that can handle higher weight capacities.
Weight capacities.
Why isn't there? Why
So
does
why stop at fat people?
fat people don't put numbing cream on their ankles, right?
They're already numb.
Yeah, I think they're in pain a lot, so they don't even feel it no more.
Yeah, they're already nigga. There's no room for nerve endings.
She's too big.
We got to do something about this.
She's
right?
too big. We gotta do something about this. We gotta do something about this.
What you want to do?
We gotta do something about this.
What you want to do?
I might.
You want to pay somebody to feed the
AJ,
kids?
what if? Oh my God. What if you slide in her DMs?
No.
You and not even act like you like her, because it's like you might like what's underneath that, but you
Yeah.
talk to her. You do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You do your thing that you do. You know what I mean?
I don't like how you really trying to sell me on this bullshit. You really trying to sell me on this bullshit.
You do what you do. You know what I mean? You the guy.
He's
you know
the
what I
bitch
mean?
magnet.
It just put on for us.
I mean, no, not put on for
Yeah, it's
us,
not
but
for
put
us at
on,
that point.
put off of her.
Yeah.
You get off all of that on her. You'd
What?
be like, yeah, baby, just come on, fuck with me. But you know, you don't have to have sex with her. You just kind of help her get in shape. Take her on walks.
No, that's a different level of fat. Those are the fat that like they can't even. They have to start working out like they have like they have like the hand treadmill because they can't walk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
they just got
that's-
to start typing all day to get
Yeah, like they
get
have
their forearm strong
that's a
enough to-
different level of like when you're that big, you can't even walk. You have to. I be seeing them videos on Facebook and shit.
They better off just getting a pot of sand and just squeezing it and just
Yeah,
working
they
on
be
that.
doing shit like that. That shit is different, bro.
If she was like incredibly rich, you would date her, right?
No, absolutely not.
Him specifically, or just everybody for the room?
Well, everybody.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Disgusting, nigga.
No, you wouldn't fuck her for a come up.
So you would?
I'll think about it.
I answered already.
I'll definitely think about it.
Actually hidden?
Oh wait, I thought you just said date.
I did say date.
Yeah, you said, and then you switched it for yourself to.
I said you want to fuck her for a come up,
which is a
Well, I
completely
guess-
different conversation.
Well, you don't have to be a good boyfriend, but you do have to fuck her. You know what I mean?
One
so
is
you can
different.
be bad at dating her, but you kind of fuck her good. You
And
know what I'm saying?
What's the prize again? What I win?
He said a come up.
A
like,
come up.
like a cash come up, like 20 grand.
Cat, whatever come up is
Like
in your
notoriety?
brain.
Like what do you mean come up?
Like when you think come up, whatever in your heart is a come up, whether that's cash or a car.
It'd be money.
Okay, then that's you. Like for Lauren, it might be a new car.
So what is your come up?
I think it's cash. I'm
How
pretty
much?
sure it's cash.
20.
For her?
20. No, 10.
Million?
10,000. 1,000.
Yeah,
be
okay, let's be realistic.
It wouldn't cost that much.
1,000. 10,000, hit it.
Monthly, is that my allowance?
Oh,
was
he
the-
wants to do it multiple times.
I'm dating her. I'm dating
He
her.
signed up for the subscription.
I'm dating her. How long do I have to do this?
10 grand a month is some good money.
That's some good money. nigga. No tax?
Yeah.
Come on,
Oh,
dog.
cash
Of
too?
course.
How long can you use
Yeah.
How long can you use Blue Chew before it's unhealthy?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like old niggas are on Viagra for years, so I think you should be fine.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll just pay a doctor to fix me. Whatever.
5 grand.
You have to fuck her or you have to try.
You hit the fucker.
You have to.
She has to be satisfied.
She has
still,
to
at the end of the day.
Oh, she has to be satisfied. That's completely different.
To cut the check.
Okay, so we have to make her come.
You can't give her subpar dick and
'Cause
then
I was
expect her to
thinking,
give
like,
you 10 bands.
Just get in
Well-
there, try to nut as fast as possible and get the 10K.
Nah, because she wouldn't do that.
So
Yeah.
you gotta, okay.
Yeah, you
Well,
gotta,
just
you have to at least fake
it
it.
at least be 12 or 15.
12, 15,000.
12, 15.
I couldn't go
Because
lower.
I gotta stay in it. Like, I was thinking I could just get in and get
But
out.
what if she wants it every day?
I couldn't go lower than 8.
Then the price is up. 10,000 a month?
So how much are you putting? So you're putting 1,000 up fuck on? So that'll be 30 a month.
That's cool. Because I gotta do this every day.
1,000 a nut.
I gotta do this every day. So yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of work.
And there's only one time.
Even for like regular, like
It's only like an hour of work a day though, right?
hour?
2 hours? You think it would take that long for
That's
her?
a long time.
that's a
man.
long time. That's a lot.
Nigga, fucking for an hour is a long time. 20
I
top.
don't know, nigga.
20
It
minutes
might
time.
take that long for you to enjoy yourself, nigga.
I mean, it's the money. It's about the money.
Yeah.
It's all
I
about the
don't know.
Benjamins, nigga.
Like I feel like you got to get over everything being gross. Like it's like being a janitor. Like somebody's paying you to do somebody's dirty work. Fucking this girl.
Can't go lower than 8. That's all I'm gonna say.
No lower than 8,000.
No lower than 8.
Okay.
In a realistic hypothetical.
Yeah, because that the million was crazy.
When you said, I was like, million? I was like, nigga, of course.
Everybody's answer is yes.
Crack for $1 million.
Yeah, right. It's a lot of things that get done for that. So
I'm hitting everybody. I'm hitting Oprah.
That's a lot easier.
That's way easier.
All right, I'm hitting Whoopi. I'm hitting Whoopi.
Yeah, she's easy.
That's easier.
She's easy.
What?
Her no bra.
Whoa. That's disgusting.
Is she easy?
Whoopi Goldberg? Nigga?
I don't know. You're right.
I
She got a
Y'all
blade
crazy.
haircut now
Nah,
too.
y'all
You seen her flat top?
And still no eyebrows. She's a little disturbing.
Yeah, Whoopi is crazy.
Yeah.
But 20 million?
Whoopi got it.
She could get it.
Yeah.
She got it and she could get it.
Most women could get fucked for 20 million.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Not in 2025. Not
20's a
most.
lot.
Nah, most of them.
It's a lot of.
If you fuck Dank Demoss, you fuck a lot. Like you know them hoes that be in the Skrilla Baby videos. Not Skrilla Baby. Who's the nigga in Philly that be with the panhandlers?
That be with the panhandlers.
The nigga that be with all the junkies and the motherfuckers with boils
Kensington
and
Avenue and
shit.
shit. Oh,
Yeah, the nigga with the dress. What's his name?
Fuck. I know who you're talking about. I don't know what his name. I never knew what his name was. But
Regardless,
I know exactly
though,
what you're talking about.
one of them hoes that he be around, that he be dry humping.
Yeah.
Yeah, he be on some different shit.
How much would it cost? You got to satisfy her.
I'm still trying to.
One of them pasty, bony white bitches with back pimples.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And those aren't back pimples. Those are hair around pimples.
I was trying to be nice.
That's not bad skin.
I was
That's
trying to make
bad.
it attractive to him.
Yeah.
How much to fuck a junkie? I don't even
They
know.
have popped the balloon on
would fuck
Kensington
a-
Avenue.
That's crazy.
With all like the junkies and shit in Philly. That shit is fucked up. And it's fun. These are straight junkies. It's a junkie nigga and then like junkie bitches. She's like, I don't even fuck with your shirt like that, nigga. Like junkies turning other junkies down. It's hilarious.
It's definitely a better way than like
just being mean.
Suicide by like falling off a building or something.
Yeah.
Might as well just like.
Well, fucking a junkie?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's definitely better than dying. Yeah. I agree.
A lot of things are
Well,
better
it's
than dying.
no.
Yeah,
I'm saying
so many
it's.
things
I'm
are
saying
better
easy
than that.
barometer.
I'm
Yeah,
saying it's better than
yeah.
dying faster. You're dying regardless. You're catching something.
No, not necessarily.
Condom or not, like you're catching something.
Not necessarily.
You're crazy.
Maybe not. And the hypothetical, she's clean. That's the only way it could keep
Your
happening.
hypotheticals suck.
If she gave you AIDS,
Your
she wouldn't
hypotheticals
be
are
able
too
to
safe.
pay
You always have to change your hypotheticals, nigga. Stop.
Hypotheticals are too safe.
You just can't answer direct questions.
no.
Oh shit. Oh, I meant to send.
But
that
shout out
over.
Dank Demoss, man. Hit me up.
That was crazy. All right.
You know my price.
I'm gonna be honest. Before we're gonna do Gillie on Club Shay Shay, but we also have on here Hassan Campbell disrespects Gillie's son. If he's saying some vile shit, I don't think we should play it. It's too much, bro.
It's
That's
not-
crazy to me.
Depends on what he's saying.
Nah, you gotta listen to it. It's not really Val per se.
Yeah.
But
Gillie
he is reacting to what Gillie said about him finding out his, son's killer and whatnot.
Yeah.
And his whole idea is that Gillie used the powers of voodoo. It goes by many different,
Really? That's what
words.
he was
He's
going
doing
with?
the son sacrifice act.
He's saying that he used the power of voodoo to get to where he's gotten. And like, it's a lot of that in Philly. It's a lot of it everywhere.
Yeah,
you know what I
everywhere,
mean?
yeah.
It's everywhere. If
I don't
you
get
know,
why people act like bad shit doesn't happen to rich and successful people.
But let's just play like just for the intro and then go to the time that I put because he kind of gets to it fast. But yeah.
It doesn't get old.
Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
You think
Shall we
he's just
begin?
making sure nobody else is in the room? Like he just makes sure this is just between us.
I really think, yeah.
He like make sure the coast is clear.
Make sure Bambada isn't after me. And actually, yeah, play this for a little bit.
Ooh, I can't remember
How that song go? Do you believe in magic? Some of us do. Some of us do, and obviously, Gillie being Muslim, he also believes in magic. Because if you follow the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad and you read the Quran, right? The Holy Kitab, there was two surahs, two prayers that we recite in our prayer to protect us from black magic, witchcraft, voodoo, spells, right? I'm not gonna apologize for believing in a higher power. In history, especially in black history, black people praise the Haitians, some of them, for using voodoo. Some people call it witchcraft. Some people call it voodoo. Some people call it evil. Some people call it their spirituality. Whatever that may be for them, they conquered the British using magic, right? The way that Gillie's son died.
Wait.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
1 second.
Who conquered the British with magic?
Keep going right there.
Yeah, keep going. Just a little bit.
Was tragic. May he rest in peace.
Yeah, this needs to be said.
And I'm not making this video to come at Gillie and wallow or just to keep bringing this back up, but I have to stand my ground on what I believe in and what they believe in, right? So,
and pause.
When you see,
he's throwing a lot of like,
he's making false equivalencies.
He's gonna bring up examples of like Nori talking about that classic Nori clip, like, yo, there's a door. You know, one where your butt gets open and the other one where, you know, you're poor again.
Yeah.
And so he brings up clips. Go to 1058 though. He even talks about Kanye. You know, shout out to Kanye. He's back. But he brings up Ye and how, you know, what Ye said about his mother and how, like, yo, they killed my mother. But just play a little bit.
Kanye West told the world that they sacrificed his mother. Kanye West's mother died having surgery. She died having liposurgery. But he's telling you that his mother was sacrificed. So which one is it? Did the doctors do her dirty? Or was it like on some Final Destination? When you signed that contract with evil, the angel of death, like Gillie said, rest in peace, Young Cheese. Like Gillie said, that wasn't even meant for my son. That's how the angel of death work. That's how spells work. When you cast spells and you make blood sacrifices, you don't get to decide who's going to go. The angel of death do. That's why I don't play with none of that stuff. Y'all got to ask yourself a question. Again, do you believe in magic?
Okay.
Do you?
He sound like Walt Disney.
I hate this.
Do you
shit, man.
believe
This is
in
stupid.
magic?
Yeah, just-
But and out of all of this, he hasn't posted anything about Gillie saying that. Like, he posted a lot of examples of Nori, I think Nelly, a couple other people talking about these doors and, you know, these magic eunuchs that walk around the music industry butt naked. But he, in no video was there like Gillie talking about in the past, like on the block, dirty white tea, like, yeah, man, we doing magic, nigga.
Yeah. And he
cracking this.
He even did like, because he made it seem like he's Muslim as well, right?
He was
But he
calling
did make it seem
Gillie
like
his
he was.
Muslim brother.
Yeah, but it's so why is it that since Gillie's Muslim, he believes in magic and does magic, but you're Muslim and you believe in magic, you just don't do it?
Well,
like he's just using his religion to maybe that he sacrificed a nigga because he's a part of being a Muslim. That doesn't even.
Well, nah, he's saying that he's just saying that he practices voodoo. You know what I mean? Overall. And if you look up like Skrilla being the most popular nigga from Philly right now, just kind of showcasing his voodoo talents. You know what I mean?
Showing that he's immune to disease and famine.
Showing a picture of a goat crying and shit, not even knowing what's happening. But nah, Hassan Campbell, I mean, I don't want to say he used Gillie's moment as a way to like get his shine in.
He did. I beat a nigga's
because
ass
he
for this
still,
shit. This is
but
crazy,
in a weird
nigga.
way, he still was like,
You're making
I felt
YouTube
like it
video-
was still genuine when
I
he was like, yo,
will.
first of all, RIP to Cheese.
I'm coming
it's
to
fucked
say
up.
This is fucked.
There's no
I think he
genuine way
believes
to
it, though.
say, I think that you got your son killed for
Fuck
money.
that. Yeah, I think he has a
There's no
fuck.
genuine way to say that.
Did all that shit for
Gotta be.
58
It's impossible.
58,000
It's a way to say
views,
everything.
nigga.
This is a weird cross to go out on, especially from another nigga with kids.
It's a
Like,
fucking weirdo. This
even
is
it
weird
looks
shit.
like even his fans aren't really.
Nah, these are just some of them.
From Gillie.
There's a lot of them that are like, yo, Hassan keeps spitting that shit, yo.
this was not necessary though. Like, you think it's more plausible that Cheese died from magic than he did from just being at the wrong place at the wrong time?
I'm not exploring any of these thoughts. This is just stupid as fuck. And this is dumb for somebody to make a video about somebody else's son.
Yeah.
That died. This is crazy, bro.
And to blame you for it.
It's fucking weird. This is weird.
To blame you for it. And to feel comfortable enough to do that shit.
Yeah, nah. This nigga lost himself. I mean,
But if somebody says something about his
we always knew he
kids-
was lost. This is dumb as fuck.
And if somebody says something about his kids or him being bamboozled by
Now he's ready
Bambaataa,
to
then
punch
it's gonna
somebody in
be
the snot box. You know what I'm saying?
he gonna have a sledgehammer in his next video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With his battle axe.
Yeah.
You know what? I was on the block, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be doing the Thanksgiving Day parade, Thanksgiving live stream outside, looking for somebody to like hurt, just crashing out.
You don't think there was any part of him while he was doing this that was like, damn, is this stupid? I'm talking about somebody's son who got murdered.
Nah, because he believes it.
He lost.
He believes it.
Yeah.
And there.
This is crazy.
It's. I
So
believe
why did-
in it, but this is just like there hasn't been any video of even alluding to Gillie even practicing.
There's no dot to connect other than he's Muslim and successful.
No, it's not just a Muslim thing. First of all, shout out to Wafiq though, coolest Muslim I know, but behind AJ's dad, I guess. But I guess
AJ's dad's cooler than mine.
I'll count him since you're here in front of me. But it is like it's because of the music industry shit too. He understands because of his past transgressions with a legend in the game. You know what I mean?
Oh, did
he
he?
understands what goes on in this music industry. Butts get taken, people get sacrificed.
But
and
Gillie's
it's-
career isn't a good example of you sacrifice something and you become a star.
His career is a
It
good
isn't-
example of being on the wrong side.
Yeah,
Like,
of being the nigga who didn't do the deal.
right,
Yeah.
right. And having to do it. Yeah, like
He was blackballed by
essentially.
niggas. Like, what?
It isn't. Look, you can make anything real because like his career wasn't shit until
It wasn't-
randomly, and
wasn't
then when
terrible.
it became something,
What do you, but
like
what,
you
what-
can look
don't
for anything.
just say randomly. Like, what do you mean randomly? Because it's not like his shit just popped off out of nowhere. Niggas was laying the groundwork. First of all,
Yes.
Walla was in jail for a very long time. You know what I mean? Nothing happens until he comes home.
$1 million worth of game really became themselves like what after 2017?
Yeah,
maybe 2018.
It was early 2020s.
It was when they first signed the Barstool deal.
I feel like it was a little bit before
it was a little
that.
bit before
They
that.
had- they
It
had the
was, but
buzz,
that
which
was
is
why it's like
But that's when it
2018.
went. That's when it went national for real. Is when their first go around because they signed twice.
Yeah.
So it was the first go around is when they really became like a thing.
So what's fishy about that?
I'm saying you can connect anything to make it sound like grandioso, like a $100 million contract. Somebody dies around you, and this isn't something that's just with Gillie. This is a common theme within the music industry. Like niggas get money, things happen, people die.
But
Like,
even broke people have people die around them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like it's not like you get rich and get immune to motherfuckers dying.
Yes.
No amount of money can save you, your family. Like
But-
shit is gonna happen. Disease, niggas be in the wrong
I agree.
place, car accidents.
I agree, but
it
the
doesn't
only
stop
thing
when you get rich.
I agree, but the only thing is with these niggas, they always talk about, yo, they took her from me or they took him from me. Like it's something weird going on, some evil spirits. But
Kanye, yeah, but who else? Gillie wasn't saying that, yo, my son got taken away from me. Even, we're going to get to it, Gillie blamed his son.
Yeah.
He kept it.
He didn't blame his son, but he understood. He kept it real.
Gillie understood what his son's decisions could have led to, and he didn't try to sugarcoat it and be like, "Yo, it's just fucked up. The world is fucked up." He was like, "Nah, we'll get to it."
And Shay brought up. He didn't bring up Hassan, even though Hassan had the most to say.
Yeah, he brought up this theory though, right?
But
Well, you want to go over to that?
But he brought up. We wasn't already in that.
No, we were actually on Hassan.
On Hassan Campbell. Yeah, Hassan, nigga, oh my God.
Yeah,
You're going
fuck
to
outta
need
here.
magic to make people care about this channel again.
Yeah, bro. Fuck out of here. This shit is weird as hell.
That's
but yeah,
crazy.
let's get over to the Club Shay Shay. Club Shay Shay had Gillie Tha Kid on there, and Gillie Tha Kid is hyped up after the Eagles' victory. He got his big ass.
This is
hat.
before.
This is before?
This is before the Super Bowl.
Oh,
like this
well,
is before the
thank you.
game.
Yeah,
I think it was the same day, and he even said like, "Who do you think gonna win?" Like, and be cautious now because when this drop, the results gonna be in.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
A big ass hat.
Interesting. Okay.
Gillie looked funny in big ass. Like
I feel
don't
like
think nobody looks cool in a big ass.
Yeah, just like the cheese head. Nobody looks
Yeah.
cool in the Green Bay Packers cheese head. It's dumb.
You're just submitting to being a part of the fandom.
Yeah, yeah. It's just part of the thing. Yeah.
But I was just about to say though, he didn't bring up Hassan, but he brought up Charleston White, and of course
Hassan
Charleston
not
White
big
is the
enough.
bigger name.
Hassan not big enough.
You don't.
For a club to be mentioned on Club Shay Shay directly.
Hassan is done. Hassan got cooked after that. After it was him,
That throw the bottle.
Academics, Whack 100, and 6ix9ine.
Mhm.
After that podcast, Hassan Campbell was cooked forever after that.
Word?
Yeah, cooked. And then it was after that live stream after he tried to expose Whack, but Whack kind of backfired on him. It's never been the same since. I remember when that exposing was happening, like the live stream was fucking crazy, but it was never the same for that nigga after that.
It's weird because I feel like the channel is dying, but every time we see it, like he's got on a more expensive jacket than last time. Like something else is new.
I think that's just New
just
York,
New York.
upkeep.
Yeah.
But in this little clip, he was just talking about, another person who disrespected his son and his family and his lineage, Charleston White, a good brother who y'all like. Y'all respect.
No, you like him the most.
Yeah,
nah,
you definitely
I don't
like
like
him.
him.
You defend
You
him.
do like him
You
the
defend
most.
him the most.
You were the one that said we should get tickets to go see him live. That was you.
You wanted to meet
That
him.
couldn't have been. That
was you.
that
You
couldn't
wanted
have
to
been.
meet him.
I was
Yeah.
probably saying that as an
You wanted
embarrassing.
you wanted to buy the backstage pass too. It's in the group
You're
chat.
backstage. Fuck out here.
It's in the
Fuck
chat.
out. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. And they have to believe it. But nah, that's never true. And I probably did want to see him just to see, like, I want to laugh at him.
Because you think he's funny.
But I would never want to support Charleston White because I don't agree with
Where's the time you did, bro?
anything.
Nigga, you justify. I feel like we've had so many arguments about
Charleston White
and
is
you just defended
one
this
of the
shit.
worst type of niggas, and Gillie's gonna say why he's the one of the worst type of niggas. Let's listen.
You're a fraud.
Gillie said.
No, but you can't. I can't respect niggas like that because what I know you for. When I ask you, what do you know him for? Think about it. You don't even know. You know him for disrespecting niggas that's known.
Right.
Think about that. You ain't putting the work in out here. You ain't did nothing. You got on the internet at 40-some years old, a nigga that had nothing going on and disrespected niggas that put work in. I can't respond to no like that. Me and you ain't on the same level. Think about that. I can't respond to a that call POs online. Wow. Think about that.
Wow.
I can't respond to nobody that tell you, come do this, you got a gun, come nigga, let's get it, we can get into it. But then you call a PO online, man. It's pretty obvious to me and you ain't the same type of man. So I'll let do they talking, man. I don't worry about that shit, man. We talk about that I don't even know what I know you for. You ain't did nothing. Wow. Feel what I'm saying?
I do.
I don't know what I know you for other than talking shit about that's known.
That's actually doing something.
That's actually doing something.
And pause.
Oh, man.
I don't think we said this, but he ran out of his nigga usage.
Who?
You can only say nigga like 2 times in a row before
they start
you have
bleeping
to
it?
start bleeping it.
Yeah.
The 3rd time is like, okay, we can't.
You said it like
we can't
4 or
just
5 times first.
keep going for this.
Yeah.
Like they bleeped it every other time.
Yeah.
Oh.
The bleeps make it seem a lot worse than what it is, though.
You said a nigga a lot in this.
He said nigga a lot,
He
though.
said it a lot in this.
Yeah, but I feel like we wouldn't mind it as much if we just heard it. I feel like it would go over our ears.
Yeah.
I didn't even
We're so
hear it.
primed for it.
I didn't even hear the blanks. I didn't even hear that it was blanked out.
Word?
I didn't. It was just flowing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
You was half paying attention.
Saying Gillie still got it.
I didn't hear it.
But to his point, I feel him. If I was Gillie, I wouldn't respond to Charleston White either. Like, nigga,
Yeah.
we're not even the same. Like, you're famous because you do dumb shit. I'm famous because I'm an OG to the youth. Like we're two different niggas.
Yeah.
And Charleston White, I feel like that might actually hurt his feelings. That kind of critique, because he frames himself. I don't know if it's true, but he kind of sets himself up to be like a real, hey nigga, I'm just trying to help. Like I'm really kind of about the youth.
Yeah.
I'm about getting the gangs out of the world and all that shit. That's why I just try to, be anti.
Exactly.
Be the antichrist that we need.
Yeah.
But I don't really believe him. I think it's kind of a front. If you go to the full video and go to 2:24:40. This is the part where he was kind of getting real about his son and like the struggle that they were having, because he was talking about how, you grew up in the suburbs, but you have this itch to keep going back to kind of do the shit that I was doing.
Yeah.
And he was talking about the struggle that they were having. Apparently, they weren't even on the best of terms when he died, which always sucks because it's like, damn, you don't get like that solace to really get cool again with your son. But here, he just kept it real about what the situation was.
Coming from. How did your son get involved? How did Cheese get involved in that life? Because at this point in time, Gillie, you made a name for yourself. You got bread.
Well, you got to understand. And I can only tell the truth. Being a follower. Plain and simple. Being a follower. Wanting to subscribe to some shit that's not really you. And that's most of the kids out here.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the kids in the suburbs subscribe to shit that is not even really them. And then they got to prove themselves. Well, I don't believe you. You grew up in the suburbs. I don't believe you tough. So what you going to do? You going to prove yourself? And then a lot of them end up trying to prove themselves. And a lot of them end up in a sad situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, now I can't say that my son was just a totally suburban. He hung out in North Philly. He hung out in the ghettos. He had family down there. So, but what he was trying to be wasn't him.
He chose a life that he didn't have to be.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You, on the other hand, you grew up in that. That's all you knew that was around.
Absolutely.
If your mom had you out in the burbs, like you said, when you went to college, it exposed you to something else.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, a lot of times the kids in the ghetto, they subscribe to something because of an image. They don't want to be looked at as pussy.
Mm-hmm.
The kids, he turkey. They don't want to be looked at as a certain way. So that'll drive a that's not even into that life to do some shit that he had no business doing because he don't want to be perceived as a certain way.
I'm sorry that you had to hear the comments about the Illuminati because you got money now. And normally when black people get money, you had to do the Illuminati. You had to sell your soul. You had to sacrifice.
Kind of talking about the Hassan Campbell comments a little bit, but go to 2:32:05. This is the viral moment to where it's like he kind of reveals who the killer was and all that shit.
It's the Wild Wild West. So, I just read, I saw about the 17-year-old basketball player, straight A student. Am I wrong, Gillie? It used to be like the athletes, they got protected.
Right.
Nobody touched him. Hey, he good now. He gonna be what they're gonna be talking about the block. He from the block, he got out. They protected those guys. What happened?
That's who killed my son.
The
17?
Like he didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he knew.
The 17-year-old basketball player that just got shot 17 times?
Yes.
That's who killed my son.
Really?
Yes.
What was that about?
He's not that good.
Well, it wasn't for my son.
Your son happened to be there?
Yes.
Oh.
Them blocks is beefing. They going through it. My son just so happened to pull up out there 5 minutes. They come to shoot the block up. My son's not from that block. He don't, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just so happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What the?
That's how deep it is.
Bro, he has the potential to get out.
Right.
And he living that life?
No. But see, you don't understand. He got videos out where he got a Joker mask on.
Right.
Bunch of guns in his hand. So these kids is influenced by all the wrong things.
Right.
To shit that don't matter. You know what I mean?
Right.
To shit that once upon a time when I was growing up in the ghetto, I was influenced by.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you experience things, when you go places, when a vacation to you is not going through a toll booth. See, you gotta understand, if you from Philly right now, go to Atlantic City and you call them and they say they out of town. Yo, I'm OT, I hit you, nigga, you 45 minutes away, nigga, you went through a toll booth. The f are you talking about? That's how poor the city is.
Right.
Motherfucker go to Atlantic City and they tell you, yo, I'm OT, I call you when I get back.
Right.
You 39 minutes away in a car, nigga. What are you talking about, you OT? So you gotta understand.
Right.
That's what we grow up in. These kids don't know no better.
Right.
These kids actually think that you can't make it as a rapper unless you killed somebody. Unless you did something out here in these streets.
Yeah, nah. You can pause that shit.
It's a real, like...
Did you... Because I did hear that sentiment that you said, that like a lot of people thought that Shannon Sharp was kind of bullshitting in that moment.
Yeah.
I think that was a 100% honest reaction.
Well, Gillie had said it right before,
I don't think
though,
he's that good of an actor.
I think he knew a little something.
Nah.
I think a producer
Why
took-
would he bring it up that way?
Well, Gillie had said something about it before, right? And before that moment, and then that's when he was like, I heard a story about a 17-year-old after Gillie had already like said the shit.
But he didn't know that that was the killer. I don't even know
Maybe not.
if anybody knew that was the killer until this interview came out. Was that public sentiment?
Yeah,
that high school
that
dude
came
killed him?
out. It came out.
But was it confirmed?
It wasn't confirmed.
But Gillie,
it came
Gillie
out.
confirming it is different than Poetic Flocko posting about that shit.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah,
I haven't been following it to be like
I think I loosely saw it. And even, that kid, that's like the most interesting little nigga ever, dog. Like, how did he have that much time? He was a great basketball player. The nigga had a 4.0
Because
GPA.
he didn't have to be from the projects.
And he had time to do hood rat shit with his friends.
You have time to do hood rat shit when you don't have to.
I feel like having good grades and being that good at basketball is time consuming enough. Like, this nigga had that much time left over to...
He wasn't poorer than Derrick Rose, and that's the problem. You have to be poor to really appreciate it. But it wasn't just spent all talking about his kid, though. He dissed Jay-Z, which is always big news, dissing Hove. That always gains you some attention.
Yeah.
Some new eyes on you.
Well, you think he did it with those purposes? Because I think that was genuine.
Just because it's...
I feel like that was some real shit. Even the part where he was like, Jay-Z
I'ma
don't
be
even
honest.
smile in the picture with you unless you're a billionaire.
Yeah.
And then niggas was posting the pictures. That nigga looked nervous sitting next to thousandaires.
Yeah.
And 100,000s and...
DJ Khaled and whatnot.
Yeah. Now, DJ...
But, yeah. But it did have some truth to it. Like, Jay-Z... I don't know. Like, of course, he smiled with the homies that are broker than him. But because of his actions in the past, as being a major capitalist, it taints his image.
That's
it taints
just
that
fugazi,
smile.
dog. He toasted with Diddy at those parties, and then as soon as Diddy went down, he said them niggas have never been friends.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, shit. It's like the Mackwop situation.
Nope.
Like, yeah, we knew each other, but we didn't really know each other.
Nah, nigga.
He never called me Sean.
There's no telling what they was doing. They both named Sean.
But let's listen to this. Him not kind of diss Jay-Z. Yeah, fuck it. He shot at Jay-Z.
He told the truth.
All of Rock Nation.
Which year you want me to lie to you?
Keep it a buck.
I said the Rock Nation brunch ain't of nothing but Jay-Z putting a bunch of on the lawn and then going in the back door and saying, I told you I still run this shit. Give me the money.
Wow.
You think I'm letting it use my brand? Huh? See, Rich shit like this.
Yeah, I see how you turn to that.
I got this shit from Russell and them. I ain't there yet. But I be seeing the rich shit like this. They get a little money, they cross their legs and shit. That's all this is, man. Let's keep it real. I operate with 26 major brands. You think I don't know what branding is? Come on, we don't work from New Amsterdam Vodka, Manscaped, Harriet Razors, Roman Swipes, you name them.
Mm-hmm.
They come to $1 million worth of game because we move the needle. I don't let nobody allow to use my brand with their brand. What do you get from going to these parties except for a picture? Don't even smile with you if you ain't worth 500 million or more. Let's be for real. The only smiling they do is when the billionaires in the picture. Look at all these broke ass on the lawn. Come on, man. I ain't with none of that shit. I don't want to party with you. I built the way for myself. I made a way for myself. I made my own way. Me and God, man. So I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to do nothing. I want to stay in my own world. Smoke my weed and make my content and keep kicking you asses. That's what I like to do.
The fact that he's not a part of all of this makes me believe him anymore. Like the fact that he's not in that Jay-Z circle of niggas who probably did fucked up shit to get where they at.
Yeah.
Nigga voodoo nothing. I don't believe him.
It's different types of fucked up.
You know, like
you love a conspiracy theory though.
Who?
Like voodoo, like you. There's a rabbit hole. No, he does.
Yeah.
Nobles, yeah.
He's interested.
Like he's I can't. He can't not explore it.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
He can't take it off the table.
Right, I can't. I can't. I have
It's
to
like that.
explore this.
It is possible.
Okay, anything's possible.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, with that mentality. But it just because it being possible is cool. But what have you seen that makes you think that it's true?
I mean, we already talked about this. I'm not about to argue with you. I'm not saying I literally said that, but it is a possibility.
All right, that's cool. I don't think so. And is he wrong about Jay-Z? Is he wrong about the brunch party? I was like, oh, that shit was 100.
Yeah.
And I feel like niggas.
I think that's right. Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people can't even say that because they hoping to get invited.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's not gonna be any
to
more.
be a
Rock,
part of the
there's
shit
not gonna
show.
be any more Rock Nation brunches anyway.
You think that's over?
Yeah, I think it's ever since that whole Diddy Great, not Diddy Great, the Jay-Z case.
You said I ain't feeding you niggas ever again.
Yeah, it's over for it.
What, you think that was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like something would have came out about it, like, yeah, Jay-Z.
You know that's over with, right?
It's not over.
The lawsuit?
They dropped it?
Yeah, she dropped it.
Oh, I don't
Her
know.
and Tony Busby, they out. This is not a thing no more.
Oh.
Oh, that
you niggas got to watch the news, man. But yeah, now Jay-Z even released a statement. He was like, the trauma that my family went through can't be dismissed.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was like, yeah, you won, Hove. You got this one.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It might still be on. And I feel like you would have came out with something like, yeah, Rock Nation is done forever.
Yeah, nah.
Rock Nation brunches.
They have to celebrate now, nigga. He beat some crazy shit.
No more derbs for you niggas. All our fine cheese.
I'm falling apart over here.
Yeah. Yeah. You need some water or something? You just stop caring?
My eyes are getting real heavy.
No. Well, it sounds like you're not even up for any office hours, then.
I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready to get to it. That's
Sound a
all.
little bit more enthusiastic than that.
I'm just ready
Come
to
on,
get to
man.
it. Yeah.
Shout out to Gillie and Shay.
This is the crowd interaction part of the show. You want to tell us about office hours?
He hasn't hit the bell yet.
Why he hits the smelling salts?
Yes. Office hours part in the show. We get to talk to y'all, you know
We
what I
do
mean?
need smelling
Answer your... No, you don't. Answer some of y'all questions. Get to know y'all a little bit better. Y'all
You
get
get
to know
lazier
us.
and lazier, nigga.
And
You
we
need to leave Amazon alone.
Also part in the show where you get to send us 7 different videos. Not going to say anybody's name.
Because they'll say it for them.
Hopefully, if you send this many videos, it's valuable and fucking information. I don't want to be like an asshole or a dick, but goddamn, you know what I mean? Like, the fuck do y'all got to talk about? And this is the problem with like opening, like giving room for discussion. Niggas will take it and be like, oh shit, like let's talk a little bit, you know? But we do appreciate it. Everybody that shows love, Nutso,
Nigga
Lee.
sick, man.
Yeah. He gonna make us lose subscribers.
You might have to play this from your phone, Jay.
You think so?
I'm just looking at how do I organize this.
Well, I was about to tell you.
I feel like it's funner if we just play him and try to piece it together.
I deleted all of them already as soon as I airdropped them. Hold on, let me Let me remove them from the trash.
You sure
so I
we
so I
can't
see
just
what
click
order
on
they're in.
one and each one of them are different?
I don't know.
That's the problem. There'll be no consistency.
Well, what if we just let's just read the office hours?
Long just click on one and let's go for it.
No, hold on. I got you. Hold on. First one's 59. Oh yeah, we'll knock this one out the way first.
Shout out to Michael Solis, always commenting in the office hours.
I feel like he always goes first too.
Yeah, boy.
We haven't had that many written ones recently, honestly. There was like 2 weeks when we kind of like didn't address all of them, or like last week completely skipped it.
So there was like,
So I think people are like losing. It's subconscious. It's like us not getting every single one is gonna make people.
They only care as much
Yeah.
as we do.
Exactly.
Yeah. But shout out to Michael Solis, hashtag office hours. Last year, many YouTubers and influencers were called out for promoting questionable sponsorships. From the fake lordship, land sales in Ireland, to the latest pump and dump meme coin. While CoffeeZilla is handling most of the crypto scams, it's hard to notice how many creators who once claimed they couldn't be bought and sold are now pushing VPN subscriptions and Blue Chew ads. Whatever happened to the I only promote what I use? I don't think that's fair.
They never had a chance. You made that?
Nigga, that was close as fuck.
Nigga, there's no way.
That was crazy close.
Wasn't as close as you.
It was just shy.
Hell no.
It went right
Everybody
over it.
saw how you threw that.
Yeah.
Threw that
Whatever
shit.
happened to
You threw
I
it
only
flat
promote what
as
I
hell.
use?
I don't even believe that. Like, all right, first of all, you're
I
allowed
don't
to
want to hit
sell.
that.
Should have put it through the loop. That would have been impressive.
Nah, but you don't even see that black one running right down
Put
the
it through
middle.
that one too, nigga.
That's a
How
lot.
dangerous are you?
It's a lot. Whatever happened to I only promote what I use, they just gave up with it because niggas were dropping. They were cutting too many
much money,
checks.
man.
It's too much money.
bags.
And you can't use all those products.
And it's a
Yeah.
VPN.
It's impossible.
Like, I should be able to sell you a VPN I don't use.
Yeah. The thing with content and media.
Yeah, independent content creators have so much more responsibility than like regular networks that just have any type of commercial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
SpongeBob didn't have mesothelioma or whatever the fuck that shit was.
Mesothelioma.
But the commercials ran right after, no problem. That's what the trade-off has always been for
But that's
consumer
not
content.
SpongeBob.
But it's
Wait, what are you talking about? I'm talking about when you watch something, the trade-off is you're gonna have to watch a commercial. That's why it should be free.
Oh,
That's
oh,
the
yeah,
only
yeah,
reason that we're able to watch them.
and Nickelodeon, the advertisers sign off on what advertisements are good enough for kids and like
Right,
parents
right,
to
right.
see.
It's a little different
So
for
like,
kids programming for sure.
and you know, granted that is SpongeBob, but independent content creators who also want to make money in advertisement are held to like this impossible standard. Like, you have to be using this when
I think
no
also-
CEO has mesothelioma.
Mesothelioma.
At all, nigga.
Mesothelioma. But I also think that.
All right, spell it. You said it so easily.
I also think that.
Try to correct.
He's ignoring you.
You try to correct. You can't spell it.
He's ignoring you.
I wouldn't even try.
I can't
I
believe you
literally
did
wouldn't
that.
even try. I wouldn't even try. I also think that maybe back in the day, like a fewer amount of ads were just. There just wasn't as many companies either, nigga. Like, I just feel like it just became so many companies looking to spend money.
Yeah.
Nigga, I mean, when this started, when this podcast shit really started, especially in the black space, nigga, it was Bevel, it was Squarespace,
Blue Chew.
it was Blue Chew,
Manscaped.
it was Manscaped back then?
Manscaped is old, dog.
Okay, so
Manscaped is
Manscaped-
pretty old.
Nigga, I remember Tax Stone had the Ewings promo. It was for like a sneaker.
Those food ones too.
Oh, the food ones, the
Blue
ones
Apron.
that Blue Apron.
Blue Apron.
Yeah, Blue Apron.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It wasn't that. I mean, there was only like
What was
7.
the one with the snacks? It was like healthy snacks that they was eating on the Brilliant Eaters. They would chew them shits live on
I
the
remember
podcast.
those. I remember. Damn, what was those? I can't remember if that was like a big company or somebody just kind of like directly.
Just
Like
shouting
I
niggas
don't.
out.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
well, not even shouting them out, but I don't remember if it was. I don't remember if that was one that was like popular amongst podcasts.
They was trying. Oh yeah, nah, they wasn't popular amongst all podcasts.
That's what I mean,
But
yeah,
it was
yeah.
one of them ones that was just
It was in the
one
loudspeaker
of them
network for
random
sure.
ones. Yeah,
But they used to fuck them little snacks up. They were like healthy snacks. Yeah, I can't remember what they were.
yeah. I think,
But it was more manageable, and it was like every lane was different. It was like if you shave, you know, you probably support that product. everybody eats. We can all support Blue Chew. Like it was so much easier to be realistic. You know what I mean? Like
it felt more wholesome.
When you have a list of 7.
And nowadays it's what's that game ad where like you get a hero if you like go through their link and it's like some underworld Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. Now we got Raid Shadow Legends and shit.
Yeah, and
hit us up.
Yeah, so many people have entered into that podcast advertising. It's not even, it's impossible. And the only people saying yes to advertising money are people who have enough money. Like, I'm up already. I don't care how much Call of Duty wants to promote. It's like, I don't play Call of Duty, so I'm not going to put it in my show. You know what I mean? Like,
but you know how much money you got to make to get to that point?
Well, yeah, exactly.
You got to accept a whole lot of ads you don't use.
Exactly. That's what those niggas... We've seen it all. We've seen a regular amount. We've seen overuse with the $1 million worth of game and other people.
Yeah.
Then we saw the push, which I still think there's a push of like the gambling and degeneracy of like gambling, which I didn't really realize. I watched like a little YouTube video. It was like 5 to 7 minutes or whatever like that. And they were talking about like, yo, this generation is really fucked up. Like we pushed gambling on them so much. I don't do it. So I didn't think nothing of it, but I'm like,
gambling is fucking huge. Man.
But I'm like, damn, there are. I know a lot of people that just
is huge.
That's just regular life now.
Luka got traded because of gambling.
I don't know.
It's a deep rabbit hole, but you got to do your
okay.
Them niggas, he got traded because of gambling, dog.
LA Lakers,
explain, nigga.
It's so convoluted, but essentially, we're trying to get this team. Yeah. Well, at first, they were trying to get gambling legalized in Texas. That wasn't falling through. So the theory is the Dallas Mavericks are trying to ruin their franchise, get the fans to hate them, to threaten the city to we're either going to move somewhere else, you lose this pussy, or you make gambling legal and everybody's happy. And so what's the first step of that? Get rid of the Slovenian.
Oh. Damn. That's interesting. Because North Carolina just got legal last year, right?
Yep.
Like we're late to the party compared to like New York and California,
and it already feels like it's been here forever. With the amount of niggas doing it,
it feels like
it's been like 2.
Feels like it feels like 10.
It feels more than that.
It feels like a long time.
Yeah.
Niggas only been eating for a couple years. Niggas treat that shit like the stock market.
It's some niggas who are
like there's discords for
like
betting.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And I feel like it's not that much different than actually trading stocks for real. Like it's got a
I don't think so.
It's got a different connotation because it is that I guess there's ways to corrupt it, but that's even the same with just regular stock trading. So I don't even get what people's argument is about.
How has the boom of gambling not? How has that not like corrupted sports?
It has.
It's already because it already was.
Yeah,
like there's this. They made a whole documentary about this NBA ref who was in with the mob. Nigga, like that shit was deep. That shit was literally point shaving.
It's not big enough for me.
Turning games over.
There's no one ref that's in with the mob. Like it's just they're all with the mob. That's
fraternity.
That's how you become a ref.
It's all the mob.
It's family.
But this shit been going on. It's just digital now. Everybody got access.
But I
to
do
it.
wonder what the effects of that. So many gamblers being born, or being.
What was the last NBA player that got locked up? Wasn't he somebody's
I forgot
brother?
About that shit.
It was like a whole scandal.
I remember that. It was recent. It was within like the last 6 months.
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
was recent enough.
Yeah, recent enough. I remember that.
I forgot who he played for, but it was texts that got revealed. Like, yeah, man, I got to go take a shit. So, bet under right now.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yep. I remember that. I can't remember. It was a light-skinned nigga.
Light-skinned nigga with a shortcut.
Yeah. But that is a lot of the NBA, too.
Bro, like, yes.
Yeah.
And depending on how good you are, you probably don't even have to worry about that. But there are a lot of people in the NBA who are living paycheck to paycheck, and there's a lot of people in the NBA that don't believe they should be there. So they're self-sabotaging.
So that's the bottom, yeah. So the first video should be 59. Okay.
Zion needs to be.
Maybe just minimize.
He don't want to be there.
Or minimize that note and close some of this shit just so they're not looking at our
Does Zion have a shoe?
So that all you have to do is hit the space bar.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to let him see that shit at all because we got him the small screen. But I wasn't about
the small screen?
Well, yeah, I wasn't going to let him see the...
Oh, yeah, just put Gillie in the background. That's fine.
Thing anywhere.
The NBA is the perfect job for Zion.
Fuck.
It's the only thing that's gonna allow him to live this life. A
God damn
gumbo
it.
and bitches. Gumbo.
Yo, what's good?
Gumbo and Paul.
It's your boy Jay Vicious, Javon Campbell checking in from Charlotte. I'm out here in my backyard, you know, just chilling. I haven't posted in a minute because
Hold up, hip
I
hop.
just
You don't
been
want
super-
nothing.
Yeah, what's this rundown? First
You
of
don't
all,
want nothing.
nigga, you too polite to be named Jay Vicious, dog.
I posted it.
That nigga had a lot of Amandas.
Nigga don't want nothing.
And it's like he's grinning and shit like,
He knows
I'm
it's
just
bullshit
chilling.
about
Like,
the
come on, dog.
He's not even going anywhere. He's just walking in circles in his lawn.
Oh my god.
Appreciate y'all fucking with me.
Yeah,
Right.
Give me this
All right.
opportunity to get my shit out.
Alright.
Just fed my baby and shit.
busy,
Vicious.
working, going to court, you know, getting back custody of my boy. It's been a minute, but gotta come back with the office hours. First thing I have is more so of a comment rather than a question. And this is in regards to the whole fight with Emanny. You know, I grew up in Atlanta, South Side Atlanta, and before I came to Charlotte. And one thing you could tell is you could tell a lot about a man if he's quick to jump off on somebody.
What can you tell about a man?
I have no idea where he's about to go.
I don't know the full interaction of what happened in that video, but just the simple fact that he stood up in a room where he knows that he has majority of his people on his side to protect him, and he jumped off on this man rather than just sitting down and trying to have a casual conversation with him about really nothing. Like, that shows me that Emanny is a man with nothing to lose, because there's legal ramifications. That dude could come back and sue Emanny. Joe could possibly say, hey, you're a risk to me now. Whoever owns the studio could say, hey, you're a risk to me now. You're assaulting our guests. Whoever is running the show, the producers, they could have legal ramifications. Like, when you're somebody in that position, you tend to weigh the risks of your actions, especially if somebody of that age. I don't know how old he is, but
Damn, Jay Vicious. I wish we could just
he
get in
can't
on
be
this
younger
combo
than 30.
now.
He can't be. But he's acting like somebody who's younger than 20, 25, really. And it just goes to show, like, you're moving very reckless for somebody with everything that you have going for you to just
pay attention, man.
Stand up and just punch somebody in the face for nothing.
This nigga's preaching to you
What
right now.
seems like nothing, it shows me that you have no assets to your name.
Oh shit.
You're financially probably not in a good spot because you have nothing to lose. And you really don't understand where you are in life right now. So that's all I have to say about that is
he lied.
Hip hop. He DM'd me too. He said you pussy too, nigga.
Emanny said Jay Vicious pussy? Why? How does he know?
Cooking the nigga so crazy.
No, but
He's
Jay
just
Vicious,
cooking.
nigga,
He preaching, though.
you are 100% right,
He
dog.
preaching. All the way
like
right.
there
Yeah.
is a case to where it's like, you know, some niggas can have everything and still be willing to risk it all because they just that hot headed.
This don't seem like one of those.
I remember.
But you know when that nigga is like, oh yeah, he can bail himself out. Fuck it.
Nigga, I remember when we first started taking the
Diddy.
podcast series, like it literally changed the way I was making certain decisions. Cause like that one story at BJ's, me and him, we used to
Like
take
buying
advantage.
stuff for the podcast or something.
Nah,
Oh, okay,
we used to
okay.
take advantage of opportunities.
Oh,
Sometimes,
yeah.
sometimes the universe would bless us and we would reap the benefits of that labor.
Man,
so there was one, but let me tell my story.
How you was a
Let me
pussy?
tell my story,
Yeah, you better tell it right.
nigga. So we used to find things, and we used to.
They're talking about shoplifting, ladies and gentlemen. Continue.
No, not even. That was another bag.
Yeah.
We used to find things and use those things to buy other things with. You know what I mean? Like we wasn't running up in people's shit, but we would get lucky.
Carts.
And so there was one instance, we was pushing carts. I had found a wallet, and it's like normally, the old me, I wouldn't have even said nothing. I would have called him. I'm
The
like, which
old
card?
him.
Which card you want, nigga? I'll take the Capital Credit. You take the Wells Fargo, nigga. We'll do whatever. But I looked at that shit and I was like, damn, man. Started getting nervous. I was like, what if I get caught? what's gonna happen to our podcast? Like, nigga, I feel like I got a fucking baby at home. Like, I feel like I actually had something to lose. Like,
and literally a week later, same thing happened to me.
He didn't give a fuck about our podcast. He said, "Fuck."
So credit cards just be finding y'all.
Well, it literally that's the only time it happened.
There was a point in time where that happened.
You
Nigga,
you
don't
knew where to
remember
find yourself in the situation.
You don't
That's
remember?
the only time it happened.
He's lying. He's lying.
Don't make it seem like y'all
The
just
statute of limitations
y'all-
are up, dog.
Y'all figured out how to find one credit card every 2 weeks at least.
Well, once you find one, there's usually like a trail.
Well,
But-
maybe he's not. He gave him back though. Like this is a different.
those. Man.
Yeah, nah. He gave the wallet back.
Oh, the wallet. Yeah.
I mean, I ain't give it back. I just ain't take it.
You know what to do when you find a wallet? And drop it in the mailbox. That's the technical rule.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually
Or if
smart.
if you find somebody's ID, just drop it in the mailbox, and the post office will get it back to them.
Yo, that's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the actual mailbox? I thought you meant you look at their license and drive to
no,
their
an
home.
actual mailbox.
Oh, okay.
Any mailbox in America, just drop it in there and they'll get it back to them.
Word?
That's dope.
That is the rule for it. Yeah.
Yo, that's the craziest honor system ever. Like, you
Yep.
really
What's the
gotta
rule for
trust
credit
them.
cards though? I'm fucking around.
Just get rid of it, pretty much, or use it until it goes black.
Yeah, nah.
But most people like cancel their credit cards, so you really do just want your wallet back.
Exactly.
Because so you don't have to get a new ID
And
and shit
the
like
card,
that.
you can just, you know.
And like,
because the card didn't once you didn't find the wallet, you canceled.
And
the
niggas
card.
aren't
but
criminal
you don't wanna have to
masterminds,
go
like-
back to the DMV though.
That's the one thing we all like respectfully as adults we're like, okay,
like, nigga, take the money.
I understand there's cash in there. I'm probably not gonna see that again. I'm charging the game to all the cash.
That's
in
my
there.
fault for losing it.
That's my fault for losing it. Just give me the ID back so I don't have to do the DMV bullshit.
And like niggas ain't big in the underworld. And it's like, oh, we got your card. I know how to get everything now. It was
Yeah.
just like, yo, let me go buy these papers, dog. I needed some grabber. It's like, appreciate you,
You never
dog.
bought no flat screen or nothing like that, no game system.
That's a little bit
We
too.
bought a smoke mask.
But that's nothing.
Like
but
a-
that's
like a
that's
gas
some
mask?
extra shit.
Yeah, and that was off the card
That's
that
some
I got, and he
Also
used.
like a gas mask, like bomb.
Nah,
yeah,
that
it was a
one
gas
dead,
mask
But
bomb.
you buy that. The smoker shop is pretty. Remember, Champ got caught in the smoker shop buying Black and Mild before he started. Before he went to the Apple
Well,
store.
that nigga, he's a
He was sloppy though.
sloppy.
very sloppy.
He did the technical rule of 2 little charges, max though. You know, he did do that.
You got to go for it.
He bought the Black and Milds and then went to the Apple store and bought remember it was like 40 iPads,
Yeah.
30 MacBooks. It was crazy.
He also did it in New York, which is one of the most heavily surveyed places ever.
But
Like,
you,
there's
it's
cameras
crazy
everywhere.
that he went that wild though, because it's like you don't want to go for the top tier shit where
You
like
don't.
your bank is gonna stop and be like, just for the sheer amount of money this is, they're
He
gonna
went
ask
crazy.
you like,
He
yo,
really went
did you
crazy.
really mean this purchase? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he went dumb. He went.
You didn't
dumb.
go $1,000, nigga. You went 15. Like,
It
what
wasn't
the
just
fuck?
20 iPads. He said,
Yeah.
"Well, add 20 MacBooks to it while you're at it."
Fucking
Like it was like,
40,000, whatever
God
it
damn.
was.
I might lose
And
my
it's like,
charges
how
too.
do you have a straight face and act like you're not a scammer when you ask the employee?
This
for
is
that
normal.
shit?
Yeah,
like
act
that's
like
not
this is
normal
normal.
shit.
Yeah,
Nigga,
it's
look at what
not.
you wearing.
Yeah, it's not normal.
I resell them on eBay. That's what he told me.
Yeah, it's just because anybody buying in bulk like that is normally a company
or a
like
school.
or a school. Yeah, something large that's like
or a nigga in
and
a
it's
suit.
and it's a business to business transaction. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not walking into the store to do it at one
And getting
time.
them shits right here, like nah, them shits are ordered over the phone.
Yeah,
online.
somebody's delivering them,
Yeah.
setting them up probably. Like,
And typically pre-programmed with whatever you're about to use them for.
Shut up.
oh yeah, whatever program. Yeah, the IT department buys them so that they can put their programs on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Shut up.
You don't get no information, nigga.
Precisely.
Yeah.
You sound like you should know that shit.
Yeah. Spell
AJ,
it.
Fucking
AJ,
Geek
you know what's
Squad.
crazy? I didn't want to cut in earlier, but that mailbox shit does work because I actually found my wallet that way.
Really?
In the past, I didn't know that that's what happened till you mentioned that.
That's the kind of luck he had
Yeah,
growing up.
because my
He had the
wallet was in
opposite.
the mailbox. I had an air tag on it, so I knew that it was in the street for some reason.
Yeah.
But it was in the nigga's mailbox. I was like, oh, I thought he was just like put in a place I might be able to find it, but I guess
Nope.
it is that.
Yeah, the mailman brought it back.
That's crazy.
Yep.
All your
Shout out
money
the
in it?
mailman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you really found a good person.
Yeah.
And a good mailman.
Yeah.
Mail people don't wear body cams. They can do whatever the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's a large range of what they're willing to do.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's certain. Sometimes I'll park in front of my mailbox, and there's one lady. She see that shit. She's like, all right, they ain't getting mail today. But it's like a young dude. He'll get out the car and walk over and put his shit in and run back. It literally takes 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the motherfuckers, nigga, we're at their discretion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can't ask him to do more work.
Yeah.
Well, Emanny, he's
They already driving around.
Actually, with what he was saying about Emanny though, like
And
It
Manny's
makes
also
me-
fighting the case.
Yeah.
And Manny got suspended from the Joe Budden podcast behind that shit.
Yeah, this shit make me feel like he's one of them dudes that probably for some reason always felt like he had to prove his toughness.
Well, that's the light skin battle.
Yeah.
That is, but I feel like some
Yeah.
people don't have that hard of a time. Like Jim Jones is a light skinned nigga, but do you think he had to?
We've seen Jim
What
Jones.
did Cam say about
Jim
it?
Jones might be a bad example.
Yeah, that might be
Yeah,
bad.
it might be
I
a bad
get what you're
example.
saying.
Yeah, but
I think he's a bad
Tell
example.
me who's another light skinned dude? It
Yo,
feels like they didn't have
What's
to do
that?
this.
What's that one dude? He had a lot of bitches
Chris
at
Brown was beating
16.
niggas up.
A lot of bitches. at
Ali
Boosie son?
Nah, he was like from the 90s.
Ali Sadiq. No, I'll be sure. Who you talking about?
Is it I'll Be Sure?
Would he sing or rap?
He was a rapper. He was like a
I don't
16-year-old like rapper nigga. He was on Vlad.
With
He went to
bitches?
jail for shooting his sister's brother. Nah,
I
his
don't remember
sister's
this nigga.
boyfriend.
His brother?
I don't remember this
I don't
shit.
know.
Oh man, I'll
His
try to
story
find
is more
this.
interesting than his name.
Damn.
Shot his sister's brother.
AKA his brother.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Could be a stepbrother.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
a dad got
Yeah.
a different
I
dad.
think it was his boyfriend.
I keep just running though if y'all want.
Yeah,
And
let's
what
watch
was the
next
point?
one. He just had to
He was
prove
light.
himself.
Nah, he was a light skinned nigga.
Tell a lot about a man when he's quick to fight about something that means nothing.
I didn't know he rapped.
That really just means nothing.
I seen him before.
I still don't comprehend why, if I'm Emanny, right? If I'm Emanny and I have a position on
I like where you
fight about something that means nothing, that really just means nothing.
Damn, he's disgusted with
I
his
still
actions.
don't comprehend why, if I'm Emanny, right? If I'm Emanny and I have a position on Joe Budden podcast and I have positions on these other podcasts, why would I risk all of that by hitting this dude in the face?
On camera.
Why
too.
would I risk losing business relationships that are already difficult to acquire and maintain by hitting this dude in the face? Like, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say about that.
It gets even funnier when you remember he hit that nigga because he said he was the king of New York.
Yeah.
Because he said he runs shit.
Like, how
Yeah.
dare you disrespect the queen?
You
In
can't show
regards
me no
to
grace.
the
That's
Super Bowl
so
halftime
stupid.
performance, I see that y'all say that if Not Like Us was not released, then Kendrick would not be performing. And it would be Lil Wayne. I don't know about the whole Not Like Us thing because the Super Bowl, they get people who haven't dropped new songs to perform. Like, they got Rihanna one year, they got Katy Perry one year, they got Usher one year. So, like,
Heavy hitters, though.
they've gotten people who haven't dropped new songs that year to perform that year.
20 plus years
So
in the game.
I don't think it has anything to do with Not Like Us. I just think it has something to do with Jay-Z and his connections, and he wanted to shine more of a light on hip hop and what happened last year.
Not like
But
us.
Yeah.
more so to the point of Lil Wayne, and I've said this. Even if Not Like Us didn't drop, I don't think that Lil Wayne would have been performing. And the reason why is, and let me just preface it with this: Lil Wayne is one of the greatest rappers of our time.
Nigga,
He
it's not even
dominated the
halfway
mixtape era. He dominated the radio play era. There was one point in time when you turned on the radio station, all you heard was Wheezy F on every genre. But the problem with that is, I feel like much more of his greatness comes from his mixtape days. Not to say that Carter 3 wasn't a classic, Carter 4 wasn't a classic, but I mean, I'm Not a Human Being 2 is not a classic. Like those albums are classics, but his music is not for children. His music is not parent and like family friendly.
I'd agree.
And what I mean by that is it's not commercial. It's not as commercial as Kendrick's is. So yes, like Lil Wayne, he's a good rapper. He's one of the greatest of our. He's a good rapper. He's one of the greatest of our time, but I don't think that he makes child or kid or even white people friendly music. It just is what it is.
That's not
And I don't think he would have been considered, even if they were putting up Drake for the performance. They need somebody who makes commercial white people friendly music.
That's Drake.
So that's what I have to say on that.
You never been to a Lil Wayne concert.
Lil Wayne is
It's
the
only white
best
people.
for white people. I do
Yeah.
agree with that point of like kid friendly.
I
That's
agree with the
where
kid-friendly part.
it
For
gets
sure.
finicky. But like as
And
far
most
as white
aren't.
people love him, I think more white people listen to Lil Wayne
Than black people.
fucking Kendrick.
Yep.
More white people listen to Lil Wayne than Kendrick.
If it's not true, it's pretty close.
It has to be true. More white people know
I've seen
Lil Wayne lyrics.
live like twice, and the only time it was more black people, it was HBC. It was A&T Homecoming concert.
That don't count.
I
And
saw
that
a
don't even
white.
count. It was a HBCU college homecoming.
And it wasn't like A&T?
But it was A&T.
Oh, Aggie.
But that's what I'm saying.
G-Ho, nigga, that one
Yeah,
count.
it was G-Ho. Yeah, it was G-Ho. So it's like, but I've seen Lil Wayne twice at the outdoor one. Nigga, white folks everywhere. White folks with cowboy boots on.
Let the beat
Cowboy
build.
boots and truck fit.
That's a whole fact.
They
Yeah,
love
like
that
yeah,
shit.
bro. Yeah, it's white people are selling them tickets out.
Yeah,
it's It's like when I see black people at a Lil Wayne concert, it's like, oh nigga, there you go.
Yeah.
It's like that. Like,
And they would have been more accepting of Lil Wayne because they would have known like he's not trying to sell me something.
Yeah.
He's not trying to sell me freedom.
Lil Wayne would
And
have
the
had
white
more people
know
than
him.
one guest act too.
They know him. Lil
And they
Wayne
know him.
was the first rapper with dreads, dog.
Yeah.
Like that shit that you don't forget.
Busta Rhymes was. That I remember at least.
Yeah, but he didn't make it cool like Wayne did.
But Not Like Us is one
I
of the
agree.
soul like
Lil Wayne definitely made niggas.
Lil Wayne
niggas started for
made
sure.
it a thing.
Yeah, to wear dreads for
Like
sure. I agree
Tupac
with that.
did with tank tops and baldies.
And nose rings.
Cool Mo D will
Yeah.
kill y'all
tank tops
niggas.
and baldies.
Yeah.
The combination.
You had
Jesus
to have
Christ. R.I.P. Tupac.
My ambitions
Sorry,
is around.
I got way more questions now. Now that I'm thinking about all the episodes that I've just been,
Oh, you're flowing
I've
now.
been watching in the background. But this comment is more towards the copyright strike. So this is in regards to the episode where it was AJ versus Tone and Nobles, and AJ is basically saying you need to have copyright strikes to protect your art, your creation, your likeness, your imaging, your hard work, pretty much. And I think Tone and Jay Nobles were basically saying you don't have to do something like this all the time. And AJ is saying, well, it's something that once you start it, it's like an automatic, like autonomous thing. It just goes. I think the issue with copyright strikes and how it's used, and I'm not a podcaster, I'm not a YouTuber, so
And it's not always
I don't know the ins and outs of YouTube's policies in regards to
videos.
copyright strikes. But I think the issue that comes into play is if someone is using your image and likeness just to identify you. So like in the point and shoot video, he was using, I believe, like a quick picture of, I think his Star Report, just to identify him, just to say, this is who he is, this is what he look like. That's it. I don't think he was like, clipping footage or clipping something from a longer video or something. He was just saying, this is, if you look up Star Report, make sure the right one that I'm talking about is this guy. I don't believe that would be necessary for a copyright strike. However, I'm ignorant. I don't know the full ins and outs of it, but I am glad that YouTube is not preemptively shutting those things down, because people can get carried away with stuff like that. Like,
to answer his question, or what I've noticed is that the only difference in that example is that when Point and Shoot had his thing on the screen, you also got to remember the Star Report is a LLC. So he had it on the screen to identify him, and then he was also like failed journalist. He was saying things that were negative while displaying his business. So almost the advertising, it could, if you're the person sending the copyright strike out, could be viewed as you're using my image, but you're also trashing my primary business. That's what's on the forefront.
Yeah, but
and then
isn't that protect? Go, my fault.
And then also when that video came down and Point and Shoot double backed and made another video about Star, the only images he used were nothing from the Star Report. They were all images from articles and things from the past that are owned by other publications.
That Point and Shoot use?
Correct.
That Star can copyright?
That star can't because he doesn't own it.
Okay,
because
yeah,
if I'm Jet Magazine, I'm posting a picture from Jet Magazine, not the picture from the Star Report. And that video didn't get taken down.
So there's caveats and ways around it.
Well, yeah, because
So
fair
there's
use is a real thing.
Yeah.
Like, you are allowed to use other people's content under that clause.
And free speech to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Everything, YouTube is just to a certain degree type of company, especially when it comes to these copyright strikes. But
and mistakes are made.
Yeah, and even with the autonomous thing, I don't think this was autonomous with Sharp was for Sharp. I think he saw and was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, this shit.
You mean,
Star? Yeah, for Star. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it was just an automated thing. I felt like he found that, like,
and didn't like it.
And
so.
then, like, and even it's like,
it gets
look,
Well, I
we
do too,
all,
but the one that I was talking about is the
Yeah,
automated one.
the
Is when the
automated-
company does it.
when the company
when
does
you've
it.
hired a company to do your copyright
but even
strikes,
like, we all have the ability and the right to call the police, but we shouldn't abuse that power. Or like, even with the stand your ground law, like, that's a finicky law in itself. But you
slippery slope.
You shouldn't abuse that though.
Yeah.
Even though you could probably find your way around it, like start a fight with a nigga, like accidentally step on his toe, have him push you, now you shoot him, and like that's just the basis of the law. So now you're good. But even with that, it's caveats. But
yeah, it's definitely caveats because
with the stand your ground, like you can't just do that.
And that kind of got lost in that conversation that we was having about the whole copyright thing. Because it's like, yeah, that's true. You should protect your work, but there's a certain level that you can protect it to.
Yeah,
like fair use is a real thing.
Yeah,
we're allowed to use certain images and certain pieces of content under proper context, but
And then when it backfires, like Star didn't look good for that.
Nah,
like it looked like
it just looked lame,
bitter,
Yeah.
like old and
like curmudgeon-y.
Yeah.
Like,
everything he is.
If your ball rolls in his yard, that shit coming back deflated.
Yeah.
with a copyright strike on it.
He's a good old guy from a haunted house.
Sandlot.
Yeah. But I was thinking from the animated movie with the nigga, the old dude. It was like, don't comment my Monster House.
Monster House.
That's my favorite Halloween movie.
It's up there.
It's up there for me.
cool.
That's my favorite one. That shit is hilarious.
Scary
That
too.
movie is pretty good.
So funny. Oh my god, that shit is funny. I didn't even realize for years that Nick Cannon was one of the police either. I was like, what the fuck? That
He was the
his
goofy
voice?
black one, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I had no idea for years. I didn't know that was him.
That shit was funny.
Yeah, it was funny as hell.
And that was interesting.
He talks about how he sends
Damn, we still
out
on this?
copyright strikes all the time. That's because
Hold
people
on,
are
Jay
literally
Vicious.
using his
This
footage
is
and putting different filters and stuff on it and just re-releasing it as is. That is grounds for copyright strike. But if somebody just says, like, if somebody has a generic name, like if Vlad's name wasn't Vlad, if it was Dave or something like that, and they say, I'm talking about Dave, and they put a picture of Dave, and the real Dave sends a copyright strike, I don't think that's grounds for copyright strike because it's no different than if, like, you walk down the street and you get seen by somebody's, like, I don't know, security camera, and somebody puts that security camera footage online, and you get that security camera footage and say, yeah, this is the guy I'm talking about right here. Like, this is what he looks like in real life. Not like dolled up with makeup in front of it. Like, no, this is what he looks like. I don't think that should be grounds for copyright strike because it's just for
You're right, Jay Vicious. It definitely shouldn't.
It's just for identification purposes only. I think the copyright strike, it matters how the original content was used. Again, I'm ignorant. I'm not a podcaster. I'm not a YouTuber, but that's just how it feels to me in terms of how I understand the language and how I understand, like, pretty much legally what could happen on both sides. But I am happy that YouTube is doing that because people are getting carried away.
Yeah, man.
This is my original question. This is in regards to Fat Joe and Lord Jamar. I just want to know,
Forgot about that beef.
why do y'all show so much hate towards Fat Joe, but you welcome somebody like Lord Jamar with open arms? You welcome him as if he's not, like, trying to divide black and brown people. you welcome him as if he's not trying to actively preach you and convince you of a conspiracy theory that the earth is flat, like in real time he's doing this, and you guys are like, well, he could be right on this, but Fat Joe's like, oh, fuck him. Like, I just want to know, why is there such a difference in energy between these two and just pretty much who they are?
Let's finish it.
Other than that, man, y'all know what it is. Hashtag office hours, man. We out here in Charlotte. We out here, man. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day out here.
Hey, I'm in Charlotte.
Jay
soon,
Vicious
nigga.
checking in from Charlotte. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Y'all know what it is, man.
I think when we say office hours, niggas think they actually have to talk for 60 minutes.
That was 13 videos.
Shout out to Jay Vicious.
Yeah. I don't remember welcoming Lord Jamar or hating Fat Joe.
I hate Fat Joe.
That sounds more like a you thing.
Yeah.
Well, and Lord Jamar, nobody
the
has.
Lord Jamar.
It sounds
It's
more
a
like
J
a you
thing.
thing.
It's a J
Could
thing.
be. That's you.
That's a
It's
J
definitely
thing.
you.
How?
And what was that?
That's you.
What was the point? Of,
I hate Fat Joe because Fat Joe has been playing in the face of black folks for years, and I've always thought he was a clown. And more recently, since he started speaking like on podcasts and shit, I just thought he was a goofy ass nigga. And I always thought he's always said some weird shit towards black people that he always just seems to slip up and say, and niggas just be like, they just act like it didn't happen. Oh man, it's just Fat Joe. It's like, yeah, I think he's a fucking weirdo. I don't like Fat Joe. So
Yeah.
I think he has an underlying disregard for black people.
So it's like he don't fuck with black people. I don't fuck with him. Yeah, it's like that's why it's immediate like that. And Lord Jamar, I value his hip hop knowledge like a motherfucker. That's when I'm like championing him, and I love hearing him talk. That flat earth shit, that nigga be sounding crazy.
Yeah, that's
but
wild.
it is what it is.
But
you
if
know
we
what I mean?
throw away him, we got to throw away Kyrie, and we're not doing that. And what is
Not
the whole?
doing that.
What is the whole? He's tearing down black people thing. Where's that coming
Dividing.
It's
so
probably
Fat Joe, Fat
with
Joe-
Lord Jamar.
But
Lord
Fat
Jamar.
Joe rides for Mexicans and dislikes black people. Lord Jamar rides for black people and dislikes Mexicans. So he's just saying, why do we give like leeway or like credence to one motherfucker and not the other?
But he said Lord Jamar is trying to destroy our community.
You're talking about the FBA difference.
And I was about to say,
And it was
I
Puerto
don't know
Ricans.
what it is, but it more than likely
he said
it's like
Puerto
Tariq Nasheed and the FBA, separating FBA from like Caribbeans to African.
Yeah.
It's probably
that type of shit.
which, it's like sometimes it is out of pocket, but then sometimes you be like, what the fuck? Like, I'm with it. You're
I don't
like-
ever really see Caribbean niggas fighting to be with us. For real.
I don't see anybody fighting to be with us.
I don't see anybody running to claim nigga unless you're a UK black. And that's just because you want to rap.
There's some benefits attached to it.
I don't see no other of these foreign niggas. Idris Elba comes over, he plays American nigga, and he goes back home.
Yeah, he's UK, right?
He's UK than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's a couple though. What's that one girl with the afro? She was on Love and Hip Hop. Amara Lanaget. I forgot her name.
La Negra.
Amara La Negra.
Amara La Negra.
But that's different.
I thought you was really about to start speaking Spanish.
The Hispanics are the only ones
that do what?
They try to rush the claim, like, be a part.
I feel like that
of
started
being
with the
a nigga.
Afro-Latina thing.
Because that's the only way
Yeah.
niggas could work for real. Like how,
Or the Latinx thing.
What's the other
Yeah.
argument? Nah, Latinx some other shit.
Oh, it is?
Latinx is trying to take
Afro-Latina
the
was-
gender out of, like,
That's what it was.
being
Yeah.
Hispanic.
Afro-Latina
Because Latina is
was
for women. Latino is men. So Latinx is like gender neutral, but Hispanic.
I thought that was.
These niggas got new names over the last 10 years too. I forgot all about them too. Latinx and who is that bald head nigga down there that looked like he a scammer in this video?
Oh shit!
That's one of our
What the
videos.
fuck just
Use the
happened?
thumbnail.
That is so
It
gay.
refreshed. I clicked some before it scrolled down, so it refreshed.
Didn't he look like a scammer though?
Yeah, he did.
I
And
don't
the
know
mouse
who
is
that-
up here, and I clicked. I think
Oh,
that's what
okay.
happened. Yeah.
But yeah, Jay Vicious, you're going to have to send me what Lord Jamar's done to niggas because I don't.
Yeah, I kind of need to see that too. But if I'm assuming it's the FBA thing, and there are some like black people that do not like that whole.
Yeah.
They don't like the FBA title, like or the classification of
foundational.
Foundational.
Yeah, foundational to ADOS. Man, that's crazy. I don't remember.
It's kind of crazy to see that movement getting hate. Because I remember when it first came out, who put me on was Dr. Claude Anderson on The Breakfast Club. And I was fucking with him and kind of respected like his knowledge and intellect. So when he was
what put me on.
When he was talking about the NBA, I was like, okay, this feels like some real credible shit. Like I get what he's saying, you know.
Claude Anderson to the Tariq Nasheed.
But the thing with the
Claude Anderson's a real doctor, though. I don't know.
No, I'm saying that.
Oh yeah, just the
Tariq
but the
Nasheed.
Tariq Nasheed joint. And anytime I see the
Tariq Nasheed, a real nigga.
every time I see the like the FBA separation and shit like that, it do be funny because Tariq Nasheed be on like
that shit.
Like a black person will say some wild shit, right? And he'll be like, "Oh no, they're not FBA. They can't be. They can't be." And then they like start doing research. I knew it's an African. It's a Caribbean. It's like he's like I knew.
What kind of wild shit would they say?
It'd just be like
you know what your
like,
people say, nigga.
Like Candace Owens. Like Candace Owens is an example of like he would like listen to Candace Owens and just hear the shit she says and be like, "This is not an FBA woman," and then come to find out she's from her grandparents are Caribbean.
Isn't it ironic?
So it's like the craziest shit. Like when black people say crazy shit,
That's what
that goes against like black people.
Oh,
Or
like say something that negative toward black people.
Exactly. Yeah. Like depending on what it is, he'll be like, he'll either say, "Yeah, FBAs we do that" or something like that, or he'll be like, "Oh no, something about that doesn't sound right." Like that can't be an FBA, and then it never is, which is the funniest part. Like,
and to be FBA doesn't it essentially mean you just got a little white blood in you?
No.
Essentially, right?
I know what you're trying to say. You're talking about the slave
the
masters.
distinction of like, all right, you aren't like trying to think of some Igbo. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
foundational also means that we were here before, like them other people. Like we foundational
before white people too.
Well, yeah, like before
we
they
were
came.
here with Native Americans.
Like we were here with Native Americans. We're foundational.
Yeah.
But you see,
should have listened to the
you know what I'm saying? The fact he even thought that. It's
like a lost Negro out
We
here.
joke about him being Dominican so much.
But literally, like,
I get what you're saying.
You
That's
know
not
what I
the
mean?
main
The
caveat.
descendants, like the
But
descendants
that
of
is a lot,
slavery,
though.
we do. That's why we have like a brownish hue to us sometimes. Like we have a bit of a mixed DNA. We're not just 100% Nigerian.
I guess the thing that confuses me with the FBA shit is like
that's confusing.
I get what you're saying, but it's just not the main point of being FBA. Like the main point is like, nigga, we are the people that we're here.
We're in our homeland.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're, you know, it has nothing to do with like massa, and you know what I mean.
I thought it did.
You know,
I had
frisky
a whole different misconception. I thought that was
ADOS.
about the
That's
descendants
what that
of
is?
slavery that built the
ADOS is
foundation of
more
America.
of a slavery thing.
I thought some of that shit was FBA too.
I thought
Some of it
foundational
is,
meant
though.
like we were the ones who built the foundation of
Yeah,
America.
like
that's
literally
what it
because
is.
like
That's what it was.
we were here. We was the manpower.
It's like the
behind it.
distinction, the
And
separation
even
of
the
like
slavery-
descendants of slaves.
And,
Yeah.
and in that they're grouping black people were free slaves that got into slavery.
Yeah.
When white people came over too, like just and born into it is all that shit.
Yeah, it's just
they're saying that they're the one like FBAs are the ones who like should have reparations and shit like that or whatever because you're
Yeah.
people who've gone through it. But the thing that confused me about FBA, well, I mean, I guess I understand the concept of what it is, but yeah, there's gonna be like sects of different like Nigerians or Jamaicans or whoever, like people who may speak about their culture in such a way and separate themselves from like quote unquote black Americans. But I don't think like the large populace of other blacks just calling themselves where they're from is to like negate the other niggas that are here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't say I'm Jamaican to like constantly stamp the fact that I'm different than niggas. It's just like I'm a Jamaican nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what it is.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing too
But
is
doesn't
the
you-
biggest thing for the titling as well was for I think the reason the titling even became a thing is because in terms of reparation being handed out,
That's where it came
they
from.
were trying to get they needed to get distinction on who would get it.
Who would get it, yeah.
Because just black skin doesn't mean
You can get it. Yeah. And that's where I kind of got
which
it.
is
what
why
I
they
thought it
needed
was.
Descendants of slavery.
Yeah, which is why they needed the separation because
Yeah.
a nigga
You're right.
just from Africa just
Correct.
comes right over
and thinks they can get
and
all
oh,
that
black
shit.
people are getting a check,
Right.
And they
Right.
wouldn't be qualified for it.
And that makes complete sense.
Yeah.
But then it turned into more than just that.
It turned into a battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turned into a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
But I think the whole titling was even put into the picture so if checks were ever cut, who gets the checks?
Yeah.
But then that also muddied the waters to where now they like, well, look, these niggas can't even decide who would get the check or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now we'll never have to release it. Niggas ain't never getting reparations. I mean, that's just not happening.
Yeah, for the most part, you better off just getting just regular money.
Just get it. Yeah, just get it. Yeah. This
Doing what
plastic
Iceberg Slim did.
surgery versus natural is going to be a fantastic debate, and I know it is.
5 months ago.
Oh,
wow.
it's old too. Just hearing some of the delusions from the from some of the
2.6 mil,
plastic
so it looks like it was financed.
plastic surgery chicks is going to be fucking hilarious.
Shit, 8 months old. Shout out to all the bad fathers out there.
That's it.
Big 7 of them things. But yep, we did our job. Now it's time for y'all to do y'all job. Hopefully y'all been doing it while the video was recording live. If you're in the chat, by commenting down below your office hours, even liking the video while it's live too. Make sure you do that while it is. But hope y'all had a happy Valentine's Day.
New show LOI drops Mondays now.
Yes, that's
Should've
another
said that
thing.
at the top of the show, honestly.
Yeah, I think we might have told our people, but y'all see it. LOI's dropping Mondays, you know what I mean? Top of the morning.
You
for
gonna see, nigga.
Top of the week. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all showing love. Show love to the Patreon. It's $5 for now. Y'all know the joke is gonna increase throughout the year. But hey, man, J Nobles,
F Mac,
AJ the Menace,
white man behind the boards.
Yeah.
Hey, man, right beside him.
That's me.
That's him, and we around.